Come on, get your fix.
Come tune in and get your fix of the culture.
It's the fix.
Come tune in and get your fix of the culture.
Come and get your fix.
Come tune in and get your fix of the culture.
It's the fix.
Come tune in and get your fix of the culture.
Come and get your fix.
Come on, get a fix of the culture.
It's the fix.
Come on, get your fix of the
Come and get
culture.
your fix, fix, fix.
Tap in. The Fix LA. Come get your fix of the culture.
What is your definition of dating?
Make it no. We gonna start it off like this, man. The Fix LA. Hey,
Started had a long weekend.
definitely had a long weekend.
That boy been turned up all weekend.
He been thinking about love, bro. You see what he on, bro.
Yeah.
You start. What you been doing over the weekend? Star, man, you over here. Love.
I've been outside, not loving though. We've been out here working. We've been working, not loving them down.
Star been on Tinder. He looking for something. He said the holidays coming up. He trying to be matching pajamas.
Man, he looking for the.
Oh, this is cute. This is cute. How y'all doing this right now?
All right,
Yeah.
anyway, welcome to the show. Welcome to another episode of The Fix. I got the squad here with me today.
Yep.
We got a special guest in the building,
Yep.
known by so many different names, but today we just gonna call her Ashley Broom.
Not known by a whole bunch of different names. It's just Ashley. Sweep sometimes, but
Yeah, we got Sweeps in the building. What's up?
Sweeps.
what's up?
We got Flashback Juice in the building. You already know I got my name, Keon the Hustler. And we got my boy, Mr. OhBoy. On the
Yours truly.
today.
Sir.
Alright, so
And it's the
70th, what is 70th?
and
Can't bring
70th.
it
Don't put the 07. You're gonna put the 70th episode.
Now, he done made it 07.
Right. Shout out to the 70th episode. Everybody tuning in. Thank y'all for coming in every Monday night. Yeah, man.
Appreciate y'all.
Appreciate y'all.
That's really dope. 70 episodes. That's a lot. That's, you know.
Right.
Let's get to the weekend, man. What y'all been up to this weekend?
I work all the time. So that's
All weekend?
I worked all week. No days off. I mean, for those that don't know, I do real estate. So a lot of people don't know that, you know, especially on the residential side. That's 7 days a week almost. Especially weekends. Weekends is like the most time that you're working because that's when everyone else is off.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. So then when they can come. Right.
Yep, that's the only time that they really have to like go see places to pull up. Yeah.
Just what you was on.
Man, me, Saturday was working, you know, that's how that go. But Sundays, you know, that's always for me, it's family time. Like,
Yeah.
I've been really adamant about that this year, especially the summertime, you know. So Sundays, I just, you know, right now my son's birthday's on Friday.
Wow.
So I kind of got a head start on this.
Virgo.
Go see the Monster Jam in Golden Dark. Like,
Oh, the
that
Monster
looks
Jam's
so
actually
good.
pretty cool.
Yeah, it
I
was
took my
good.
brother there last year. We had a good time.
Yeah, he had a good time. He enjoyed it. So that was fun. And then that was it. That's all we did. We got our haircuts. It was like Father Sunday. You know what I mean? Gave me his time.
Okay.
So
You was 20.
he was, he was 20 up. Yep.
Shout out to the fathers out there.
Snap Junior.
Yep.
Happy birthday.
Yep.
Happy birthday to the young one,
Yes,
man.
happy
What's his
birthday.
name?
Josiah.
Josiah.
That's a beautiful name.
Star, what you was on this weekend, man?
Oh man, I
You
was
out there?
doing a lot of stuff, man. I was DJing last Wednesday at
DJing?
yes.
Rubbing off on him right now.
Yes, a
man.
little bit. I was gonna ask you for pointers, man. I was like, let me call Keon because he knows how to do this. But no, it was actually cool. It was a cool vibe. Networking with Hood Tacos. Shout out Hood Tacos. With Songbird Misha, you know. Yeah, it was vibes. And shit, I just been hitting the scenery in LA, just networking. Yeah, that's my life right there.
Yeah, I seen you. You was filming them, bro.
Yeah. Oh, you saw that? He said you was filming them. Yeah.
Bro.
Just filming them. That's it.
Go bestie. I'm like, hey, you was singing, bro. He was
Talk to the
outside.
camera, man.
He outside, bro. Like, it's crazy to see Star in this mode right now.
Oh yeah,
He's
facts.
definitely outside, bro.
Man.
For sure.
Consistently, like,
Star,
it's
do you
consistent.
usually DJ?
No, actually.
This is your first time?
I've actually had I had this. You see this equipment right here? I hadn't had it for 8 years, but I never touched it until now.
Same, honestly. I think I have that same
Pause.
mixer actually, but I haven't like touched it. I don't know. I'm missing a feature on it that I didn't like, so that's why I think I want to trade it in.
We're going to get it back in the book. We're going to get it back in.
Yeah.
Y'all, they trying to get me to rap
We
again.
working.
And DJ.
Come
I
on.
actually wouldn't mind DJing. I don't know about the rapping
DJ
part.
real estate. Oh my god.
Oh my God.
But see, if I was to go back, okay, so when I was DJing, for those that don't know, I used to DJ.
Where you was DJing at?
No, I was doing this in high school. So I would. So how it started, like I said, when I was rapping, the guy that used to do all of our mixes, he taught me how to DJ. But I learned on the CDs. I was burning. I was LimeWire. Like I grew up in
LimeWire.
Yes,
Okay.
I grew up in like those days. And
For
so,
sure.
And so I was old school with it. Whereas like now it's like a lot of streaming platforms, subscriptions. It's all new to me. And I started DJing my after school like homecoming parties. And then they became home parties, and then they became venue parties, and it just became a thing. Like my mom was, I was the promoter and, you know, like the DJ for the parties, and she would get the venue and be the person at the door collecting the money. So,
Okay. Keeping it in the family.
Yeah, it was a family business. I never saw the money, but it was a family. I guess I paid, you know.
Hey, mom's was.
Hey,
you
mom
seen
was
it.
paying the bills. Mom,
Yeah.
we was paying the bills.
Yeah.
You know.
Water, grocery money, gas
I guess, you know, yeah, she put me to work for the free.
For the free. Hey, man, shout out to
For the
moms
free.
right there,
For
man.
the free,
Shout out to
yeah.
moms making that.
Yeah,
Getting
shout out
that
to
in.
moms, man. Anything I wanted to do, she definitely always supported
I
me.
didn't even have that. I don't know. She was obviously anything I was trying to do. Nah, you don't need to do that because you go down there and get in trouble.
Oh, my bro's on here. He would know. My bro was on here. He used to come to the shows with us. Yep.
Bodyguard.
Yep.
How many
yep,
siblings you
yep. It's like 8 of us, and then
Oh,
my mom
wow.
was also like a foster mom, so she took in like a lot of different kids. So this is like, yeah,
Shout out Foster.
yeah,
So y'all had security.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all had a party already.
My uncle was the security guard. No, seriously, my uncle was my uncle crazy too. My uncle was the security guard.
That's what I'm saying.
They did not like him at the door, but I'm like, he did his
Hey,
job.
he supposed to do it. That's what he
Yep.
supposed
He's
to do.
scaring all the trouble away.
Yep,
For
yep,
sure.
yep. Oh, and my Sweet 16. So y'all know like those MTV, like
Yeah.
I had one of them.
Oh, yeah, I know
I
it was lit.
pulled up in a
Lit.
like a carriage.
That's crazy.
And then my sister, she pulled up in a float, and I was DJing on
float?
on a like a parade float.
Damn,
Yeah,
that's next level.
Yeah,
What?
you wanted to be like anyone that knows us from our city, Frisco, whatever, Dallas. Like you wanted to be at our
You
parties,
put up.
for sure.
She put up on a float,
And I was DJing the float, like
and you was on the float
I
too.
was on the float DJing.
She,
We pulled
she
up to,
came
like,
off the
we're-
carriage, ran around the side, hopped on the float, and started going.
That's
no.
crazy.
Well, we're 2 years apart, so
Oh,
like,
okay, I got you.
they
You
was
older?
like, "How do you top my Sweet 16?" Because my Sweet 16, like it was like a Prince Charming. So my date, he knocked on the door. I really didn't know what was going on at the time, but there was a pumpkin in the street, and I was just like, "What's a pumpkin doing in the street?" I was just asking all these questions, and they was like, "If you don't just go
Go with the
along
flow.
with it,"
Yeah.
and then I hear like click, click, click.
Oh, that's hard.
And
That's
then I
crazy.
see this horse in this carriage like pulling
That's
up.
crazy.
That's real.
Yeah,
That's
it
Cinderella
was
shit.
really cool, and
That's
we had
dope.
like 2 cars in front that was kind of like telling people to go
Yeah.
around, and we was just waving. But that was really cool because we had it at a country club around the corner.
Oh, that's even better.
So we rode around that, and then obviously my mom's like, okay, how do we top? So but then for my sister we had like a masquerade party, and we pulled up in a float.
Damn, they was on that Great Gatsby shit.
Yeah,
No, for
I
sure.
like that. That's
Good times,
hard.
good times. Shout out to moms.
Shout out to moms
So-
for sure.
So y'all talked about y'all weekends and stuff.
Yeah, how was your weekend?
Wait, hold on. Let me try to scare. He be doing that. You gotta catch him. You gotta catch him because he'll ask the questions and then move on to something else. Nah,
No
bro.
facts.
You was out there in H-Town.
He was outside.
Bro,
Oh
you know
yeah,
what
he
I'm
was
saying?
outside.
You know.
Rest in peace.
Hey,
B King.
B
Hey,
King.
I can't
yes.
tell you where I was at, but it's some signs.
Ah!
It's some signs of where I was.
Shout out Texas, man.
Hey,
Texas.
I was in the H, holding it down in them lanes.
where
He
you
popped
from?
out with the
Now I'm
hat.
from Beaumont, so it's right down the street.
Oh,
But yeah, other than that, man, I DJ'd for this family out there. They had a big birthday party for like the mom of the family, so they threw down. Bro, I had brisket egg rolls.
Brisket, egg rolls, that sound busted.
That sounds fire.
Listen, I had to go find the man who cooked them and shake his hand. I said, dog, I don't know.
You asked for the recipe?
Yeah,
Bruh,
you did
I don't even
recipe,
want the
though.
recipe because I don't even want to try it and mess them up.
You're like, you don't want to, you can kill it for yourself.
I
Like,
got
don't-
2 and went back, got 2 more. I said, nah, I gotta take these home. I gotta take these home.
I gotta take these
Look, you know
home.
when you gotta share with the family, bro. Try these. Try these.
You took it home like, oh, I gotta, it's like the last 3. You like, I
gotta-
ain't even gonna eat these yet.
I gotta tell the people
take
about
them.
this. But nah, it was a vibe. So I came back this morning. Like my flight left at 6
I like how you
a.m.
tired.
So I ain't even slept. So shout out to everybody down there. They was definitely trying to get me to stay for the holiday. You know they say never leave Houston on a Sunday. And today they were saying don't leave Houston on a Monday. I said I gotta go home, man.
Y'all just want me to leave.
I mean, they're not lying. I will say, I hear Houston really does turn. Dallas turns up.
Have you been?
I've been a couple times, but I have not experienced this Sunday fun day. I mean, Dallas, I get the Sunday fun day. So, I mean, it's very, very similar.
It's like leaps and bounds different.
I've never been to Dallas as an adult. That's why I really want to go. I tap in with my cousins and everybody. I always tell them, no.
Especially Sunday.
You know, I only been there since, last time I was there, I was 16, 17.
Oh, yeah, it's a whole different lifestyle.
Yeah, man.
It's definitely different.
I feel like what you were saying, bro, like, I found the love of my life, and then I just left, and then I just never went back. It was like, damn. I thought we was gonna go back, but we never went. My mom found somebody, I found somebody, you know, because we were only there for like 2 weeks, 2-3 weeks. So it was a vibe, and then we just never came back, bro.
Wow. So you just left her down there, huh?
No, I mean we just vibed. You know what I'm saying? It was a vibe. She could have been wifey. She could have been. It's the could have been. Like, man, it could have been. You know.
All right.
But yeah.
So what y'all been listening to? Like, what kind of music y'all been listening to? What kind of vibes y'all been on?
Music. To be honest, I haven't been listening to a lot of music lately. I've been sitting in the car in silence.
Locked in?
Like,
you thinking about your business deals or what?
I mean, that's kind of like my way of meditating, right? So just a way of being in my headspace, figuring out what's my next move, what else I need to do. Because I got a lot going on right now. And so for me, just having music, I mean, it just sometimes can be a distraction. And then not only that, but I think I've started kind of substituting a lot of music for like
audiobooks.
I can't do audiobooks. I zone out. But I do like podcasts because you know it's a little bit more interaction.
It's more engaging too.
It's more engaging, yeah. So I listen to like, you know, podcasts, whether it's like financials, just something that relates to me, like in real estate, like really a lot of real estate podcasts, things that I can apply to my business.
Yeah. Knowledge.
Or like lofty music or like jazz or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel that way after I DJ. Like once I DJ or if I know I got DJ that week, I want to hear nothing. I want to hear no words. I ride in silence or podcast like you said.
When I used to bartend, I'm not listening to music on my way home at all.
Especially
your ears just ringing.
And then you talk to a lot of people, so you don't even want to hear any words.
Yeah, you don't hear no words, no nothing. Yeah.
No, for sure. That's how I get out to work. You know what I'm saying? I do. Anytime you in, I feel like anytime you do something that's dealing with customer service or dealing with people, you know, like you got to give your time to, you know, to your time, that wind down time. You know what I mean? You know, like you said, recharge, reset, or whatever. Just, you know, because I can't be around a lot of people and then I get in my car and then I'm listening to loud music. You know what I mean? So, I mean, you know, me, I like to, if I do listen to music, I'll probably listen to like some Sade or some smoothing to wind me down. But there's times, like you said, I would ride in silence, just be in my thoughts when I'm overstimulated. Yeah. You know, but not lately. Lately, I've been slapping.
Not lately. I mean, there's time. I'm definitely.
It's been popping.
Hey, we got $10 drop. They dropped that bag off on me, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Kelly. You feel me? Shout out to Kelly for the bag, you know.
Kelly.
Thank you, Kelly.
But yeah, man. And shout out to everybody while we talking about. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Everybody that's shouting out Ashley, you know what I'm saying? Right
love
here.
You guys.
You know,
showing
thank
love.
you for tuning in.
Showing love, man. But yeah, I've been listening to like that. I've been listening, like I said, that Gucci Man earlier. That's what I was riding to all day today. Besides that,
what song you like on there?
Like I said, I've been listening to him.
That Big X.
Big X.
Have you heard
the Weeknd? I love the Weeknd.
The Weeknd is well.
Okay, now we talking.
I know he's so toxic.
We talking now. She said, "I love the Weeknd."
I love the Weeknd.
So when do you get to listen to the Weeknd?
He's my number one. You said what?
When do you get to listen to the Weeknd?
The Weeknd, everything.
No, I'm saying, when do you get to listen to?
When?
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, there's times I'll still put it, you know, play like music in the car. Okay. So the Weeknd's one.
I feel like it's so random though.
Is it?
Why?
I don't know. I love him.
Okay. He's Team Drake, so he ain't, you know, he beefing with the Weeknd.
I mean, my favorite album is like Beauty Behind the Madness. I really like Starboy. I'm such a like retro kind of style, so he just keeps that for me. I don't know.
When I DJ, I play a lot of Weeknd. If I'm doing a commercial, but like other than that, I don't listen to the Weeknd.
What's your go-to Weeknd song that you play?
It's the one where it goes, I'm a star boy. And then it's the other one, I feel it coming. I feel it. That song.
So he just because he did it, so he listened to the songs
Don
going.
FM. Have you listened to Don FM? Dawn FM.
I like the album.
It's so fire.
I like that album. I like that one
slept
song.
on it. My sister had to put me on it, but
What's the
so
one
fire.
that I can't think about it, but it's one song there I had on repeat.
Gasoline.
Like, it's a vibe.
It's so toxic.
This is weekend songs.
Yeah, it's a weekend song.
Listen to it. Listen to it through and through. And then who is it on the voiceover? Jim
Carrey.
Yeah, Jim Carrey.
Yeah.
He's doing the voiceover.
Wow.
And it's cool because how he has it on that album is you're listening to a radio.
Yeah.
So it's like listening to a radio. Like,
Oh, I
you
see what you're
listen to
saying.
Smooth, da 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 da.
Yeah.
And
But it's Jim Carrey?
Yeah,
Yes,
give me
and
cable guy vibes.
That's
yes,
crazy.
and it goes like it smoothly transitions to the next song. Like it's like
We need more
you
of
know
that.
a whole 1 hour just ride of just good music.
Yeah.
That's how I used to do my mixtapes when I was in
I
high
mean,
school.
that's how a lot of artists used to do their like albums, you know, like
Transitions.
Beyonce still does them. It's
All the
like a
gangster
smooth
grills and stuff.
transition versus just throwing some songs together,
I'm making a playlist.
making 50 songs on one album and whatnot.
Yeah, I don't be liking that. No, for sure.
So Juice, you say you was listening to
I've been listening to Larry June, man, the new Larry June
is
album.
fire.
I've been listening to I've been going to the old Gucci, the trap house stuff. And what
J.
else?
Cole.
And then I've been listening to that new
I can see
Slauson
you,
Ave
man.
Juice. You know what I mean? That
Oh, your new
Who-
track out.
The Who Can I Run To? You know
Who
what
Can
I
I
mean?
Run To
That's-
is out right
that's
now on
going
Shot
on
Streaming
rotation
platform.
right now. You know what I mean? So
Eric Tucker.
that's probably the top one.
Shout out to
y'all
Stuff
got some
Malone.
vibes. Y'all got some vibes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shout out some people who need some love. Shout out Stuff Malone, Pink Fantasy, September 9th dropping.
Yeah.
Sue Ivy, shout out to her. She just had a dope show.
Shout out Sue.
I Am Sue Ivy, album out now.
Yeah.
Misha and Butler, new project out called Future.
Okay.
It's out now.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Now, songs I've been listening to, Thought You Were the One by Tommy Richmond. He got
Tommy's fire.
he got another one I'm jamming.
You heard Selfish? Did you listen to Selfish?
Oh, I haven't heard that one
Selfish
yet.
is good, too.
He got another. Oh, shit, my boy got
You
these
gotta-
hits.
you gotta listen to-
My boy got
yep.
these hits.
Listen to Selfish.
Problem by Cash Cobain. I'm still jamming it. I'm singing it all day long.
Bro, you playing the regular one or the remix?
The remix, bro. I don't want to hear that regular. The remix.
is too damn long. It's like 11 minutes,
Bro,
bro.
you play the first 30 seconds, bro. As soon as they start rapping, you just cut it off, dog.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't want to hear all that. I'll sing this shit the rest of the day.
Wait, what verse do you get to?
As soon as they start rapping, I was like, all right, that's it. I done heard enough. And I move on. It's like 10 people on there, bro.
It is like
All right, so other than that, Not Like Us, 5-time platinum. God, dog, it's 5-time platinum for real already?
Wow.
Yes.
Dang, that's crazy. All right.
That is crazy.
Star, you got anything you been jamming?
Just myself, Starf
He said
Malone.
myself.
was that getaway?
That getaway. No, that Pink Fantasy. I got a little
Okay.
exclusive.
Oh, okay.
Oh, because they had the listening part. Shout out to Stop Malone for the listening
Wait, so
party.
you got the song, or you got a whole nother one on there?
I got the whole.
You got the whole project?
Yeah.
You got on it? And I'm saying, what song you got on there? Oh, you been playing the
Whichever
project?
one
Yeah.
you just
Oh,
played.
okay,
You thought-
yeah.
you
That was his
I
song.
like that one.
That was
I
his
thought,
song.
you,
I
I
like
thought
that
you were
one.
saying you got some on there. I was like,
Yeah.
you got,
I got one song. I got one
Yeah,
song.
you got
I made
one
one.
there for sure.
I made one.
Oh, yeah, but you been playing the whole project, vibing.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's a vibe. It's
Nice.
a vibe.
Yeah,
My project is coming out this week. Wherever I pick a date, Keon is on it. We gonna make it. We gonna make it happen. Man.
Nice.
Yeah, man.
You know, also Billie Eilish has a really good album.
Ooh.
She came out with a fire album.
Billie Eilish had a song on Resident Evil, the show that's on Netflix.
Oh, well.
At the very end, it's one of my favorite songs.
I didn't watch it because didn't you say
fire.
the show was trash or somebody else
No,
told me?
no. That show is fire, bro.
Somebody
Did you
told me
say
that show was trash, so I didn't watch it.
No,
I
that,
was like,
that Resident Evil on Netflix is fire.
I was gonna watch it and somebody was like, "Man, don't watch this shit. Was trash." I was like, "What?"
Nah,
so I never
bruh.
finished it. It was good.
Yes,
I'm gonna go back then.
And
Just
the
'cause-
You
very
gotta see it for yourself, though. You
I
can't, you know.
like Deliverance. So you been hearing about that?
I ain't watching that,
Simply
bro.
gonna get into that. You
Come
know what
on,
I'm saying?
man.
Soon. You know what I mean?
Deliverance.
Shay said we love the weekends.
Okay,
We
there
love
we
the
go.
weekend.
Shout out Shay.
Yep.
Shout out to Shay. That's my sis.
All right, let's get straight into the real topics that me and Juice like. What is you watching?
Yep.
So do you have any shows or streams that you be checking out, watching?
You know what? No. Like I said, I be busy, y'all. I really be
You gotta
busy.
make
I've
time.
been locked in. Time for what?
To
Honestly,
watch.
let's be honest. That
To
stuff
tap in.
is not junk, but it's just stuff to distract you. Like
Yeah.
once you turn that stuff off, like I don't know. I don't
So
know
you
about
intelligent
everybody
with
else.
the
Though,
distractions.
but go ahead, finish what you're saying.
I'm just saying I don't know about everybody else, but since just kind of replacing the TV, replacing the music, like
Gotcha.
I'm more locked in, I'm more focused, and my business has took off.
Yeah.
Got
You
you.
get what I'm saying?
Got
so like,
you. But
I
what
mean,
about you? What about Another good job. But so my thing is like, what about those times? Because I be in that same mode like you, but I also feel like sometimes you get so caught up in that shit, you missing out on life. And so sometimes I feel like you don't ever have times where you like where you want to turn that off because you overthinking about the business.
Yeah.
Or, you know, so you like because there's times I have to tell myself like, bro, you've been studying this shit all week. Give yourself a day to kind of like clear your mind and get some creativity coming in. You know,
I do that too, but I do it like maybe like on the weekends
There
or
we
at
go,
night.
yeah.
I treat it like a Scooby snack.
there we go.
She said
Yeah.
Scooby
But like
snack.
seriously, it's like I treat myself to it.
No,
but,
for sure.
But
Like you
I
earned
also,
it.
I
You
don't
earned
watch
it.
like I've earned it, right? But I also like to watch shows, and I know how I get locked
You
in.
binge.
I binge. I cannot.
Hey, that's
I
fun,
can't
though.
work until
That's
I
actually
finish.
fun.
Because
the
your
show.
mind is gone now.
Like okay, so Suits was like my last
Bro,
show.
I've
was
been on that
locked
lately, too.
in. You could not get me to move,
I'm
and
new
I'm
on
like,
it.
girl, you got work to do. You act like you ain't got nothing to do.
And it's a whole lot
You
of
doing your
seasons.
clients a disservice. They, you know what I'm saying? So like, it just got to a point. It's like I know when I can turn it off and turn it on, and then not only that, like I live life. That's the thing. Like I work hard,
Yeah.
and I'll take myself to I'll go travel.
Nice,
You know what I'm
nice,
saying? Like I'll go take myself on a trip.
nice.
But it's the self-awareness, right? You got to know. You got to
Yes.
know.
like moderation. I think
yes.
everything comes in moderation.
Yes,
You know what I'm
yes,
saying?
yes, yes.
But like for example, I tell you all the time, I don't start collecting stuff or like buying stuff because I know I won't stop.
Oh yes, that too.
So it's like I don't even try to start.
Like
But
right
I
now,
don't
he's on
even-
this comic book
I don't even
phase.
shop unless I shop with a purpose. So like if I'm going on a trip, I'm shopping.
That's me. That's how I do
You know
too.
what I mean? Or if I got somewhere to go, I'm a shop. But other than that, I'm not really shopping for real. No, I might buy some stuff on Amazon. I ain't gonna lie. Amazon got me in a chokehold.
Amazon.
What about
Having
Timo?
everybody on the show code.
Amazon got everybody in a
What
chokehold.
about Timu? You been on Timu yet?
Be buying stuff I don't even need around the house. Be like, I need that.
You been on Timu yet?
No.
Oh yeah, don't go in there.
Timu?
You gonna see shit. You gonna be like
cars.
$7.
I be on, you know what? I be on TikTok shop. That's why.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
same
my
thing.
God.
Yeah, same thing.
I be on
That's the
TikTok
next
shop.
wave.
No,
That's the
they
next
brothers.
wave.
We love it
for
there.
sure.
It's
No,
actually
they
twin.
they like right
Toothbrush
there.
be like $5.
I'm saying.
Stuff I
Electric.
don't need.
Come on, man.
I haven't
We
heard
love
anybody,
it here.
I haven't heard anybody buy something from TikTok shop that they actually loved or like liked or said.
I did. I'm such a sucker. I got the little earwax thing.
Yeah.
I got the little I got the vacuum.
Yeah.
The vacuum's
You got
cool.
the portable cooker.
I got the cordless vacuum. I got the little shelf for my perfume. Just stuff I don't need.
38 cent. You just spent 38 cent on that thing, and
Yep.
like
Yep.
you're not even mad about it.
Nope.
You can't be mad, bro. Look, Sheen just popped up right now. They know what we're talking about. I'm like, three for 10. Like, damn, bro.
Yep.
Yeah. They be coming up.
All right.
What about you? What you watching?
You know,
What
I
you
got
watching?
Yeah.
from season 3. It comes out on the 22nd.
Oh, nice. Can't wait.
Ring of Power, the new Lord of the Rings
I
season
haven't
2.
seen it yet.
Yeah, they
There's
just
a-
dropped 3
there's a-
episodes.
They have
It's a
a
show?
series
Yeah,
of
it's a
it.
show.
Mhm.
Amazon bought the rights to Lord of the Rings. Yeah, so
Interesting. I see. Where have
So,
I been? And it's season 2.
yeah, on
Me
season
and
2.
Kupla, Maya Kupla, I just watched that. You know, everyone was talking about that.
Which one's that
a
one?
couple weeks ago. With Kelly Rowland.
Oh, that movie?
Oh,
I know
yeah,
what you're talking
yeah,
about.
I did
yeah.
just watch that.
Okay,
So
okay.
Is that with
that was
is that a Tyler
interesting.
Perry movie?
No, I don't think. I think it was.
Yeah.
On Netflix, right?
Yeah, It was
Yeah.
a Tyler Perry movie,
Okay.
and everyone. I just remember everyone was talking about like the sex scene and blah blah blah, and how Kelly this.
So you ain't watched Love Island yet? You ain't got to that one.
You know what? I am watching something, but it's like kind of like background music, background like. Not Love Island, but
Thank God. Thank God.
Love
Hey,
is
this is why
blind,
you the real
y'all.
one.
Love is blind. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a sucker for Love is blind. I'm such a sucker for
One of
love.
them.
Hey man, please tell
I'm
me
such a
somebody's
sucker for
watching
love.
Love Island out there.
I'm
Like,
not
don't make it
watching
sound I'm
Love
the only one
What?
watching
You
Love
are the
Island.
only
Okay,
one.
wait,
Man.
wait. Tell me the like what is Love
It's
Island?
just it is like a love show. Like people going to try to find love, and they on this house, and then like you rotate people. You know what I'm saying?
I hear
like,
they like
dating?
they'll like vote you off or something like that.
well, you dating, and if you don't find, if you're not in a relationship by the time it's time to pick somebody, then yeah, you got to get off.
and people just jump around from relationship to relationship.
Well, you kind of, it's like speed dating, but it's a show. But it's like,
See
in
what
the
I'm
speed dating,
saying?
but it's like you know.
Interesting.
We don't want to corrupt your mind, so
You know
don't
what
even
I'm
worry
saying?
about that show.
Yeah, because you focus.
Yeah, because you focus.
You
And
too
we
focused.
don't
You
need
know what I'm
nobody
saying?
taking that away and distracting
Oh,
you.
like don't watch Love Island.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't got to binge. You're not going. Oh, because you
I'm
might
right now
binge
watching
watch
Love is
it.
Blind. I'm watching the UK version, so I have. I mean, I go to sleep on it, so I use this background. But and that's another thing. I do put my TV. I turn my TV on, and I'll just fall asleep.
Dang.
Yeah, it,
'Cause the
it
first
helps
time-
me clear my mind. It helps me not, because if I don't, sometimes my mind's just going.
Even
I feel like that's
overnight.
the first time you get to sit down too, probably. When
Yeah.
you probably cut it
Yeah.
on. It's
Yeah,
like, fine, I get to sit down after a long day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nah, for
yeah.
sure.
So I am watching a show.
Yeah,
I've been
Love
watching.
is Blind. I
she
could go on
focused.
Love is Blind.
We're not putting you on that show.
that's crazy.
I could go on there.
I've been watching a whole lot of football, like nothing but football last week, and I'm getting ready for the other movies that are coming out, like Beetlejuice and all that. So that's
You
what
want
I'm
to see
excited
Beetlejuice
for.
too?
Yes, bro. Mandatory.
Okay, yes,
I
bro.
just watched
I
the first
have
one
to,
last
bro.
week.
For real?
Yeah.
I couldn't, bro, because every time I watch
Never saw
Beetlejuice, I can't get into
You remember
it.
the Beetlejuice pants when they came out?
I remember.
Fashion Nova. Remember when Fashion Nova had them black and white striped pants that everybody had? I'm talking to you. It was at Forever 21. Like everybody and their mama had them
Like, what are you talking
Forever
about?
21 black and white pants.
For real?
This was like 2000 and probably
What's
like
up, bro?
15, 16. It was like a thing.
No, I do not.
Oh, man.
Remember
was-
that,
that was
like
an
at
error.
all. That's what I was like. What you?
Nah.
You got a picture of this, Keon?
Bro, every woman who shopped at Forever 21 between 2015 2017 had them Beetlejuice pants.
Beetlejuice?
I need
Yes,
to see
bro.
the
Striped
Beetlejuice
pants.
They were
I got
striped
some.
pants that was black and white. Yeah.
I think I can see that though.
Anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna check out Beetlejuice. I got a movie screening tomorrow. I'm gonna go check out.
What you think?
I don't even
Can't
know the
tell
name
me?
of it.
Oh, okay.
I have to check.
It's
bro.
exclusive.
Yeah,
You
I don't even
can.
know
Yeah,
the
he be
name.
with the exclusive sometimes, so you
I
got
be seeing the movies like 6 months in advance. So when it comes out, I'll be like, don't go see that, bro. Or I'll be like, oh, you go check this shit out.
Do you do it on TikTok? You should do reviews.
I've been trying to tell him, but even at least on YouTube. But
I'm
be
busy and
trying
I
to-
don't have a lot of time.
I be trying to tell Keon,
I be
man.
trying
It'd
to-
be so quick. You just take a little picture.
Yeah.
And be like, hey guys, my name is da da da.
Just like does that,
I just
in
went to
a
go
way.
see this, and yeah, don't go.
you can do a
Oh,
short.
and I need to rate it, 8 out of 10, and then you just post it.
You know, I got a lot of 16-hour, 17-hour days. I just don't have a lot of time to just sit there and do that. I be busy saving the world.
We was just sitting here for like
But
a
I-
whole hour.
But I was
You
talking
could've
to
done it
you.
right here.
I wasn't being. I was talking to you. I was talking to Star. I was waiting on Juice.
Even before I was here, don't
said I wasn't
even. You
being
got
rude.
time. You gotta look. You got time. You could do
Just,
it. It
and
takes
just
all
like
but
you
10
have time.
seconds. Time for what?
See,
Watching TV.
but I got
That's a
time, but you ain't got
distraction.
time.
That
But like
can
what,
make
what he
money.
just said though, you could be giving reviews, but it's a distraction if that's not aligned with what you own. You know what I'm saying?
But he already doing it, and he already on a talk show. It aligns.
I hear you. I hear you.
True, true, true.
Whatever.
What movie I just saw a movie on Monday. I'm trying to think what movie. Oh no, was that? No, I already told you about that. We already saw Blink twice.
Yeah.
I feel like I saw something else recently though.
Hey, Star, you see anything? I know you
You
watch
seen
shows
something?
too.
No, I've been outside. I ain't seen nothing.
Been outside. That's
I have been
valid.
Say,
outside.
nah, I've been outside
Is
in
it
the real
not been
life.
I ain't got
outside?
time to
Yeah.
watch
You know,
nothing.
I mean, my friends be like, "You be outside, Ash." I'm like, "No, I don't." But if you consider going to like bars and restaurants being outside, then I'd be outside too. So that's another reason why I
Oh, that's
don't, like,
definitely-
watch TV
definitely
because
outside.
I be
You be in
at
real
a
time.
restaurant. I sit at the bar and I meet people and
Networking,
networking.
shaking hands,
Always,
kissing babies.
always.
Do you need a house? Because if you do,
Yeah, yo, if y'all need a house, anyone out here tuning in, you feel me?
Yes.
No, yeah, looking to buy,
I suppose you're not
sell,
watching,
lease,
Realtor.
I do it all.
Do you watch those real estate,
No.
realtor
Wait a
shows?
minute,
Honestly,
wait a
a lot of agents do not watch that. I'm not gonna speak for all agents, but a lot of agents I know do not watch it. Now, I did hear that the Manhattan one was really good, so I do want to come around to watching that one. The one I did watch before I was an agent, and see, I wasn't an agent, but like was Selling Tampa. I liked that one just for the fact like they resemble me, right? And I watched a little bit of Selling Sunset, but honestly, again, once I became an agent and I'm actually, like, I mean, I'm producing, so it's like for me, I'm just too busy. Like, I don't have time to watch those shows, and it's a lot of drama.
So I'm glad you said that because you just reminded me, bro. Do you know what I had to watch for 2 days straight while I was with my sister in Houston?
Selling Sunset.
No.
Oh.
Chip and Joanna.
What's that?
That's the one on House on the Home
Fixer
Shop.
Upper?
Oh, my mom watches those. My mom watched the Brother versus Brother. She watches all those
I used
stuff.
to watch those growing up too, so maybe that was part of my influence. I mean, there's a lot of things that influenced me to kind of get into the real estate realm. That is it's crazy, like just thinking about it too, because I would have never saw myself. I knew I wanted to do it down the road as I got older, and then as I got to thinking, I'm like, girl, you older now. Like, what we waiting on?
But you know, some people that just be watching this all day long, just like
Yeah. HG just have HGTV
I think
on the back
your
in the background.
mic went out.
Mine?
Oh, mine be
There you
hating.
go.
You hating on my mic
Yeah,
again?
I didn't hear
Start
you.
me cutting my mic off.
Some people they was actually saying that.
Yeah. So I've been watching
Yeah,
Fixer
Kelly be
Upper.
booked and busy.
So my Fixer Upper is based out of Waco. You know, I went to school in Waco. So, bro, like seeing them go through Waco and fix up all these houses, I'm just like, bro, none of this was happening while I was there. Waco didn't look the way it
This
looks.
wasn't happening.
Nah, so like way different. Because Chip and Joanna now is like the president in Waco. They the mayor.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so I don't
Waco
know.
really on the come up. There's some amazing houses out there. I mean, I would never go out there, but yeah.
If you ain't going to the school or if you ain't going to visit
Yeah.
the school, it ain't no reason to be out
Ain't
there.
no reason to be out there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, go to Magnolia. You can go to Magnolia and see they like the whole little facility they built.
Yeah.
So like if you're into refurbishing and restorations and rehabs and all that with houses, that's a little dope spot to check out.
That's
Yeah.
dope.
Yeah. All right. So let's move on to the last question of the day for y'all before we get into the meat and potatoes of this.
Meat.
Food. Have
Food.
y'all been eating anything good? What
Ooh,
you
I'm
normally
a foodie. I'm a foodie.
You can skip
so
me.
what you been eating?
Yo, I gotta shout out to Black House because this is where I'm gonna do my little plug in.
Yeah.
Shout out to Black House for one that's like they have great food. It's a black owned restaurant.
Yep.
Lady named TC over in North Hollywood.
Yep.
They are also one of my sponsors. So moving forward, every first month Mondays, I am hosting a home buyers workshop. So
Ooh.
if that is something that you want to get more, there's a lot of misinformation that is going on. So I
Yeah.
just want to
Fake
plug
news.
that in. Yes, it's a lot. I mean, you know, a lot of news and media, they love negative stuff.
Yeah.
It brings that clickbait, and there's so much going on right now. A lot of changes in my industry, and so if that is something that you are interested in, definitely come hang out with me next Monday, September 9th. I would have done it this week, but everyone's out for everybody outside for Labor Day weekend.
Yeah.
So this is the only Monday that is not going to be the first week, but
Okay.
every other Monday after that. For the rest of the year, we're going to be doing a home buyers workshop at Black House, BLAQHAUS.
Black House.
And if you've been following the Fix, we know the Black House very well.
How about
Yes,
saying
and
something
their
familiar?
food is fire.
Yeah.
You got catfish, you got greens,
Yeah.
you got mac and cheese. Yeah,
Nice.
good food. Their wings are fire. Saturday nights they do comedy. So
They do comedy on Saturdays?
They do comedy
I
on
didn't know that.
Saturdays.
I gotta
Yep.
tap in.
Yep, tap in. They're
sure.
great. They're
That's
great.
a vibe.
So that's one restaurant.
Okay.
Juice, what you been eating, bro?
You want to share another one?
Oh,
But
you
you
got
can
another
skip
one?
me,
Oh, my
bro,
bad.
'cause
I
don't
didn't
wanna
know.
tell you.
Man,
I didn't know.
There's this there's this one by my house. It's called Diabla.
Ah,
It's like
Diabla?
a sushi spot, but it's like a sushi
All you can eat?
Latino.
Oh, it's like the Mexican sushi kind of
cuisine.
thing?
Yes, it's fire though. Their sushi is fire. Their drinks are fire. The vibe there, they be lit.
You lost me at sushi. I'm a Texan.
You want to eat sushi?
No, never.
I love sushi.
It's not even
Man, I
my
like
blood.
sushi for sure.
I love.
Well, cook.
Look, we're gonna have to try it. We're gonna do a video and I'm gonna have
Oh,
them
yeah.
try the sushi. The sushi, I'm telling you, it's different. It's not raw sushi. I used to
Nah.
be the same way, like I
eat
don't
raw
like
sushi.
sushi. But California rolls, all the rolls is different.
Lobster
Those are
rolls.
fire.
The only rolls I
Volcano.
respect are Hawaiian.
Volcano
Oh my
rolls.
gosh, bread, carbs. No, kidding.
Yeah.
Nah, thanks.
Yeah, I'm gonna take it one time. We're gonna
For
go.
sure,
We
for
gonna
sure.
go.
I'm skipping. You skip me, bro, because I've been
Start
eating
eating
crazy,
sushi.
bro. Starting yesterday,
definitely.
I'm on a diet, so I ain't ate nothing.
He said I'm on a diet.
It's September 2nd, bro. So, hey, I've been on a diet. I ain't ate nothing. I'm starving
So he
myself.
mad.
Really?
Yeah.
So Juice
You not
is
eating at
mad.
all?
I'm fasting. You know what I'm saying?
You not eating that for real? Look,
No, I ain't really ate nothing. I ain't really been eating nothing.
Joey's. I love Joey's.
Oh, yeah.
Every
from
woman
Joey's
in
and
LA
Woodlands.
who's under
They got-
35 loves Joey.
Joey, what's
I
that?
love Joey's. I used to work at Joey's.
It's a restaurant out here. If you want to meet women, you go to Joey's.
Okay.
Well, it's
Or if
one
you-
in downtown,
There's one
downtown LA,
downtown Manhattan.
They got one out there by Brentwood.
Woodland Hills.
Woodland Hills.
Woodland Hills, there you go, Woodland
Hills
Hills.
is the best one.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been to that one.
Newport Beach. They just opened up one in Newport Beach.
right.
I've been
Apparently
to all
that's
of
like
them.
number one now, and then we were number two. We were Woodland Hills was number one. That one's a really good one.
Okay.
Yeah.
What they
Good
got there?
food. Just a lot. Everything American cuisine.
Lemon drop martinis.
Joey's.
I love
really-
martinis. Gummy bear martinis. Fire.
hating on Joey's. What's the matter with Joey's? A girl must have curved you there, huh?
Nah.
Damn.
I used to have to bring somebody there every week. So after that,
Damn.
You
Nah,
it
I'm
was
done.
It was trauma.
I've just had it so many times.
Traumatized. Sick of Joey's. No,
I remember when somebody said, I went to Joey's to watch the game. They didn't have no guys in there watching the game. I was like, what's going on? I said, you watching the game where all the girls go and you expect niggas to be in there drinking beers and stuff? Nah, they're drinking lemon drops.
That's crazy. No, I wouldn't have been probably when they saying it because I didn't even
said
know what it was.
lemon
I never
drop.
heard of Joey's. Joey's.
Nah, it's
So
downtown
There's a
spot.
lot of guys be there. I was just at Joey's.
No, it's
There
a
was a
vibe.
lot of guys there.
that's tight.
I bet they were. Nail polish, purse on,
No.
ready to go.
Yo,
No.
Hey, look.
great way to meet people.
Oh,
Great
for
way.
sure, 100%, 100%.
Great, and like the crowd is like a really good crowd.
Yeah.
Got you.
And then one last one, Casalina, y'all.
Where's
that's
that?
fire too.
What they got?
Woodland Hills, Casalina. It's like Mediterranean.
Ooh, I love that.
It's really good food. They got this pasta there. It's like
It's
a
like
vodka
Muhammad in
pasta.
another country.
Oh my God.
So Joey's is like singles only kind of vibe.
Date
It'd be a
pretty
lot
much.
of. It'd be a lot of. Yes.
Not singles or like what? It's like
Yes. Huh?
He said he's trying to meet somebody.
nah, bro. I don't.
It's a
I'm not a
vibe.
clubber anyway, so I don't really go places
Nah,
like that.
it's a restaurant.
You know?
Those are ones more in the valley. I mean, I live in the valley, so that's kind of why
Yeah.
I'm shouting out like those places. What else? You have some other ones that just open up. I know like Dr. Dre is like part owner in it. It's called Boulevard Casita and Taisho. So
I haven't heard of
Casita's
that.
like
I ain't heard that
Mexican
either.
cuisine.
I gotta write all these down.
Taisho is like see, I'm a realtor. I gotta know these things.
Yeah,
so
you
I
know
can,
what- you
like,
know before they come out.
recommend
That's how you know I
my
don't be
clients,
outside.
you
See, I
know what
really
I'm
don't be
saying?
outside.
So yeah, you got Taisho, that's like Japanese cuisine, Asian cuisine, and then you have Boulevard, which is like their steakhouse.
Okay.
So that's a really good place to go and network and meet people too.
Dope.
Yeah, I when it comes down to LA, I have a love-hate relationship with their food. I love to hate it.
Love
See,
But
look,
you gotta go looking for
wait,
them.
wait. Oh, should we rewind? Because remember, he said, man, I'm not listening to nobody who talk about food in California unless they from Texas. So now,
He gotta go to
we
this
got a
place.
female right here from Texas telling you,
I gave you like 5 restaurants.
thank you. Let's go.
All right, hold on. First off, she just told us about the place. She ain't say she ate there. She ain't tell us what to eat there.
She did. She been saying, get this.
I just said what they are.
Yeah,
Like,
she
Exactly.
said,
You just say you just
Like
visit this
steak.
place and don't eat.
yeah.
She said sushi? You like, nah, I
I wouldn't
ain't
be
that.
recommending these places if I didn't.
All right,
There you
well, now
go.
I'm gonna go
Look.
check them
We're
out.
gonna go
Look,
check them out.
there
you go.
You can give me your honest opinion.
There we go.
Now I be getting my feelings hurt out here with this LA
I know
food.
good spots in Dallas too.
Okay.
I'm a foodie.
Well, I mean, I know a lot of good spots in Dallas. I used to live in Dallas, so I know. But my thing is, when it comes to LA, I be like, you say what now?
LA
It's
LA ain't
good.
got the bison for you, man.
tried.
You like Black House, right? You don't like why?
I tried the salmon pasta.
Oh no, that's trash.
Yo,
I
oh,
hate
Damn.
that.
That's what we tell him.
I mean,
I'm like,
that's
bro,
trash.
that's trash.
it's too greasy. That's why
Yeah.
that one's too greasy.
Oh, it just
I
didn't
don't
have
get
any
that one.
taste.
But the short rib, grilled cheese, that's fire.
Talk to 'em.
They have this like honey walnut like salad with salmon. That's fire.
Okay.
So it's like certain things you gotta get.
Okay, so
But the
I
salmon
just got a
pasta,
peek.
That's not.
Yeah, it was not
the
it.
one.
It was not it. Now, if you want something really good, Post and Bean got a oxtail grilled cheese. Oh
Post
my
and
god!
Bean,
Where's
what's
that at?
Where's
It's a black owned restaurant over there off Crenshaw by Crenshaw Mall. They have an oxtail grilled cheese. I promise you, once you get it, it's like a top 5 meal, bro.
Wait, it's open?
It's been open for years, bro.
I'll be passing that, and I never see nobody in that building.
Bro, because they don't
Never.
open till like in the evenings. I think like 5:30.
Okay.
Now, if you're looking for like a little vibe, I mean, it's not food, but just like a cool spot. Moxie downtown is really dope.
Facts, 100%.
Moxie downtown is like a really dope spot. They're very, very new.
Keanu
And
Cruz.
8th
it's
floor.
called like this 8th level, and it's like different concepts, which is really dope. So
Oh,
you
and
got-
that's the place I told you we stayed. I said I stayed
it
at, and
has,
I was like, I
the-
didn't even know it was restaurants
yeah,
in here.
like the rooftop has like the carousel, and then you got like the speakeasy, and then they do like this Vegas show every like hour and a half or something like that, which is really cool. You got the club part of it. So I think that's a really dope addition to downtown Dallas, especially since so many clubs have closed down, you know, after COVID. And then I don't know why, but shout out to Clifton's. I love that place too, which is downtown.
Shout
and
out
it's
to
also like a, pretty similar to the Moxie, where it's like different type of rooms. You got like a ballroom, a tiki room. And it's really fun on a Friday night.
Shout out to the homie Juice. He DJ'd DJ Juice. He DJ'd at the Cliftons.
At
He
the
put me
Cliftons?
on. Yeah, so that was the vibe.
Yeah, it's
It was the vibe.
vibe. It's fun. And you got this tall tree that you would never think would be
Damn,
in there.
that's crazy.
It was crazy. You're like, what is this doing here?
It's a real tree, like a.
It's a fake tree, but it's like how
It's
like,
just random as hell.
it's so random and it's so tall. It's like 3 stories
Damn.
tall. Like
Damn.
yeah.
I gotta check that
Hey,
out.
you know, it's aesthetics, man. When you
I
got
used to
good
be
vibes and
outside,
aesthetics.
y'all. Not
I
as much
see.
now, but
Now, I know.
when I first moved here, I was a
So
true
now that's why you don't
tourist.
watch TV because you be outside.
Yeah.
I said that earlier.
Me
I
in
was like,
real
I also
life.
don't be on. I also don't watch TV because I be at a bar or
Yeah.
You be outside for sure.
I don't be in the clubs though. I ain't gonna lie.
I don't do
LA
clubs.
nightlife is not.
They don't really have
it.
no nightlife.
It's not it.
Yeah,
They got day parties.
Yeah, they got. That's all they got.
Now that's
He
crazy.
said
Now
that's
that's
all
the
they
new
got.
thing.
That's all
Like,
they
that's
got.
That's all they got.
yeah, that's the new thing. Like
can't
we
tell you
didn't-
none of that.
before sunset, in Hollywood, and that used to be the nightlife. But now it's like either that nightlife crew is now maturing, and so now they're doing day parties and stuff
Yeah.
like that, weekends and stuff like Sunday brunches and stuff.
But I feel like it's
But
hard
even
when
a
people come
Sunday
into
brunch
time.
ain't even-
Oh no, they ain't got no brunches
It ain't
here.
nothing on Dallas or Houston.
No, hell no, 100% not.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. When people come in town, they be like, "Oh, let's go out." I be like, "Are you sure you want to do that?" So I be trying to figure out like where to take people. So I be asking like what they got going on. So I'll see like the day parties and stuff. But it'd be tough because people are trying to go to like clubs and stuff. And I'm not a clubber, so I don't really be knowing.
Me neither.
So I be like, "Well, shit, I'll see what we can find. We'll find something like a little function or something."
We'll find something.
Damn.
No, for sure.
Yeah,
what
I
we
mean,
find.
you got Monday nights. Same people that do a hot water cornbread.
Yeah.
But
Monday
Monday,
night vibes.
nights a vibe. I've been going to Monday nights honestly ever since I got out here.
Damn, you going that long? It's been that long?
It's been that long.
I didn't know it was that
but
long.
that was before they took over. So it
Oh,
was like
okay.
a different crew that used to do it.
Gotcha.
And it used to be really low key.
Yeah.
So Monday nights over at Station, which is now
Station.
Jungle.
I think it's called Jungle
It's
now. I was
called
out
Jungle
Oh, they
there.
changed the
now,
name?
I was out there at the regular. I was outside. At the Jungle.
Tuesdays. I know there's like different.
Only
Taco
jungles I know
Tuesdays.
is the one
Yeah,
you
a lot
don't
of
go
different
to.
ones.
So you know what
Hey,
I'm
that's
saying?
fine.
Wednesdays.
That's up the street.
Yeah, you
Black
don't go
Rabbit
there.
Rose, but
Do
that's
peop-
like a speakeasy.
Do people still go to Highlight on Wednesdays or is that
Yes,
Thursday?
that's still very much a thing.
Okay.
That's still
Okay.
very much a thing.
So
and
Keon
it's
knows
very
his
annoying
way
to
around
get in.
here.
I used to know the
Yeah,
circuit.
man.
I don't really know the
He
circuit no
honorary, he
more.
honorary angel.
Yeah.
You know,
Facts.
Yeah.
He's an honor. Oh shit.
he's an honorary.
Man, when I was in
angel.
Atlanta, I could tell you like literally everything, every day, where they at, what they doing, what you're looking for. I can point you to it. But here, it's just so random, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
It is
random.
random.
It's
gotta
random
really
vibes.
just know
You gotta
different
know
people.
like the right people.
You gotta know
It's
the
really
right
about
people.
who you know, because then who you know will tell you like, oh, we over here.
No,
and
facts.
everything is like in the cut.
And
Like,
a lot of people just don't do what they used to. Like, there's a lot of DJs that used to just put on their own stuff, and
yeah.
you
a
know,
lot of them don't do it no more.
Yeah.
you know, like Keon.
But let me tell you about
Like Keon.
Yeah.
Robbie Book, bro. So I be gone.
Booked and
Look,
busy.
not even here. You don't even be here.
Booked and busy, bro.
Out.
So let me tell you about somebody I know. I can say a lot of different names, but I'm gonna stick with the name she told me to say. Ashley Broom is a dedicated realtor, originally from the Dallas, Texas, now thriving in Los Angeles, California, with a fundamental background in entertainment and hospitality industry. Ashley seamlessly transitioned her passion for serving people into a successful real estate career. Hand claps on that, Star. Give me some hand claps on that. She holds a degree in mass communications. That's why she's so well spoken in journalism, with a focus in Spanish from San Jose State University and a master's in business entrepreneurship and innovation from the University of Southern California. While in California, Ashley has paved her way in competing and earning her title as first runner-up in the Miss Black California Beauty Pageant. Her main goal and mission is to be a light in the lives of others, pouring into and touching as many people as possible through her work and beyond. Just in the, I want to say hour and a half she's been here, she's told us about 8 million things that she's done. So I don't even know if we can get to everything today.
No, not at
but
all.
we definitely gonna highlight some of this because, hey, hand claps for Ashley. We got Ashley Broom in the building, y'all.
Sweeps. We gotta make that a drop.
We got young sweeps in the building.
Wait.
Yeah.
We sweeping the competition right now.
Yeah.
Yes.
No.
All right.
Yes.
So, Ashley, if you can just give us a 2 to 3 sentence elevator speech about yourself, what would you say, or what would you tell somebody that you do, or what would you say?
I mean, you know, the bio said itself, but no, I'm like I said, I'm originally from Dallas. I would say, as my dad would tell me, like, I've been here before. So, like, I've lived.
Got an old soul.
I have a very old soul. I've lived very many lives. And I'm just here wanting to pour into other people.
Dope.
It took me a while to find my niche and, you know, what I wanted to do in life. And once real estate found me, everything else took off from there.
So let's go into that first before we get into the other many lives you've lived. Real estate. So how did you get into real estate?
So I got into real estate about a year ago. I know it doesn't feel like it, but like I said, real estate kind of found me. I was everywhere. I was all over the place. Like, even when I went to grad school, I came out here initially like for entertainment. Like, I came out here I wanted to be an A&R. Like I said, I used to DJ, so I feel like I have a really good ear. And I wanted to do like music exec, things of that nature.
So music was your original passion?
Yeah, music is, music is my original passion. So like I said, I used to rap, I used to DJ, so it just kind of was going that route. Like, I wouldn't even be surprised, like, start producing, stuff like that. So for me, I wanted to get in the music. Well, I wanted to come out here and just test the waters. Like, you don't really get that in Dallas, right? So I was like, I just need to get out here, get my feet wet, you know,
and figure it out,
and just see what I like, test different things. And I had an internship, and we were doing music royalties. I was with them, I think, for like 2 years, just educating artists and producers that they have a lot of unclaimed money out there. Yeah. So that started.
That's dope.
Yeah, that started me.
They were talking about Star. Star has a lot of unclaimed money out there.
I'm sure you do, and I can connect you with. I'm still really good. You know, I have a really good, great relationship with the agency.
Oh yeah, we tapping them in.
They came from SAG-AFTRA, and SAG-AFTRA wasn't paying people out, and they was like, "Well, screw this, we're gonna go do it ourselves."
Oh, dope.
So I found them, and I met a lot of people. I met a lot of people doing that, and then I also met somebody. We were doing like, I was doing casting, directing, like I was doing a whole bunch of stuff because I was in grad school at night, and so during the day I was doing that intern, and then I was also kind of interning for this casting company. And we did like a lot of events and stuff like that. So I was definitely meeting a bunch of people. I even found myself in some music videos and stuff like that, just being like an assistant casting director.
That's dope.
And then my last intern before COVID hit was music management.
Okay.
So I was in that realm. I was getting my groove. And then COVID happened, and I lost everything.
Right.
I lost everything, and I was just kind of like, okay. And my family, my sister and my little brother actually came down. It was like during spring, and he came out to California, but they were in the Bay. Yeah. And so when we saw that things were like locking down, they were like, I had a big enough space to kind of accommodate everybody before the lockdown. And so I was just like, how am I going to take care of like myself, them, and everybody and stuff like that. And I don't know, one thing led to another, and I just kind of started trying different things, own my own businesses. I tried to open it up a clothing company. I did a lot of private underground events because I bartend. So I've been bartending since 21. Nice. And just trying to make my way. Yeah.
Because now you got your team, you got your family on your back, so you're trying to figure it out.
Yes, just trying to figure it out. I dabbled in a few other things as well, and to be honest, got lost in the sauce at one point. Yeah. Then had something fall in my lap. It was a security company. So that was like ran by the family.
Like you ended up working security, or you was helping to run the business?
Staffing security guards.
Staffing.
Oh, like your uncle.
I can't see you in you know what I'm saying?
No.
You was suiting up. What?
I was staffing security guards with my family.
Did you hear what happened to the last security guard?
You know what I'm saying?
It was a lot, y'all. That was probably the worst job I've ever had. It was very stressful, and that business I heavily relied on other people.
Yeah.
And it's really tough, especially for a woman such as myself, trying to tell men, you know, what to do. Like I had men straight up tell my team leads, like, I don't take orders from women type thing. You know what I mean? So after that, and then we got snaked by our partner who provided us the contract. Yeah. We were providing we were supplying guards for Prada. Yeah. And they were very prestige.
That's crazy.
So it just became it was crazy.
Yeah.
So they snaked us. They took the contracts. And now I found myself just keep being in these positions like, okay, I keep putting myself in positions where my life is in someone else's hands.
Right.
Yes.
And I got sick of it. And I was just like, I started paying attention to like what was lucrative and what was recession proof during COVID times. What can I do to get out of this funk? And I just started thinking like, what is something, because I was making good money. I was making good money at the time.
Doing the security
What
stuff?
tips or
I was
security?
doing a lot of stuff. I was
Oh, so
doing
just
the
everything
Because
coming
bartending
in.
probably slowed down too.
bartending.
Multiple
No,
streams
because I
of
was
income.
bartending. So
like private events or what?
I was private events, poker nights. I was like,
Okay.
Damn.
I was making like really good money.
Gotcha.
What year was this?
This is COVID.
It's COVID
This is
time. So
COVID.
2001, 2021.
So everybody was getting triple paid during this
I
time
was
if you had some
making
stuff
bank,
going on.
and then I opened up
Pandemic.
an Airbnb in Dallas. So I was making good money, and I was like, okay, how can I make the same amount of money, if not more, and not be capped?
Yeah.
And then I had some friends that was also like, I'm getting in real estate school, like online, and I was like, I like real estate. I've been talking about it for a long time, and there's so many things that has led up to honestly me doing it. Like I used to be kind of like a apartment finder for like friends, family, stuff like that. I have history with stuff like that and helping people find stuff, and so I was like, okay, I'm gonna do it too. And I went to school. And I kind of just disappeared because I was depressed. Like once they took our contracts, I was like depressed. And I was in a relationship at the time, and it was probably the worst relationship I've ever been in.
Damn.
I mean, I've only been in like 2 or 3, but like it was
wild.
the worst relationship.
Heartbroken and robbed. It's just like, hell no.
And I was
Combination.
robbed. I was robbed by my no.
Rob DJing?
No,
Robbed by your niggas? God damn.
Yeah.
You need security. You need security.
You
Man.
gotta go everywhere I go now.
Yeah, we ain't gonna talk about that. But I was just like, how can I get that money back?
Yeah.
Like we did some business stuff together. It didn't go through.
I remember when you got robbed by that damn the animal shelter.
Oh, shit.
Animal
When I
shelter.
got the dog?
Yes.
Yeah, they took my dog. I got my dog. His name is Jukebox. That's my dog.
Juke.
I remember when you got
Juke for short.
when you
yeah.
got Juke, and you
Yo,
said
everyone, you know what's funny when I did get, okay, so anyone that don't follow me or don't know what we're talking about, I put on my story one time about how I found a dog, and the way I found the dog was very unorthodox. Like I met my dog in the gym.
In the gym.
In the gym.
The dog ran in the
Like
gym?
yes.
What the hell?
Yes.
That's
It
like
was,
crazy.
save me.
it was a rainy day, and I was working out, and this was during the time where like the weather was just super crazy.
It was flooding and stuff.
It was flooding. It was snowing. I think one day it was crazy.
Oh,
weather.
yeah, that type of shit.
But like, I think someone dumped him. I think someone actually dumped him. Either that or he got out. But I think someone dumped him. And so like, and I say that just because like
Because the area was in, like, it was no, like, residential.
he was in the garage. He was in a garage structure. They called the staff to come help get this dog kind of like situated. And he ended up running into the gym.
Damn.
And so he was running up to me and like a whole bunch of other people. And then I was like, this dog's so cute. Like,
What kind of dog was it?
A husky.
Damn.
And he was
That's
already full
wow.
grown.
That big. Full grown?
He was full grown. He was at a
Damn.
field day. He was getting on the treadmills. It was so funny.
I'd be nervous. Like,
And he was, I was like, he's so cute. He was so friendly though. They're friendly dogs.
No,
And
yeah.
I was just like, is this your dog? And they're like, no. And I'm like, so once I got done working out, I was just like, where'd the dog go? They're like, oh, he's in the office. The pound's coming. And I was like, no, don't take him to the pound. Like, and so I asked my roommate, like, yo, is it cool if I bring him back? We had a courtyard, and the rest is history. I mean,
you still got him?
I still have him, but
That's
it was
dope.
funny because everyone's like, you stole somebody's dog. And I'm like, yo, no one. No, I didn't.
The dog found me.
The feds came, the
dog
pound
found me.
came.
No, seriously, the dog found me. And
Damn.
so yeah, I
So
ended
wait,
up,
why'd the pound? Go ahead.
yeah, I took him to the pound and he ended up being microchipped. And when they're microchipped and they have the owner's information, they have to wait. They have to contact the owners. So they took him from me. And I was like, yo, man, they took my dog. Da, da, da. I was
So when you
like,
took
why
him to
can't
the
I foster
pound, they had
him?
to keep him so they can find the
kept him.
owners?
They kept him, and I was like, why
shit.
can't I foster him until I was like, y'all got my information, y'all have my driver's license. They wouldn't let me. So he was quarantined for like 2 weeks They like mail in the owner. I was like, y'all mail? Really? Ain't nobody checking mail like that.
No.
But they emailed, they called, they text, and the
No
owners,
answers?
You don't no answers. So I got first dibs to them, and now I still
Okay.
have them to
That's
this
what's
day.
up.
But what got me was what made me laugh was
Everybody like, you stole some of my dog.
not only did they take her dog and talking about we're gonna hold the dog.
Oh yeah, I went to go visit my dog. My dog was in jail, man.
In the
So
pen.
I
Damn.
was bringing him snacks and
She was
everything.
visiting the
I
dog
was
like
visiting the dog.
Yeah, he at the window, like, we gonna
I
get
got a
you
big
out,
heart.
bro.
Yo, I was visiting. I was like, yo, they got my dog locked up. And
I was
then I was
like,
like,
free
yo,
my
look at all these
dog, man.
dogs.
Dog
Someone
locked
come
up.
adopt a pet. Yeah.
Hey,
I
she
got a big heart. I love animals, y'all.
she
Like,
became an advocate very quickly.
I did because I hate pounds. Like my mom used to volunteer at them, and so I know what they're like, and that's why I didn't want them to go in the
Yeah.
first place. And then I know that you can foster them, so I was pissed when they took them from me because they were like, "Oh, let's go check them," and then they just never brought them back, and I was
Damn.
like, "Wait, y'all just took
Y'all trying to keep my dog.
Hey,
Y'all
hey,
I was
playing.
so upset.
But what pissed me off was when they made you pay to have them back.
Oh, and then yes, I had
Aw.
to pay like $150 just to get them back. I said, "Wait,
What?
so yeah, it
I
was
found
crazy.
the dog. Y'all make me pay.
That's a scam.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy.
That's a
Hey,
scam.
when I tell you, I laughed so hard that day. Oh
Yes,
man.
people was definitely tuned into that story. But yes, I still have my baby, and like I said, his name is
Free look-
G-Box.
Hey.
It's been a year now.
Bro did hard time, but she was real. She stayed down and she
Stay
pulled her
down,
every
bro. That's
day.
a real one, bro.
That's a real one.
She do
my
that
dog.
to a, she do that to a
My
dog.
dog.
She
Shout out
might
to
do
the
that
real
for a
one.
nigga, bro. That's a real one. You got to judge girl. I'm gonna start doing that. You got to judge girls based on how they treat their dog, man.
Locked up.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, you got a dog? Hey, okay, you still, you know?
She
Yeah.
said they made me pay to get him back.
I
Damn.
was so
Found the
mad.
dog for free.
Right.
You should have
yeah.
never brought him
It
in.
was
Now
crazy.
you thinking like I should never brought him over here.
It was crazy. It was crazy.
That's
All
crazy.
right, so you get into real estate, right?
Yes, so I got it. Going back on
And
it.
so once you got into real estate, how did it feel like?
Well,
you
before that, like, how? So you say you was stuck. My bad, cut you off,
Go
King.
ahead.
But you know, what I mean, I be loving details. One thing about me, I love come up stories. I love details of the come up stories. So I even love the middle part of like. You know what I'm saying? Like, what intrigued you? Like, so we know what intrigued you, but what was the way? How'd you get in? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
So
plus you already went to college, so did you go to realtor school now?
no, I
Like-
didn't. Like if you should tell me today, like, hey, it's crazy because this was nothing but God's plan.
Mm-hmm.
I can truly say that because. I wouldn't. Again, I was coming for entertainment. I was coming from grad school, and I was coming for entertainment. And I was also coming for like consulting, like business consulting. Like that's my grad program was business and entrepreneurship and innovation, right? And I was already consulting small businesses at the time. So I was like, let me go get my credentials for it. And then not only that, I was so desperate to get to LA. I was like, let me just. I had moved back to Dallas when I had graduated undergrad, and
Okay.
I was like, I do not want to be here.
So you came to Cali and then went back to Dallas for a while.
Yes,
Gotcha.
and I was like, I do not want to be here. And I just remember like I only applied to USC. I really didn't want to go to grad school, but everyone kept telling me.
Is it USC as hard as they say it is? Like they be
USC
like, man, USC, they be like real stern on
I mean,
certain
no,
things.
it is a
you know?
very
like,
prestige school, and I mean, my program, it was a 1-year program. I had to write an essay. I think I even had to do a video.
Sheesh.
And then I had 2 interviews that I went through.
Damn.
So I had to go through 2 interviews just to even get accepted. And I remember that interview because the first interview was with one of the professors, and I was at work. I was at work, and they were picking on me at this job. This was actually it's called Concrete Cowboys. So it's actually right
I-
across the
trust me, I
street
know.
from
I know.
the Cowboys headquarters.
The Star.
It's their restaurant basically. So the Star, exactly. And so there was just very they was trying to get me out of there. I could tell they didn't want me there.
the job you was at.
If you this color,
Yes, exactly. No, he's not lying. And so I could tell they're trying to get me out of there. And so they were just putting things on me that just was not true. And I just remember, I even asked permission, like, hey, can I go into the office? I have this interview. It's really important. They were like, yes. I even told, like, I was like, hey, can y'all watch my tables? Everything was fine.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, I don't know, the person didn't watch my tables or whatever. And
Yeah.
they were like, I was being rude. It was just the craziest thing. And I just
Wow.
remember they pulled me into the office and they tried to
Right
pin-
after that?
Yes.
Damn.
Like, matter of fact, they even, one of the manager, although she let me use her office, interrupted the interview. And I was just like, I'm almost done, you know? Like, it was just rude. And after that, they wanted to talk to me. right? And I just remember I quit that day. They was like,
Damn.
they
I'm
was
out.
trying to like rack up things
Yeah.
on what I've done, and I was like, anything else? And they was like, well, I said, don't worry about it. I quit.
Wait, so like right after that interview you had, they came in, pulled you in the office, like we want to
We
talk.
wanna talk
Put some
to
stuff
you.
on me,
Yeah.
And then they like, you've been doing this. Now all of a sudden they bringing all this stuff.
They were bringing all this stuff up, and I was like, okay, is there anything else? Like what? And they was like, well, and then I was like, you know what? Don't worry about it. I quit.
Yeah, I'm
You
out.
already got it set to the school, or you was still in
Nope.
that
No, this is
moment?
at the interview.
You were just like jumping, like you just like fuck it.
Good
Like,
faith. You know what I
That's
mean?
what's up.
I good faith.
That's what's
and
up.
So for
Cause that was
me-
God. He was just like, let me go ahead and clear this out your way.
He gonna
so
tell you
you ain't
those
gotta
moments,
worry
bro.
about this.
Like that gut
Yeah.
gonna tell you, like
Yeah.
I'm out, bro, and
Yeah.
I'm just relying on faith, like you
Yeah.
said, you know.
And then the second interview happened, and I just remember they were like, well, what if, is this, did you apply to any other schools? I'm like, nope, just you guys. And he was just like, well, what if we don't choose you? I said, well, I'm going to keep doing everything without you. I said, but respectfully, I would love the name of USC behind me. And he started laughing. But I think that's what, and they asked me a couple more questions like, hey, if we were to, because they knew I was in Texas, they were like, can you find housing? Like, are you able to get housing? If so, like, you're in. And Faith of God, like, I was able to get the grad student housing, which was like really only one more. There was only one more unit left.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and,
With your
and
name
I only
on
had
it.
2 weeks
Yeah,
to move.
there's a
So I
line.
packed the suitcase and we flew out. I didn't have my car or anything. I just flew out, and I've been here ever since, even during COVID.
That's crazy. Malign me, man. That shit get crazy,
But,
bro.
but notice, like, when you supposed to be doing something,
Facts.
all the stuff that you normally do get shifted and get removed.
It gets shifted, and then like I said, just even getting to real estate, like I didn't come out here for real estate.
Right,
I didn't even know I was gonna get in real estate. When I did, I think it followed me, honestly. Like Frisco, where I'm from, not San Francisco, Frisco, Texas. Frisco, where I'm from, was one of the fastest developing cities still till date. You know what I mean? Like they're building a Universal Studios out there right
crazy.
now, as
Wow.
we speak.
That's
So
wild.
once the Cowboys came out there, the rest was history. So for me, I saw a city develop. It went from one-way roads to every other time I look up, there was new development. And my mom and my family, we would go and look at all the houses and how they do it. It's like 5 model homes, staged and everything.
Damn.
And you're just able to kind of
You
go
pick
in
what
one
you
house.
want.
Yeah, you get to pick what you want, but you get to go in each house just next door, like just skip, hop, jump to the next house and just see what they're like. So we would look at all the new developments that came up. There was one time my mom actually got evicted. She was like buying a house, and somehow, some way, whoever she bought from at the time wasn't paying the bank.
Wow.
They weren't paying the bank. And so
Wow.
that was a huge lesson. And I was a sophomore in college. I was trying to transfer out to California.
Yeah.
So I initially went to Oklahoma State, and I hated it there.
You went to
Oklahoma?
OSU?
Yes.
Damn.
Yes.
Crazy.
It's been a journey for me to get here. It took me forever to get to California.
I'm sorry you had to
God.
go through that. That's wild.
Me too, because it was
That's
a racist
crazy.
town.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, you went to Oklahoma State.
Yeah,
It's
I went to
crazy.
Oklahoma State my freshman and half of my sophomore, and then I transferred
Okay.
back to Dallas that sophomore year, and then I transferred out to San Jose State, and I finished there.
And then you went to back to Dallas, and then came
And
to
then I
USC.
came- And then I came to
We just love you some Cali, man.
It's
That's
been
what's
a
up,
journey.
man. I
It's
appreciate
been
it.
a journey.
We appreciate you.
You have any family?
Perseverance, you know what I mean?
No, facts.
No family out here.
Oh, you just determined to come to Cali.
Yes.
That's what's up.
Yes.
like, I got to be here.
Me and my sister, we went to San Jose State together.
Okay.
So she was a freshman and I was a
Did she go
junior
back
at
to
the time.
Dallas too, or did she come
She
back
just
up, or
moved
she
back
stayed?
to Dallas, but she actually stayed in the Bay for a while. She met her husband. They got a family now, but
Dope.
they just moved back to
Area.
Dallas.
Dope.
And now it's just me. It's
Holding it
just me.
down.
Holding it down.
Shit,
holding it
welcome.
down.
That's how it
P.O.P.
is.
Hold
Do
it
you
down.
want? Do you want to go back to Dallas?
I like where I'm at. Like
Okay.
I said, real estate has done things for me that I'm kind of shocked, but it's really opened up a lot of doors that I didn't think would happen, and it's just a lot of full circle moments that's happening. And I'm like, dang, like, why didn't this happen sooner? But timing is everything.
It's God's timing.
It's God's timing.
Because now
And
you're
it's
ready
God's
for
plan.
it. You're ready for it now.
I'm ready for it,
Yeah.
and everything that I've done from entertainment and whatever truly embodies everything that I'm doing in real estate.
Yeah.
Like if I wanted to, I could do a podcast. If I wanted to, I could do just anything. I could do a reality
Sky's the
show.
limit.
I
Right.
could still sky's the limit. Like
We're not putting you on Love Is Blind. Don't try and pitch that.
no, but like
She ain't slick. She ain't slick.
and hosting events, you know, hosting open house.
Yeah.
Like you could do mega open houses, which is like producing an event. I'm
Right.
producing an event right now.
You can do
that-
those DJing. Washington Keon, where
You
you,
could-
D,
you
where
could
the DJ
DJ
the
your-
lofts.
Yeah,
You ever
like-
seen that? Where
yeah.
you rent lofts out and then they DJ in there and they got people in there.
Well, I have a listing now. Like my tenants are moving out, and that one's actually for sale. It's under $1 million. You guys in North Hollywood, 3 bed, 3.5 bath.
Nice.
Go ahead, sell it.
Go ahead
But no,
and
seriously, like that one's a loft.
Yeah.
It's over 2,000 square feet, and it's a loft. And if I really wanted to put some marketing dollars behind this, I could be like, hey, let's do a Twilight.
Yeah.
A Twilight, for those that don't know, a Twilight is hosting an event party in the evening, maybe for like 2-3 hours, and you invite all the agents to come out and get eyes on the property and try to bring a buyer.
That's dope.
Right?
Wow.
So it still intertwines with everything that I've already done, from
Right.
production to, you know, even the event that I'm doing. That's production.
Yeah, the one on Mondays.
The
Every
one
first
on
Monday.
Monday, that's a production. I'm
Yeah.
doing a panel. You know what I mean? I'm having to get sponsors. Black
Yeah.
House is sponsoring. This person's sponsoring.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like
Right.
I got a lender sponsoring. So it all ties together, and I'm just like, wow. Like
So everything
who
you
would've thought?
did help you get to this
Yes.
point. And I think that's where a lot of people miss on the journey is like you have to go through all these side missions and side quests to build up the knowledge that you need
Facts.
based on the experience to get to where you ultimately end up.
Facts.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Like I said, I would have never saw this coming. And who would have thought my mom going through the eviction?
Yeah.
You know, and you know, I don't know if anyone. I've learned a lot just through her journey.
Yeah.
Right, helping her.
Learning by watching others.
Yes, I learned by watching others. So, I mean, this was still very, very, you know, watching people pick your stuff out. Like, mind you, we're in a suburban white area. It's embarrassing, for one, as the black family on the block, having your stuff being thrown out of your house that you've been in, that you grew up in for like 5-7 years, right? And then them just picking at your stuff and grabbing your things.
People just
like
driving by, taking your stuff and going.
It's like people knew when the foreclosure was happening, and so when they're tossing your stuff out, they were coming to grab our things, and then
That's crazy.
and they don't care. Like my mom was having a nervous breakdown and was like, "Stop touching my things," and they didn't care.
Damn.
So seeing that, witnessing that, and then also the aftermath of it. You know, when you get an eviction or bankruptcy, foreclosure, your name is trash.
Yeah, on paperwork is like through.
Don't even think about applying to anything. No one will even touch you. And so I had to learn a lot of different ways and a lot of different creative ways to get my mom into a place without using my name or co-signing, you know, because my mom taught me never let anyone use your name. Well, that included her, and that was a really tough conversation to have with her and tell her no.
Yeah.
She was just like, how can you? I'm like,
You taught me this.
you taught me this, you know, but it also taught me a lot of things in the midst, and I was able to get really creative in helping people, you know, find a place, stuff like that, rentals. And so I think that's why I do them now. Like a lot of agents don't touch leases, but I do, because I don't know. One, they're faster, and two is like these people need help. I know when I've been homeless, you know. Because people either was discriminating against me while being out here. I've had to I had to couch surf for like 2 months just to find the place that I'm at now. And I've been there. I've been stable, you know, now, but that was tough. So I can only imagine what other people go through. So all those things is crazy. Now that I look back, it's like all this added up to my experience and expertise today, and I'm really able to guide and walk all my clients through and through, holding their hands, whether it's a lease, whether it's a purchase, whether it's a sale. And it has allowed my business to really take off in a very natural way. And they'll tell you when you get into real estate, like a lot of agents don't make it. You know, it's people think it's easy. This is not an easy job.
I hear a lot of people start but don't necessarily keep going.
It's not easy. And if you like your
Even
weekends,
the start is kind of
forget about it.
hard because, like, from when I'm watching my mom, because she just got into it, she got to the test like twice.
I took,
Like,
and that's another thing. I failed.
That test was like crazy. I'm thinking, because mind you, I'm always been kind of like you a little bit. I mean, I like a little bit of everything, but like I always been in the back of my mind like I'm gonna get into real estate too. I'm gonna get my bag, and so watching my mom get into it first, it's kind of like, okay, let me, like you just said, like let me watch, and you try an example, and she kind of like telling me like
it's tough.
All these questions is crazy, like, and each time you take the test, they rewording things differently, and like
they're making sure
tricky.
It's crazy.
I know. And then that's another thing. A lot of people won't. I mean,
Shout
you
Eric
won't
Tucker.
know, but I failed my first time, and I was scared to take it again. And I had this was when I was actually working. I was managing Black House. I was bartending there, and I had a regular that would come in. Shout out to Gerald. He would be like, Ashley, like, what, like, make it happen.
Yeah.
He was like, just, what are you waiting on? It's a piece of paper. Make it happen.
Yeah.
And he was like, what is it? And I was like, I'm scared to fail again.
Yeah.
I was just like, I was so close.
Yeah.
So I think I missed the by like 2-3 questions, and he's like,
Same
exactly
thing.
though. He's like, you're so close. He was like, take it again and again and again and again until you pass.
Till you get it.
And but I told myself, I said, girl, you taking this one more time.
You told yourself.
You're not doing this again.
Yeah.
So I was very dedicated. I shut a lot of stuff down, and I pulled an all-nighter of whatever I had to do to make sure that it was
Locked in. It was locked in.
It was locked in, yes. And like if anyone that is trying to get into real estate, I am more than happy to help, because I know how hard I'm not the best test taker, so I know how hard it was for me. And if anyone could use the assistance or resources, just shoot me a message in the DM, and I'll send you what I have.
Yeah.
So tell me about your other side mission that you got into last year with the pageants.
The pageant, once again, going back to Black House. Black House has blessed me in ways that I couldn't imagine. Shout out to Black House, seriously.
Definitely.
I mean, they gave me like my first just job minus the intern, Shout out to Drina. I love Drina. She's the one that put me on. She was the manager at the time, and then she pretty much endorsed me to be the manager there. But I was serving a table. I think we were like short staffed at the time, so I was serving one of the tables, and it was the director of Miss Black California. She was just like, have you ever thought about and I've done one pageant back in college at OSU. I actually won Miss Black. I did at OSU. I mean, because they weren't really a thing at San Jose State. Honestly, they weren't there. I think they were suspended, actually. There was no Greek on San Jose State campus. Not like that. But at Oklahoma State, there was. It was pretty heavy, actually. And so I was crowned Miss Black and Gold.
Dope.
At
Shout out to the bros.
Oklahoma State. Yes. Shout out to the Alphas. I was definitely one of them. And so... yes, I did that, but that to me wasn't like real. Like it was, I did it for the scholarship, like because I didn't want to do it then either. I'm like very like tomboyish, so
but it worked out.
Yes, it worked out. I mean, so to fast forward, here it is, almost like 9-10 years later, and the director's like, "Have you heard of this? And you should do it." I was very hesitant. I was like, but again, my regular, he was like, why not? A lot of my friends were like, why not? Why not try it out? Yeah. You never know. And so I just...
You gotta use what your mama gave you.
I like the challenge, too.
That's just real shit. Like, I be telling my homegirls it's cute. I be like, bro, and they be thinking like, shit, I'm like, man, you tripping. Like, if you've been blessed with good looks, I'm not gonna cap you. If I was fit... I'll probably be a stripper. I be at Chippendales. Like, I'm not capping.
I didn't know what beauty pageants were about.
It's that chair. I think it's that
Magic Mike and all, bro.
They be sitting in that chair, be wilding too. I think it's that chair.
Hey, bro.
I don't know. That is so funny.
Hey, bro.
I would be a stripper.
I'm just saying, use your looks. You gotta use what you're good at. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but here's the thing: I didn't know what pageants had to offer at the time. I had no clue.
Like, what's the benefit?
What was the benefit? What was I mean, minus the money. I had no clue.
got so much knowledge for sure. I had to throw it out there.
Thank you. I had no clue. So for me, I was like, you know what? I'm always open-minded. I feel like it's always a great way to approach life, right? Is be open-minded. And so I was like, you know what? I'm just going to try it out. And it ended up being way more than what I thought it was. It was like a sisterhood. It was, I've met some amazing, beautiful, powerful Black women.
That's dope.
You know what I mean? Like, I thought that was so cool. In each division, the teen division, the Mrs. division, the, Ms. division. So, like, the director herself, it's more connections. It was just beautiful, and I had a lot of fun doing it too. And you gain a lot of confidence. I mean, getting on a stage is not easy. It's not. And I haven't been on a stage since I used to rap.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Because that's next. Because that's next. Because that's what I'm waiting on.
I'm not dropping nothing.
Where that tape at? That tape
But
at?
I haven't been on a stage and performed in so long. So to get back on stage, it was actually a very good, rewarding feeling. And then again, you learn a lot about yourself during the process. Like, it was hard. It was, you're really like, and the woman that I came, I fell short, but I was so honored to fall short behind her. Like, shout out to Deidre Tafon. Like, she just did nationals. And she got crowned Miss Black USA.
Wow.
So to go first runner up to her, it's like, man, you're so close. But it's like, she's an amazing woman, and she carries herself very well and with grace. And just being surrounded by that, it's like you can't do nothing but just.
So are you studying that right now? Like, how, like, are you now, like, because me, when I find a trade or something that I'm liking, I be like, binge watching YouTube on it, like, so are you like are you watching things that's kind of giving you knowledge on this journey that you're on with that,
Yes, it's been tough to get back in that mindset, and so I just hired a trainer. I'm hiring my team again. I'm building my team. I'm switching some people out. I had a choreographer. I danced. That was my talent.
Because I remember I had met you right before.
Yeah,
I met you right before.
So, and I didn't even know I was doing it at that time. I literally only had 2 months prep.
Damn.
First runner up. You know what I mean? So, like, this year, I'm really trying to hire the right team. And it's a lot that goes into it. Like, you need a walking coach. You need a talking coach. Like public speaking. You need, like, whatever your talent is. So I had a choreographer, and then I had a trainer. That's 4 different coaches right there. Like, and just it was different. But I enjoyed it, and here it is. I'm doing it again.
So as a pageant contestant, as of myself, if you do need a coach, I do coach. I send people to Olympics. You know what I'm saying? I send artists to Grammy nominated events.
Talk to them.
So if you need somebody, you just let me know.
Okay.
Because we can have you walking it, talking it, and getting you a dub.
You know what I need? I need as much support as possible. I
go.
need
Got you.
the sponsors, like sponsoring.
That's where
me.
Big Money Star come in.
I mean, my platform just.
I see you, Kia.
So a lot of people think beauty pageants.
Hey, he bought the DJ equipment for
Hey, you see this? This platform.
Okay, so
You're
look,
definitely at the right place.
I said Big Money Star over here, in Star's past life, I'm not saying he doing it now, but in his past life, if you'd have told Star, I want to be a DJ, Star go buy you the whole equipment. He go buy you everything.
Star, I want to be a DJ.
Let's get it.
So I know you want to be.
Star, I need a sponsor.
So Star, make sure you got everything you
Star, I need
need.
everything. Just kidding.
He gonna buy you the glass slippers. He gonna buy you the dress. He gonna buy
I need a dress. Star, I need a dress.
We gonna write it off. We gonna write it
Oh,
off.
yes. I love it here. So does that mean the Fix is going to sponsor me?
The Fix
Right.
LA.
Hey, but the dress has to have the
tapped
Fix
in.
on it.
Closed mouths don't get fed. If there's one thing I learned about,
She's definitely in the field that you can't be having closed mouth. You
Nah.
definitely.
Yeah, you got
you got. I mean, just the first year alone, and just what I fundraised, I was very shocked at how many people supported me. I was like, wait, what?
Speaking about what he said about closed mouth, like I want to know, like, about the Spanish thing, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, like, are you starting to get fluent in that, or like do you know Spanish, or are you like still kind of playing? Because like
are you playing?
I mean, like, cause you especially being a realtor, like I'm sure you come across.
I know. Okay, you know how the reason why I even focused in Spanish was because I used to do a lot of brand ambassador stuff. Like,
Wow.
Like and it was I used to see And brand ambassador work, you get paid like $18
sure.
Same
an
day.
hour. And this is before like the minimum wage is what
Right.
it is today. So when minimum wage was like what 13, 12, whatever, I was making like 18 an hour doing a really cool events. But if you spoke Spanish, you were getting 25 an hour, 30 an hour.
For sure.
And so that was
Google
where
Translate.
my inspiration for like learning Spanish.
That's dope.
He was inspired
But here's, man,
instantly.
yes, I was.
I want to put that on my resume.
But here's the thing. No. But here's the thing. One thing I don't understand, like I travel. Like traveling is my thing. I travel, and when you travel, a lot of other countries outside of the states, the people they know 2-3 different languages.
Yeah, they do.
Whereas like us, I don't understand why Spanish. I don't understand why we're not fluent in Spanish. Like that should just be mandatory.
No, for sure.
You know what I
The
mean?
U.S. got the arrogance of, like, you gonna learn our
It's
language.
the second most spoken language, and I think it is very important to know that language, especially if you're going to be in like
Hey, they taught it
Texas
in
or
school,
California. So
They definitely taught it in schools.
they taught
they
it in
did
school,
teach it
but
in
it was
school.
more of like an elective. Whereas
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
some schools, like it's actually mandatory. Like you're learning that in kindergarten.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I took it 4 years, still don't know.
I took like 8 years.
If you
and
don't
I'm
use
still,
it, you
when
lose
you
it.
don't-
I
Yeah,
avoided
when
in
you don't
college.
use it, you lose it.
Right.
And that's pretty much what happened with me. I studied abroad in Spain. I don't know. I wish someone would have told me the Spanish
It's
and
different. It's
It's
way
different.
different.
I got
Oh
all
my
the
gosh,
Spanish.
it's different.
Oh, for sure.
It's definitely different. So, but when I did come back
Yeah.
after those 2 months,
You was good.
Oh, I was eavesdropping. I was able to understand
Yeah.
a
Oh,
lot
wow.
of what
The Matrix slowed down.
It's almost like a
Yes.
power.
Yes,
Damn,
yes.
to Spain?
I was able to understand a lot, but now, I mean, it's been years since I've really just been. I've leaned into it. I really want to go and like a Guatemala for a year. I hear if you just go for a year, Mexico, whatever, you will pick it back up.
I can take you over to the east side, and then we can just walk around.
East LA? Yeah, for sure.
I mean, we can do that too.
can walk around.
We can
I
do
was gonna
that
say,
too.
where's some places? Where's some places that you travel? 'Cause I know you say you're a big traveler. You know what I'm saying? Like where's some places that you've been to? So far.
So I've been to the islands. I've been to a lot of places in Mexico. I've been different parts of the states. It's crazy. I haven't really been too many parts of the states. I've been more like I've been to London. I've been to
You've been more out the states than in the
more
states.
out the states. Yeah, I've been to London. I've been to the DR. I've been to Colombia.
That's dope.
I've been to Morocco. My goal is to go to Africa.
We're going to Egypt. Don't worry about it. We're going to Egypt.
Let's go.
I want to go to
We
I
got
want
to
to go to Nigeria. So
Manifest it.
Kenya. Yeah. So that was my goal for this year. I'm supposed to go to India next year. So
Nice.
I
Where's
want
the
to add a
favorite?
different.
Bollywood.
So far.
London.
what's a place that you really
I
enjoyed?
I could live in London. Oh, I've been to Canada.
That's where I want to go.
I went to. I want to go to Toronto, but I was in Vancouver.
I
Carabana.
want to go to Vancouver, but Vancouver.
Tulum is. I want to buy a place in Tulum.
Dang.
So I've been to Tulum like 2-3 times,
Damn,
and it's just a beautiful place. The architecture there is crazy.
that's what Nip said. Tulum off a boat, nigga.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, that's all I know, bro. Tulum, I gotta go there. Nip said it.
Tulum is beautiful, and just the food and the vibe, and just it's. I loved Tulum. I could have a place in Tulum. Colombia was probably the most sketchiest.
Man, I want to go there for my teeth, but I'm nervous because I don't know Spanish, so I'm probably gonna have to bring a speaker. You know what I mean? But
I mean, you can.
I for sure want to
Figure
go.
it out.
Yeah.
You got
Just
Google Translate.
Don't spend all your money on the women.
Oh,
For
that
sure
too.
not. For sure. I'm sure.
I've been to the DR.
They gonna spend on me once I get these teeth. I'm trying
Oh,
to tell you.
That's
That.
the DR. Where else? That's. I mean, a lot of
Spend it
places.
on me.
That's tight. That's tight.
All right, so I do want to talk about your rap career because I feel like
Why?
it's super important. But if you don't want to talk about it, we don't have to talk
No,
about
we
it.
can talk. I mean, we here now.
Yeah, we here. She opened the.
I'm an open book. I really am.
Okay.
As long as you
This is an
ask.
entertainment
It is
podcast.
an
You know what I'm saying?
entertainment
So we
podcast,
can't
So,
talk
I
about.
guess yeah.
If y'all didn't know, she's a world famous rapper.
I wouldn't know that.
Also was in a group. You
Spit
might
hot fire like Dylon,
you
bro.
might have heard some of the songs. You might have saw her on the stage near you,
Made
or
might have.
on TV, BETI channel. I'm not saying she was on there, but she might have.
Could have been on Uncut. You don't know.
No, not on there, but
Okay.
more like an
Said
MTV.
It's that chair. It's that chair.
It's more of an MTV. All
my head, shake my
So,
head.
so tell me how you started rapping, And where did rap take you? How about we just do it like that?
There we go. Because it did. I'm sure it did play a part.
I started rapping.
You know.
Like I said, my first love was like music and basketball, but really music.
Basketball. Hold on, how we get basketball in here? You was hooping?
I did a lot
everything
of
now.
You was hooping? Oh,
I did a lot of sports.
Hey, we gotta have a part 2 because shit, I ain't know that.
a lot of things.
She a whole onion next to me. I ain't even know.
Whole onion.
A whole onion.
No, I wanted to be a producer.
Okay.
I wanted to produce. Yeah. There was this kid at Black House, Boys and Girls Club.
Yep.
And he was known to like produce music. So I just remember going up to him and I was just like, I want to learn. And he kind of took me under his wing. My mom supported it, and the rest is history. He kind of, once we got there, I don't know, he was just like, can you rap this? You know, can you read this? And he just kind of threw me in the closet, and somehow I became a rapper.
Wow. Who was your musical influence? I mean, I'm not sure you have more to the story, but when you say that, as a female, I want to be a producer. That, you know, like for us, it's like we always
Missy
got
Elliott.
those. Like,
Missy Elliott.
Okay.
Yes,
Damn.
Missy Elliott was my girl.
Yeah.
Sierra was my girl.
That's up.
This
Maya,
goodies era.
I loved Maya. Just, you know, I used to be in front of the TV just dancing.
Rugrats Maya?
In front of the TV. Like,
You said Rugrats Maya?
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
Maya. Those were my Maya, Sierra, and Missy Elliott were like.
That's dope.
That was the era.
That was the era.
Yeah.
I call it the orange tape era.
Faith Evans, like just all of them. So that was my like first love, and so I wanted to learn that, and somehow I became a rapper. And my first show was at Boys and Girls Club, which was crazy because
That's where you found out
I performed. Mind you, I know these kids.
Yeah.
They know me.
Yeah.
After I got done performing, I literally got stampede. Like
They
they
hyped you
ran
up. That
after
was on
me,
you,
and I was
yeah.
like,
Yeah.
"What
That
is
was the
happening?" And then
Welcome.
the rest is
Welcome.
history. It was
World famous, ladies and gentlemen.
yeah, it was crazy, and that was kind of cool, I guess, especially at 12 years old. You know, it's like what?
That was the
and you
intro.
on
I was 12.
You was on stage at 12 and you
Yeah,
didn't
I
have
was
no
perform-
issue?
Yep. Nope.
No, that's
Damn,
what I mean.
That
Do you
was-
remember any bars from the first song?
Do you remember bars?
Dang.
I don't remember.
What were you
any of
rapping
them.
about?
The song?
That's like, what were you rapping about?
School stuff. Like I said,
Got your pencils and your
producer-
notebooks?
Paper in that pen.
Our
right
producer
in that
used
beans.
to write a lot of our stuff.
Paper in that
I
pen.
remember one. It was like when Friday come around, we don't do no homework.
Oh, okay.
That's tight.
Okay.
Okay.
I know my own worth. Come
Yeah,
on, girl.
but it was-
We got writers.
We out here.
Yeah.
We
I
back.
was like, no. But y'all have my information now, so y'all can.
Oh,
if
we
y'all
locked in.
really
Just go on
wanna
Apple
find
Music,
me-
look up Young.
say
No, I know
less.
it's on. It's all
sure.
on YouTube. You know, the internet never.
Yeah.
The internet never deletes.
Man,
stuff.
I'm
it's
so nervous
forever.
about the internet because I know, like, once there's a time where I'm this global artist, I know they're gonna probably start pulling out stuff from everywhere, bro. That's why I'm so
yeah.
transparent now because I know it's gonna come out. Like,
It's gonna come out.
It's gonna come out.
Like
so.
as long as y'all know the name, y'all can pretty much look
You
it
know
up.
what I'm
But we were doing our big one. My
Young-
mom
Young
was doing her
Sweeps.
big one.
Out everywhere. Make sure y'all get that new Young Sweeps.
Get that new
2025.
Young Sweep.
Don't get it.
Street Sweep with a
Go
project
get it. Go
coming
get
out.
it. Go get it.
Go get it. Street Sweepers.
Street Sweep with an EP dropping that November.
Sweep
back.
and loss.
Sweeping low.
If I was to ever even, if I was to, first of all,
Come
if
on, we
I was
gonna
to get back
manifest it.
in this entertainment thing, it would be DJing.
Okay.
And just going
D-
back on your
DJ
question,
Sweeps?
when you was like, where was I DJing?
Yeah.
I was
That's
DJing
a
my
good
own
one.
parties, but I also used to DJ malls. So
Oh, okay,
BB,
okay.
BB was one of my clients.
Okay.
And then my church was one of my clients.
That's
The Lord,
dope.
hold on. What you was DJing at the church?
I was DJing for the kids, so I would used to do our New Year's Eve party all the time for
That's
the
dope.
kiddos.
That
and
Kirk
so-
Franklin was going in rotation heavy. Stomp.
No, it was like kids. What is it? Kids Bop.
Kids Bop.
You know,
Oh, okay.
very clean music.
Oh yeah, you can do that.
Yeah, so I was DJing for the kids.
Yeah.
That's a vibe.
And malls, just different stores in malls
That's dope.
and
Wow.
hotels.
That's dope.
I would
Malls
do
and
hotels.
hotels.
I would do like Soho House. I would do lofty music.
Nice.
Like house music. If I was to go back, I wouldn't want to do. if I was asked, I would maybe do it, but I would want to do like corporate stuff versus
that's
like
my lane.
Versus like hip hop. I definitely don't want to go back to a club.
Yeah,
Mm.
I'm retired.
Been there,
from
done
clubs.
that.
'Cause I'm out the club.
I've never been a club person. I'm so glad that this club phase, everybody's starting to realize it. Because I've been,
Such a
since
waste
the
of money.
first day I stepped into a club at 17, I was like, so we paying $30? Hold on, what the fuck are we got to pay $100 for the table? We y'all
paying
niggas is
$30?
tripping, bro. Like, what is we doing?
For
Like,
the
so,
table,
I
and
don't
you
know.
can get
I've
this
never
for
really
30.
been.
The bottles be so expensive. Hey, it's crazy, man.
What I will say is, I will say this: when it comes down to DJing, depending on where you are
Talk to
and like where you are in your career,
Speaking of DJing, I think a lot of DJs are trash these days.
Mm.
I'm not gonna say. I'm not.
I agree 100%.
If anyone knows me and if anyone is watching this, they know I talk so much trash on the DJs in today's industry, and I'm saying that because DJs don't do what the old DJs used to do.
No, they don't.
And that's the realm that the time that I grew up in. Like, you gotta watch the crowd. You gotta listen to what's happening. You gotta know what's going on. A lot of DJs, and then they play it safe. Everyone's playing the top 4. I'm like, what are you here for? If you're not breaking records, what are you here for? If you're not putting on another artist, like that's what DJs were. Like that's why the DJs today and they're big. The reason why they're big is because they were actually putting on other artists. Nobody's breaking records no more, and I just don't get it. Everyone's playing to say, I'm sick of Swag Surfing. When did that come out? I'm sick of Meek Mill's like Dream. You know what I'm saying?
The
It's just
intro?
like, yeah,
It sounds like you've been out in LA a lot. That's what it's giving. It's giving a lot
I mean,
of
it's
LA.
definitely LA,
No,
which
for
is why I
sure.
don't like the club scene. Like, if anybody, I'm telling you, if anyone knows me and we go out, I always just be like, oh my God, this is why I don't go out, because
That's why I don't go out, honestly.
and I swear, because it's the subscriptions and crates. I do see that, right? I'm tuned in, so I think everyone's downloading the same crate.
I think
The same playlist.
sure.
I'm
The
telling
same
you,
sound kit
I
and
be
everything.
knowing what the next song is that's about to come on.
because
for
they
sure.
all, I feel like everybody, like,
Right?
I feel like a lot of people go see somebody else DJ and they see how they do it, and then they copy a set, and then they go somewhere else and then do the same
I
set.
think there's a chat.
and it's
I
just
think there's a group
rotation.
chat, and
Well,
it's like,
I'll
hey,
say
bro,
this,
this
like-
is what I use.
well,
Use
like,
this playlist.
I bet
I
it is.
really think there's
it
a
is.
chat.
I'll say like this, like the commercial scene of LA, they play that, you know what I'm saying? But that's because we're in LA, and that's why a lot of artists, the underground artists or the other artists that you guys are hoping to hear from, we always talk about that, where we talk about these radio DJs. They don't shine a lot of light on the local artists, because they don't, like, where you got other places, like you said, maybe in Texas or Atlanta or these other places, they play the local music.
But
you know what I mean?
It's different when it comes down to radio because it's payola in radio.
Exactly.
So it's like you can't really break a lot of stuff. You can, but they like to give it a certain day or after a certain time. Unless you, like you said, if you're in Atlanta or somewhere like that, because then the song's already hot in the streets. So now they got to play it on the radio. But they've been paid on the back end.
Yep.
So once I didn't tighten you up on the back end, now it's like, oh yeah, we're gonna play it on the radio today.
Exactly. But but we have underground DJs like DJ Cinco and all those stuff. These are DJs that they like. When I was throwing events with the homies last year, I was trying to get them to come, and then they were like, no, we don't want that DJ, we want this DJ. And I'm like, but this DJ is the DJ that's it right now. These DJ knows the sound that's coming and all, and they're like, nah, we want him because and it's like, all right, for sure. So I just think that, certain places only, they look for that. They look for,
There's this one. I mean, I've been going to a shout out to my boy Buddha. Like, that's they're doing like Thug Tears or something like that. The See You Soon crew. I think they have some pretty cool DJs like Gary Hall and stuff like that. I think they're doing something different.
Yeah.
And so I think those are cool.
I think coming out of the South and coming into LA, for me, and I got a homie too that DJ out here as well. He's from Dallas. I noticed one thing. DJs here, they just play songs. There's no direction. Like in the South, like the musical direction is it starts here, it builds up, and then it takes you there. So you
That's
get to
how
a
I
point where it's
was.
lit.
Oh yeah, I would ease it on up. Like you had sweat dripping after my parties. Like you dancing the last hour. Like we're dancing the last hour, and then we're gonna slow it back down when it's time to go. But No, you're on the dance floor.
Yeah, but here's like an iPod shuffle. You know what I'm saying? Like
It really is.
It's like you gotta. It's like the DJs all got a playlist,
No, for
and they
sure.
be like next, and they just transition to another song.
Yeah, they'll
but
be
this
like-
one don't go with this one, and this one don't have no type of build. It's just next.
No, I'm the same way because I grew up. How can I say that? I grew up with a producer's ear as well, so I'm big on transitions.
Same.
And so
I gotta hear
like even my
something different.
albums, like
Something different. Yeah.
like when I put projects together, like for myself or whatever, I love transitions. So I'm the same way when I go to some of these parties or clubs or whatever, and I don't hear a right transition. I'm the same way. Like this DJ trash. Like
when you producing,
you know?
the 8 bars is where it has to transition. It needs to. That's
Yeah.
why people won't be sampling. I'm like, I need something else with this. I need
and the
something
craziest thing is
to elevate.
It's easier for DJs now to be able to do that.
The easiest it's ever
right
been.
with the
It's
technology.
The easiest. The technology, DJ Sync, all that stuff, Serato.
Yeah.
They have so many cool features where you could just cheat. And then on top of that, you looking at the screen. You know what I mean? Man, when I tell
You
you,
are.
my mentor who taught me how to DJ, shout out to DJ Smooth with a VE, he used to get so mad at me when I looked at the
You
screen.
couldn't look. You had to
I
use your
couldn't look at
ear.
the screen. He was like, stop looking at the screen.
That's crazy.
He would be so mad at me. I could not look at the screen. He was like, you need to listen to it. And then, actually, that's when he brought the CD ones, and he was like, yeah, we're not doing that.
And then they'll tell you it's trash. Back then, if you wasn't good, that's trash. Do it again. You're like, bro, just like, come on, dog. No, that's trash. Hell no, we ain't.
I hate that. That's the one thing I wish I'm like, dang, like.
That was the time. All right, I'm gonna ask you a few questions. We're gonna rapid fire this.
Right, okay.
So I want you to put on your thinking cap. All right, what's your favorite karaoke song?
Do you remember the
Oh
time
my God.
when you fell in love?
Damn.
Favorite Netflix.
I love Michael Jackson.
Shout out
That's
Michael
why I love
Jackson.
The Weeknd.
Hey,
That's
happy
tight.
birthday,
That.
Michael Jackson. He had a birthday just
I
passed.
love Michael Jackson.
Yep, Virgo.
Yeah, so shout out
Big Virgo.
Big
on this.
Virgo.
Big happy birthday, Michael Jackson. 3 things on your bucket list.
Go to Africa. Learned how to actually know how to trade, but actually pull the trigger.
Okay.
Stop paper trading. And what else?
Get out
Go on
that-
a cruise. I've been craving to go on a cruise.
Jubilee. That's the new one that everybody going on.
Jubilee.
Jubilee.
What is that the name? Of
I think it's like Carnival's new ship. I think it's called Jubilee or something like that.
I want to go on a cruise so bad. I
Yeah.
haven't been on a cruise since I was a kid. But that's literally
You want
the
Disney
best
cruise?
vacation.
You want Disney cruise,
No, but I want to. I'm gonna take my niece just to go.
That'd be a vibe.
Favorite childhood memory.
Ooh. All the parties I used to go to.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie, I used to be outside, y'all.
Not used to, still currently.
Still currently, for sure.
In real time.
Look at
No, okay.
IRL.
Just rewind the podcast. We just do it.
Anyone from Plano, y'all? Okay, so you might have had this.
Yeah.
Where are you from?
LA out
He
here.
from here.
Yeah, okay. So we used to have kid clubs back in the day.
Yeah,
No, we did.
definitely did.
Did
Oh,
you
yeah,
have
kid clubs out here too.
Why
Soda
is that
pop,
not
all
a
that.
thing anymore?
Club,
They
Club Planet,
stopped
Club
a lot of
Soda.
stuff
They
for kids
stopped
out
a
here.
lot of stuff.
Period.
Kid clubs where it was Friday Night Live, it was Saturday Night Live, and I used to get ready with my mom. Like when my mom was getting ready
You
to
was
go
getting ready
out,
too.
we was getting ready to go
'Cause y'all
out,
was
and
getting
it was
dropped off.
cool because it was a night daycare for parents. I think that is so needed in today's.
I don't know, cause now this shit is ratchet,
Look,
super
look,
ratchet.
hey.
We were ratchet.
Little
I was
preschool
twerking
young
at-
boy is not going.
Put yourself out there.
Shit is good. But I think that's probably why.
Never mind.
That was then, not now.
But I think that's probably why I say that all the time. Where I think a lot of people like our age now was a little more turned down a little bit
Because we
we've
started at
done
an
so
early
much
age,
younger.
yeah.
Where now some of these kids now, as they get older, they ready to be outside, and it's
Yeah.
like, damn,
yeah,
okay.
yeah, no, I think that's why. Yeah, the wisdom and all that. Like we grew up fast, and I won't say like I wasn't just fast. My mom definitely had a leash on me, which is kind of why she even started the parties, because she was like, if you were gonna do anything, you're gonna do it with
me.
with my
Yeah,
supervision.
with me. I'm gonna watch.
So
for sure.
she was still able to watch. So I was still, a very good kid. I was I had to be. I was an athlete. So I couldn't be nothing but a good kid. You know what I mean? But I was in the supervision of my mom, and my mom was a pretty cool parent, single mother at the time, and so she let us kind of do our
That's
thing.
dope.
But I'm blessed to have been in that position, because I remember when we did go to college, I was kind of already used to all of that. And then I would see people that had strict parents,
Yeah.
and they would fall out freshman year.
Oh, 100% every time.
Yep, every time.
You
I
knew
was like,
it. You
dang,
knew
where'd
it.
that person go? Really? Wow.
No, for sure.
Hey, I'm for the streets.
I wasn't all that.
Hey, they be the drunkest people at every party. My daddy didn't let me go outside, so I'm turning up now. I'm like, oh, okay.
And then that was another thing. I couldn't go out every weekend. It was I had to like, you know, when you're scared to ask your parents, so because you just went somewhere. So yeah, it used to be all of that. Like it used to be like every other weekend. Like,
So-
can I go out? No, you just wait last week.
So
went out last week.
if
Yep.
you could say, if you could have any celebrity play you in a movie about your life, who would you want?
Ooh, that's a hard one.
Curious.
I would say that
No,
too.
bro.
That's
Y'all
funny.
tripping.
Can she
sure.
act?
I don't know.
I ain't never seen that.
I've seen her in a
Has
few
she been in the
movies.
movie? I think she'd be in the movie.
She was?
I don't remember which one,
Christmas
but I could have
movie,
sworn.
She
I was-
cool people though.
Maybe it was a
I rock
Christmas
with her. I
movie,
seen
yeah.
her a
She
few
was like the
times.
side
She
chick,
cool people.
not the side chick, but
I don't know.
Was it this Christmas?
This
Yeah,
Christmas.
it was this Christmas, huh?
I don't know.
Logan Brown, maybe.
Logan Brown.
I
Who's
get
that?
her
Who's
a
that?
lot.
Logan Brown?
She was
Lola
the
Brooke?
Dear White People.
Oh, okay. The girl from Dear White People.
Yeah.
okay.
The light skin one.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't remember how she looked.
I gotta see it again.
Yeah.
I think I
gotta
kind of
pull it up.
remember.
It's been a minute
I know what
since
you're
I've
talking
seen
about.
I actually haven't seen the movie, so I just know the trailers. Yeah. Okay.
That's a good one.
Logan Brown. Okay. All right, and last but not least, if you could have any memory that you could do over again, what would it be?
Memory?
Yeah.
Rap career.
No. No.
I'll take it all the way to the top.
DJ.
That one's tough. Probably my Sweet 16. That
That
was a
shit
good
was
night.
lit. Yeah, I'm sure that
That was
was.
a really good night.
Okay.
Sweet 16.
Okay.
That's a good
All
one.
right. So as we move on, we gonna get into the quick fix. I'm gonna read off some headlines. If y'all got anything you want to chime in, feel free to chime in. But I'm gonna read them off. Nah, you're not gonna see these on your paper because I wrote them on my paper.
No, because I was wondering, we going quick
I'm
fix
like
first
looking
or
for it.
relationship?
We're gonna do quick fix. We're gonna do quick fix.
All right.
R.I.P. Fat Man Scoop. He passed away at 53. He collapsed on stage at a concert in Connecticut. Man,
That's a legend for real.
I never knew how big his music was until I moved to LA.
Oh man.
Where every party I
You
went
got
to,
served.
I would hear
Come on now.
Fat Man Scoop.
You got
Quick to
Sarah
clean.
Sierra.
Man.
Yeah, it was a lot of
Yep.
Sierra for me.
Missy.
Yeah, so
Missy. Yep.
R.I.P.
Yep.
to bro. Yolanda Adams released a new song. I believe it's called "The Church Doors." It was a music video, and Woody McClain.
Is that,
Woody McClain was Bobby
Power?
Brown from the New Edition movie. Yeah,
And Power. He played on Power.
Oh yeah, you did play on Power. You're right.
Yeah, that's
he
why
was a
everybody-
dancer in the Yolanda Adams
Power,
video.
the Caden one.
No. It's
No,
Mary
the
J.
Power
Blige.
3 or when I what's the one with the sun?
Ghost.
He was in the Ghost one.
Yeah, there we go.
But yeah, but he's a dancer in the Yolanda Adams music video, so a lot of people thought that was pretty cool. Meg and Beyonce took pictures together recently. Beyonce posted them.
Don't forget who else is in there.
Who?
Glorilla.
Oh yeah,
Glow.
Big Glow. So can we get a collab? You know what I'm saying? Like what? Can we get like a Savage 2.0, 3.0?
Yeah, I'm ready for that.
Like,
That wasn't my favorite song.
Really?
I didn't care for Savage.
but think about if Glorilla with on a Beyonce song with
I mean,
Meg.
that would be interesting. I'm really curious on what that would turn out to be.
I won't rapping Beyonce though. I don't want singing Beyonce. I want rapping Beyonce.
It would have to be rapping Beyonce
Yeah.
for sure.
It can be country Beyonce.
No,
No. It gotta
that
be
was
trap.
a flop. I'm sorry. I'm a Beyonce fan, and I think Renaissance
What, the
was.
Beehive?
Maybe I don't know. I wouldn't say Beehive, but I am a huge Beyonce fan. I've been
Gotcha.
following her journey for a really
Come on,
long
that's
time.
Big Virgo right there.
She's definitely,
on, man.
one of my inspirations as a
I
woman.
converted him. You see this?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Beyonce's amazing.
People say that for the relationship question. Don't trip.
her self-titled album.
Hey, no, but not to cut you off, but I've been doing this every Virgo season. So
Virgo, you have
Come on now.
you've been dropping the Virgo.
Come
I
on
don't
now.
know, Star, because that's last
Hey,
2 months.
it's
2 months
clips.
ago, you was like, "Do y'all really believe in this?" And then now this
no,
past
but when
this
it's
week,
when it's my sign, yeah, I definitely go hard.
When's your birthday, Star?
9/20.
9/20.
when's
Yes,
yours?
sir.
November 6th.
Okay,
Scorpio.
She in the Novembers.
Scorpio.
She in the Novembers.
But honestly, me and Virgos are like this.
Okay.
And me and Scorpios are like this.
Because you a Scorpio.
Yeah.
How about you and Libras?
Me and Libras are like, I love Libras too.
She like this to everybody, bro. At this
I
point.
mean, I do get along
She
with a
was
lot
like,
of people.
the whole
But
side.
those are the only ones
Just
that
keep
like,
going down the list.
if you was to ask my friend group, they're somewhere in that category.
Gotcha.
Mostly. Like 90%.
Well, NASA is looking for people to work for them. They want. They need some
He
people.
don't believe in
He don't
he don't
believe
believe
in
in
that,
astrology.
Yeah, it's not real. It's just. People just out here saying stuff.
Now, I mean, I'm not a big person on the what's your moon and.
No, we don't do
not
that.
all
But I mean, like, do you think like?
I mean, like, quit trying to be like me. and you know what?
You got a sign you don't get along with?
Cancers.
There we go. I'm just trying to live.
Cancers. They are cancer.
I'm a Cancer, so you don't get along with me.
We
He's
get
not
along.
no Cancer.
See what I'm saying?
He's a Sagittarius.
He'll say anything to
I do
get
get
you
along
off
with
track.
Sagittarius.
Exactly. See.
Anyway, Chris Tucker and DC Young Fly celebrate Michael Jackson's B-Day with a dance. They was on the golf course chilling, I guess, hanging out or whatever, and they did like a whole like little dance video. It was pretty cool. So I need to see them in a movie, bro. I need to see them in a project or something, bro.
The only movie they can do is Friday. If it ain't it, ain't nobody gonna watch it.
DC, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Desi, I would like to see Desi.
Desi, cousin.
Desi on the road right now with
Oh,
Martin.
Desi's dope.
Yeah.
He's doing great.
Yep.
I like Desi.
Are you gonna go to the Martin stand up? Is it gonna be coming out here? I think in December.
I'm supposed to be going. You know, it's a funny story. I just met the guy that's kind of producing like a lot of that stuff. So he was like, "You should come to the show." So maybe I might be there.
Okay.
Dope.
Okay.
said
I'm sure I'll see you on
Martin Lawrence?
stage.
Yeah,
Right?
Martin
Martin.
Lawrence, yep.
Oh yeah, I think he just got the key to Detroit, right?
Oh, did he?
He was just in Detroit.
That's dope.
He just got
Yeah.
the key to the city.
That's dope.
More than likely, I can believe that.
That's dope.
Whack 100 says Irv Gotti suffered a stroke recently, so prayers out to Irv Gotti. Chase, have y'all heard of the Chase glitch?
I heard about it. Somebody told me I ain't gonna put him out there, but somebody hit me up on that phone call like, "Hey, you know anybody with Chase, nigga?" I'm like, "I don't know about it." He like, "Hey, right now, perfect time. It got a glitch. You want to do it?" Nah, bro, I'm cool.
I'm
my
straight.
God.
So basically, what's happening is people are like having like these fake checks or
Damn, that's
these
crazy.
fake deposits of large sums of money, and Chase is like auto approving it. It's like a glitch where you auto approve it, so all the money's getting put into your account, you know, virtually, even though the money's not there. So
That is so dumb because you're gonna have to pay it back.
Right.
I don't get that.
So Chase has been freezing accounts and you know, taking the
Even
money
worse.
back.
That's why I'm glad I didn't do it.
That's even
I want
worse.
my account.
I'm glad I didn't do it.
That's like now you got no money.
Right.
Right.
For sure.
That's
Everything
crazy.
frozen.
Why would you
Now
even
you
touch
negative
that?
25 bands. Because the nigga told me, it kind of sounded triggering. He's like,
It's in
bro,
my
you
account."
can make 60 bands, bro. I'll print you now. We're going to break you off. Nah, I'm cool, bro. I'm cool. I'm
Straight.
like, it sounds tempting, but
Yeah.
I wouldn't be here
So you
today.
get that
Bro-
checking account going.
Right. Former CEO of P.F. Chang's is now the CEO of Red Lobster. He's like a 35-year-old Nigerian man. So
Wow.
they're hoping that millennial set of eyes can, you know, revamp the company and take them there.
Because they did close a few of them, didn't they?
Yeah, they did, you know, because they filed for bankruptcy. So I'm interested in seeing, you know, me personally, Tell Bro called me. All we need is some DJs in there, some good drinks on happy hours, some live
RV
music
day,
on the
though.
weekends, and we can get them right, bro. Think about it, like if somebody said, "Hey, they doing free cheddar biscuits when you buy a drink during happy hour at Red Lobster." That's doing numbers,
I mean, well,
bro.
the cherry biscuits are already free.
That-
But I feel you, though.
But you got to tell them that, bro. You got to tell them that.
No,
Everybody
I
don't
love
know.
Red Lobster. I'll be mad when some people be like, when that
Is there a Red
when that
Lobster
went
here?
viral, when
Yeah,
it was like Red
Where?
Lobster on the first date.
I think it's over there by the stadium, not
seen
too
a
far
Red
from the
Lobster.
stadium.
What's wrong with
You
Red
ever seen
Lobster
a
on
Red
the first
Lobster?
date? Is there something wrong with Red
That's
Lobster on the
wild.
first date? I'm just curious.
Well, you supposed to do something to get taken to Red Lobster. That's what Beyonce said. Remember, it was like a whole
That's
song.
what Beyonce said.
The first time I ever went to Red Lobster was 2017.
I couldn't tell you when the last time I've been to.
That was my first
You don't
time
like
ever
Red
going.
Lobster?
It's not that I don't like it. I don't know. I just haven't. It doesn't appease to me.
You
But
like seafood?
I'm also, like I
Or
said,
you
I'm
like
a
a
foodie,
certain-
so I like to try different places, like almost all the time.
Got you.
Allegedly.
Whatever.
Allegedly.
All right, Arizona. I was about to say Waffle House.
You hungry?
Yeah,
he
dead
definitely-
ass.
Somebody hungry.
Dead ass. All right, Arizona Wells Fargo employee found dead in an office cubicle,
I saw that. That's crazy.
and it had been some days. And so
I'm just like, how did no
Dead
one
and
not
aware?
notice
In-
that? Yes,
in like in
the
the
cubicle.
office.
In the cubicle?
Like I don't know. Like I don't know. That I guess they thought it would sleep, but I don't know. I had so many
Damn.
questions.
So many.
I ain't trying to bother you, bro.
Heart
You
attack?
good?
Right?
Hey,
Like,
that's
how do you-
crazy.
Hey, you gotta wake. Hey, oh, okay.
That's what y'all thought happened to the
Hey, man,
homie
you
last
kinda-
time. Hey,
heavy.
your homie might be dead, bro.
Oh no, he was.
Hey, he kind of stiff, man. I can't.
Yeah, we be having bad luck
How do you not
sometimes.
smell it? Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, facts. You know what I'm saying? Because yeah,
Is it an instant smell? Do y'all know?
yeah,
this?
because you instantly, everything in your body just gets released.
Oh, so you just
You would
poop on
know.
yourself.
Yeah, instantly. Yeah. You never seen dead body?
Nah.
Oh, then y'all ain't living.
It's like Boys in the Hood. Huh?
I've been living
You wanna see a
GTA.
dead
Yeah,
body?
step over bodies.
I've been living GTA lives out here, man.
It's crazy. That's why he don't want to watch Snowfall. He get traumatized. Man. You watch Snowfall? Just curious.
Northfall?
You ever watch Snowfall?
Snowfall? I did watch Snowfall.
She don't have time to
Okay,
watch
cool.
any shows, so
No,
please
I
don't ask her.
I told you I do binge watch some stuff, so I did binge Snowfall.
Okay, cool, for sure.
Snowfall was really good.
Come on now.
I haven't seen it, so I can't speak on
You
it.
haven't seen it?
No.
He's tripping, right? Come
But
on,
he watching
man.
House of
Good.
Dragons.
Yeah, of course. Hell yeah.
He's a House of Dragon.
Game of Thrones, Ring of Power, Lord of the Rings. Anyway, Star Wars. All right, so look.
Star Wars.
Lotto named Trapper of the Year at the Trap Museum Awards.
Who?
Lotto.
Big Lotto.
Big Lotto.
Big Mama, some people like to call her. T.I. gifted her a brand new ring as well, like a trap ring to celebrate or whatever. So shout out Big Lotto. If you know me, diehard Lotto fan. Other than that, that's it for our quick fix of the day.
That was quick.
Hence the name. Now I do want to get into our relationship question, and it goes into something that has to do with Lotto.
Let me actually do the clip now because it started in the beginning.
Yeah,
And I
go
can do the
ahead.
Clip. Yeah.
Now I know
Your
Boom,
definition of dating.
Make it known that it's exclusive.
Can't trust you.
sometimes you can know it's never gonna go anywhere beyond it.
Fix LA.
And if it's good enough, you my man.
Oh. All right, now I'm gonna ask a relationship question. Everybody can chime in. All right, and my question is: if you are in a relationship and your partner's celebrity crush is whomever, but they do not look like you, how do you feel? Prime example: my celebrity crush is Lotto, right? So if I'm dating somebody and ask that question, or if I'm with somebody and ask that question, and I say my favorite celebrity is Lotto, I would love to be with her, blah, 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 whatever. How would you feel if you were on the other end of that?
What do you mean?
I wouldn't care.
If they don't look like you? For example, you're like if you with your girl and you say, hey, she says my celebrity crush is
Like Michael B. Jordan, but I don't look like him.
Yeah.
The fuck is she still with me?
So
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't. Look, you can't be insecure. With me, especially, you cannot be insecure with me. So, I feel like that's the same. That needs to be reciprocated back. I'm just a celebrity crush. What you gonna do?
Right.
I mean, in my opinion. So, I wouldn't. And then not only that, I know me. Like, I don't really have a type. Like if I like you, I like you. And typically, it always has something to do with your
confidence.
mindset. Like I don't. I like to. I'm not the person that's like, oh my god, he's so cute, I like him. We're not in high school anymore. Like we're just not, right? Now you might be attractive. I'll tell you, I'm like, you cute, or you're attractive, you're handsome, whatever the case may be. But I don't know you, so no, I don't like you. I don't know you yet to like you. You seem cool.
Yeah.
That's my saying. I'll be like, you seem cool, but I don't know if I like you yet.
yeah.
Let's continue hanging out, get to know one
Kick
another.
it.
People have to grow on me.
Yeah.
I forgot what they call that, but you're like one of those that like are attracted to the mind. I forgot what it's called.
Is
but
it Sapio? It's not Sapio.
Nah, it's something that where it's like you don't. What turns you on about somebody is like you gotta be. You're turned on by like the
mental.
the
I'm
mental.
turned on by the
Intelligence,
mental. I'm
yeah.
turned on by the intelligence.
Because you want to learn something.
Teach me something. And that's how my
Yeah.
mom was.
Yeah, teach me something. Acts of service. Those are the things that gets me to like somebody,
Problem
and that takes
solving.
time. You know what I
Yep.
mean? Because people can do stuff for you the first week and then fall
Yeah.
off. So it takes me a little bit. I've come to realize that now, but it takes me a lot more time to genuinely feel like I like someone versus just their looks. Like I've had someone that I thought was just the finest thing on earth, and I overall, just as a person, I was like, yeah, you're not it.
Right.
And then I thought someone that I initially wasn't attracted to, and he grew on me. So I now know, okay, like it really is not like just all looks for me. You have to show me who you are to even, you know, get to me.
Yeah.
No, facts.
I feel like
So
I
yeah,
feel like
that celebrity stuff is like.
I feel like the question
That's
stems
fantasy.
from they have some stuff like on like
Fantasy.
on social media where it's just like if the person you with likes this type of person that looks this type of way and you don't look if you don't look that type of way, then do they ever really love you and like you for who you are?
Yeah.
Or
I feel
whatever?
like they do. For me, honestly, that would probably turn me up. So, like, say if like my partner likes Idris Elba, whatever his
Yeah.
name is, right? Like,
Fuck the whole
I'll be like,
name.
all right, cool. But at the same time, that
He did it on
probably would turn
purpose.
me up more because it'd be like, okay, let me more get on me. Let me build me up on like my physical or whatever. Like,
Yeah.
I don't really think it has anything to deal with insecurity for me, but I just think it's like motivation on where it's like,
I'm your celebrity. That's what you do.
like, I like, oh, that's what turn you up. It's just like somebody telling you like you not gonna be something. It's like, oh, watch me do this.
But it's like
Watch
you can't ever be that person. So it's like, what difference it makes?
You can't
know?
match that aura. You know what I'm
no,
saying?
for sure,
You know?
for sure. But I think
you
it is
can match your
it'll
aura.
motivate me on a
Bro gonna
tip
try
where,
though.
like, even like somebody like just like a breakup, right? Like, say if you and during in a relationship or whatever, and then you go through a breakup. Like, there's some people who mope and be sad about that.
Yeah.
Me, I think about let me get my bag, watch,
Yeah.
and then now even though I'm gonna get the bag for me,
Yeah.
but now I got me I have me a little bit of a little motivation, I guess, to where it's like, oh, watch, I'm gonna show you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna show you. So like that's my revenge. You know how they say success is the best revenge.
Yeah.
So that's how I am with that. So it's like I don't really. That's not going to make me feel some type of way. I'm not a
Not
jealous
at all.
person like that.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, for me, I'm like, you like who you like, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if you like person A or person B,
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you up front, I am who I am.
Mm-hmm.
This is who I come with. So if you rocking with me, then you know up front what you're getting.
Yeah.
So I think a lot of times people have this idea
Mm-hmm.
of who their person is, and they have this idea of what they person wants to, of what they want their person to be and do and whatever. But at the end of the day, you have to know who you with. So you have to learn your person
For sure.
You can't just be with somebody like I saw somebody say recently. A lot of people end up in these marriages where they're saying, "Well, my husband's not supposed to be doing this, this, and this." Well, that's your idea of a husband, but this is your actual husband. So what does your actual husband or your actual wife do? Do you know the person, or are you just living off this idea or dream or imagination of what you think they should be and who they are?
I mean, but also the thing is, I mean, especially if this is your husband, right? Someone you've committed to. Forever is a long time.
Facts.
Forever is
is.
scary. It's a very long time, and then on top of that, you got forever, and then you got someone that is changing
Yeah.
forever. Like we do not stay the same
Fact.
person
I was thinking that
per
when you were
day,
saying
Nope.
like per year. You know what I mean? Like if you're someone such as myself, like you're trying to better yourself every day.
Yeah. Anyway.
So I am changing every day.
Facts.
You get what I'm saying? I'm growing every day. Or you got people that digress every day.
For sure.
You get what I'm saying? So for me personally, it's just like forever's a long time, and you know you learn your person, but you have to keep learning your
Yeah.
person. You have
That
to keep
part.
pouring into your person. You have to keep, and I think that's where a lot of people, like, these relationships do get stuck, or these relationships don't last because people stop putting in the effort of getting to know their person.
Fact.
Facts.
Facts.
Or they rush. That's when
Or they rush.
I've been big
Yes.
on that, and
Yeah.
you know, even some of the homegirls I talk to, like I started realizing like a lot of relationships fail because a lot of people they date and then you get into this like I guess like it's like the young minded way of dating where it's like after a week of dating and you're like, I like you, so you should be together, and then you have these expectations of relationship.
Like, I like you. I'll be
and
like,
then
you
it's
don't know
like-
me.
Yeah, and I'm just
You
like,
don't know me at all.
I can like you as far as I can be
cool.
attracted to you, but I feel like you just said as I got older and more mature, I realized, like you said, there's
Like,
always
I don't-
layers.
There's
like,
so many layers.
There's so many layers you got to learn. I'm not going to
Like,
learn
I like you. I'll be like, I don't.
You know,
What do you
It's-
like about me? What do you? What
I
can
don't know you.
You don't know me enough. I can't. Oh my God, this is my pet peeve. I can't stand when a man's like, "You gonna be my wife, sir?" No, you like.
chill.
And then they get to know me and they're like, "Yeah, no, I don't want you." And I'm like, "I don't want you either."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's not because one person's crazy, whatever. It's just like it just does not work.
Yeah.
It's the,
But
it's the
that takes
compatibility.
getting to know that person.
That takes- it takes
So it's just
time.
like, how can you sit here and tell me you like me or you want me to be your wife all because you find me attractive? Well, it's like, shut up, shut up.
Yep, it's
know?
deeper than that. It's you know the outer layer is only like 40% of it. Like, where's your mental? And even now, like, once I learn, you always tell people this too. Like, you got to learn how people are around your friends, your family.
Yes, you
Let
do.
me go on vacation with you. Let me see how you are with that.
Oh yeah,
like,
vacation.
You know, like,
I dated
Storm's
someone.
like, yes.
Yes, you do.
Nah,
we
real
went on
talk.
vacation and
experienced
almost
this.
ripped our heads off.
For real? Damn. You know what I'm saying?
And
Like,
but it just is like, dang.
you gotta
okay.
live with the person. Like,
Yeah.
I think it's a lot of layers that people don't
lot of
consider.
layers, for sure.
But I have marriage couples who will be like, that's a part of marriage. Like, you should just do it. And I'm like, no, I'm not rushing the marriage because I gotta have my person. When I think that takes time to
Do you want
develop.
to are you married?
Nah, I
you
want
wanna
to be
get married?
married, but it's not.
Do you want to be married?
You know,
One day, you know, will it happen? We don't know. The jury's still out, but yeah, at least one day.
for sure.
I want to be married.
But
I be saying that, but then I don't know.
gotta be
I be
independent.
I ain't gonna lie. Dude, why are you single? Because I'm wishy washy.
You know.
I think
out here.
I think
One
kind of
minute. Well, I mean, don't get me wrong. I do want a person. I've been in love before, and I think it is the most beautiful thing ever. Like I said, I've only been in 3 relationships.
Yeah.
And the first one was my high school and college sweetheart. So we were together. I met him like 8th grade. We were together
Damn.
till my super senior year of college. We were together for a long time. So I was honestly in a relationship longer than I've been single, you know what I mean? And so when I moved out here, I definitely didn't want a relationship. And I think during COVID, I think a lot of people kind of ended up getting in these relationships or had COVID babies.
COVID babies.
So I definitely got in a relationship at that time. Had no business in that one. Seriously, I had no business being in that one. It was
It was like total opposites.
with total opposites. He was twice my age. And I've never dated someone that, you know, much older than me. He had kids pretty much my age. It was just very, very, we shouldn't have been together. But overall, I still think he was a great guy for the time being, but it got to a point we just were, it was a very toxic relationship. And I think because of the age gap, you know, there was a lot of insecurities there. So he was always accusing me of cheating or this or that, and I wasn't.
Whippersnappers was
Age gap like
coming.
what,
I
like
wasn't.
50s,
I used to
40s?
be like, my friends told me I should, but it was because he was so much older.
Like 50s
Right.
or 40s?
Like 50s.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And
AARP.
I dated an older guy before, and it was very new for me, and I probably won't really do that
Pros
again.
and cons.
But I'm still,
But,
I have a lot of
but
older
you learning,
friends
though,
too.
you know what
I
I'm
learned,
saying?
I learned
No,
a
for
lot,
sure.
and I have a lot. I do have like I said, I do have a lot of wisdom. I did grow up kind of faster than most people my age, so I was having adult conversations. I was friends with my mom's friends when I was kids, so
No, that's
I
right.
do have a much older and mature friend group, and I actually prefer it that way because I gain a lot of knowledge from them too. So it
Yeah. Me
did
too.
make sense to date someone at that age,
Yeah.
but it just was a very toxic
I
relationship.
just feel like it wasn't with that person. I don't think it was the age. I feel like it was more the part. What I realized too, as I
person?
get older too, that some of these, like even some of the women I've dated younger than me, my age,
so
older.
sad I should have given him a chance. Who was this?
And then I started realizing like it's not really an age thing. It's really like the growth. Like some people are not experienced.
I mean,
like,
I think it's a
you
person
know,
thing.
traumatized.
It
Some
might
people
be a
dealing with
person
trauma.
thing.
You know what I mean? So like because like you said, there's some older people that maybe
Yes.
that can give you game, like you know,
And
give you
he can-
information,
yes.
and there's some people who are insecure, some people who are not. They're like, oh, do your thing. I'm not tripping. I've been there, done that. Then there's some people like, where
Yeah.
you going? Who you with? So it just depends on the
It was a lot of
person.
that. And I mean, I have a
You know.
friend now who she's been in a relationship, I think like 5 years, and they have the same
Older?
age gap. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
She's younger than me, and they have that same age gap that I had with my second, ex at the time, and they're doing great. You know, they're doing great. I realized I couldn't do it, and I realized that once I remember it was like 4th of July, and his kids were there, and he didn't acknowledge me to the kids, and
As nobody?
You was just a friend.
yeah. No, he didn't even like. It wasn't like an introduction, or wasn't. And
That's
then
weird as hell.
he was like, oh, the girls thought you didn't say hi to them. And I'm like, well, you didn't
Introduce
introduce
you.
us.
I don't even know these
I
people.
was like, that you're the man. Like you should have. That was your part to do that.
You need a warm
And-
intro.
Yeah, you didn't do
warm
that. You didn't
intro.
say, "Oh, did you say hi to Ashley or Miss that?" Nothing.
Yeah.
And so
Maturity doesn't have an age.
once that happened, I was like, "Oh yeah, this is not it." And I had to be real with him. I'm like, I don't even want to. And then it got to a point he wanted to invite me like to the fair and with the kids, and he was like, "Do you want to go?" And I'd be like, "No."
Now you're not
I'd be like,
comfortable.
"No."
Now
And
you're
he'd
not
be
comfortable.
like,
It's already too late.
and I told him, I was just like, look, we don't need to be together. Like, how can I fully love you and I don't want anything to do with your kids.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, why do you want to be with a woman like that? You shouldn't want to be with someone. We were, everything was like sneaky link, like we just messing around.
Yep.
I was like, you shouldn't want to be with a woman that doesn't want to interact with your kids.
No,
How old
Like
was his
the
kids?
kids deserve it. They were like my age.
Okay.
Oh damn. Oh yeah, he is 50.
That's why I had to. That's why I had to ask.
One of them was like close to my age, so it was like we don't need to be together.
Yeah.
It was fun while it lasted,
Yeah.
but let's
kinda
be real.
awkward, though.
And then I would be like, do you want to marry? Do you even want? I was like, I want kids.
'Cause
I
there's
want,
no
I
end
want
goal.
kids. I
There's
want to
no
get
end
married.
goal.
I was like, that's my end goal. And I was like, bro, you don't
been
even
married
want to
before?
marry me. No, he's never been married.
Oh, okay,
but-
cool.
But he had, kids, baby mamas, stuff
No,
like
for
that.
sure.
So
For sure.
I was like, you got to be real with yourself.
No,
and I was
for
like,
sure.
this is not what I want.
Yeah.
And this isn't what you want.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like ultimately, we
Yeah.
could have love for each other.
No, for
you
sure.
know, there's still love there.
Mm-hmm.
We don't talk, but it's like the love is still there. But it's like,
Wish you will.
I wish you
Goodbye.
well, and
Yeah.
and I hope you find someone that actually wants to be around your kids
Yeah.
and all the things. But that's
It's just not me.
Yeah, just put a
It's
bad
just not
taste
me.
in your mouth with that situation. for sure.
You just gotta find people. I learned I have an old soul because my parents are older, so
Yeah.
I grew up with all old people around all the time. So a lot of stuff where people is my age, we don't really gel well because we don't have conversations about the same stuff. So everything you like, I normally probably don't like because I skipped that phase of or I already had that phase real early. So sometimes it's hard. So like you said, you gravitate towards older people.
Yeah.
But you realize that age plays such a big factor
It plays
because
a factor. Age ain't nothing, but it's a number.
it's
baby.
a number because like this, if I'm talking to somebody who's like
It
late
means
40s, 50s, if we get married, it's already a wrap for you. We can't really have like a family and this and that because 9 times out of 10 you're already beyond the age. So
Yeah,
it's just like now it's just
yeah.
So like for me, like say for example, I dated somebody with that was older than me, and that
65,
kid was
by the way.
older.
He was
That was not.
she was 65.
She was 40. She was in her mid
She was
40s.
65. You play too much.
Nah, it was. I'm telling
She was in the mid 40s, like late
60, bro.
40s, late 40s.
How old are you?
Tell her she was 60.
I was
bro.
in my late 30s, mid 30s. So she's like, it's like a 10-year
30s and
gap.
40s is not bad.
That lady was 60.
It's a
I'm not
10-year
lying
gap,
to you.
but she had
10-year gap.
she's going through menopause and stuff like that.
You know
It was
what I'm saying?
different. It was low key different, but
She breaking down.
I was
a little
open.
bit.
I was still open to it. You know
06
what I'm saying?
Honda. She was 06 Honda.
She had a little bit mileage on
You
there.
know?
100,000.
But she going through her second. It was going through her second divorce. It was kind of crazy. So
200,000 miles.
you
I
know,
wanted to have fun after
He
that.
said, you got a lemon, bro.
I don't think I could do a second marriage. I think once I get married once, if or when, that's.
I'm doing one.
I'm doing
it's
one and
one
done.
and done. I'm
That's
done.
One and done.
My bad,
But
not to cut you off, but that's why I have a 10, and this runs them off. But I'll be telling them 10 years.
No,
like,
bro, that's crazy.
nah, bro, nah.
10
Because
years
guess what?
what?
Let me
Wait,
explain.
wait,
Let me
10
explain.
years
Can I
what?
break it down for you?
10
Let me
years
explain.
what?
Let me explain for you.
That you're dating?
We got to date at least. Like, let me break it down for you.
crazy.
We got to date. Can I?
Hey, hold on.
Let me break it down.
You
Ain't
wait
no
10 years.
way I'm waiting for her
Hold on, bro, hold on.
10 years.
Before you say that, bro, if she's 60, bro, you gonna make her wait 10 years? She
Nah,
gonna be
bro.
telling me. She
Let me
out
break
the
it down.
game.
Because
She
let me
did.
so let
10
me
years
because
is
when I
not
break it
deep.
down, when I break it down,
I'm
people
sorry.
understand.
All right,
Like
go
when I
ahead,
tell
bro.
it, like most women they
All right,
say
break it
that,
down.
but then they realize that you're gonna do that anyway, right? And just like you just said, there's no time limit, right? On forever. So let me break it down to this: the first two.
I didn't say that.
So for example, right? You was just with your dude for
Don't
almost
backtrack.
8 years, and then y'all broke up, right? So my whole thing is, in that time, what if y'all was married and then that's a divorce? I don't believe in young marriage. There's people who get married at 21 and divorced by 30. What's his name is just going through a divorce right now. Been married how long?
39 years.
Come on now. So, and my thing is like when you get married older at a certain age, I talked about this last
Yeah,
time.
you said 40.
You're not you're if you're 40 years old, you're not going to divorce like you just said right
No.
now. You're in your
No,
head,
that's
you're
true.
like, bro, I'm only doing this. I already lived my life, all that stuff. So my thing is like we date for at least 3-4 years. We get engaged for a good 2 years because we making sure everything is good.
Yeah,
we get
6.
married by the 8th. And who told me this? A woman. Why? Because I knew a woman who was dating somebody for 7 years and the marriage never happened. It was engaged and it didn't happen. And that person told me, you make sure you give you make sure you wait at least a good, you date for 3-4 years, you engage for 3 years, and then you guys get married. So I have this 7-year minimum.
Well, why engage for 3 years? That part.
Because people change, like you just said. People like,
changing every
people
day,
change.
right?
People change. So
yes, people change, but it's like, I mean, people changing every day.
They changing every day.
Why why we gotta wait 3 years? Like, no matter what, I'm changing.
She's trying to get married,
If
bro.
we locked
No,
in,
it just don't make no sense. Why propose if we gonna wait 3 years?
because people change and when they propose,
gonna
right?
change.
People changing every day.
Exactly.
We're
So,
gonna change no matter what. So I need to.
I'm
You need
not
to
gonna
make the
get married and
executive
then you
decision.
He want to see how you act with that ice on your finger.
facts, bro. It's like this because if we get,
It only take a year to do that.
So
You might get a little funny.
Look. Wait. Pause,
ahead.
y'all. Okay, pause.
Pause.
Getting married is very similar to a business. Let's just
Okay,
be honest.
yep,
It's a partnership, right?
Exactly.
Now, and
It's a joint
business,
venture.
with the business.
Exactly.
With the business, how long does it take? Like a trial period. How long does it really take to peel back a layer or two?
Most businesses take 5 years.
5 years for sure.
5 years. No, I'm talking about when you're hiring someone, right? You put them through a trial.
Oh yeah.
It takes about what?
90 days.
90 days.
Yep.
90 days. You can figure out.
You're not
person-
finding your love in 90 days.
I'm not
but
saying you find
she
your
said
love
to even
but
start the process.
You get an idea of who and what that person is. I just read someone like not even 2 days ago. Like, I mean, it wasn't like a relationship or anything,
Yeah.
but I had just met this person.
Yeah.
You just kind of, especially once you go through life, you kind of start realizing who to weave out and who not to. As you get older, you know what's BS, what's not.
But bro, looking at the stars and the moons, and he's like,
Nah.
"Well, if you it is,
But
I can't talk to
take
you."
all
Nah, that's
that,
why
like,
people. No, because you gotta understand. That's why people go through two marriages. You like, I'm not. Like, so my thing is like that's a thing. People go through 2 marriages for 3 marriages. Steve Harvey's on his 4th. So So
Dang.
my whole thing is like, if you're gonna be a one and done type of person, then we locked in.
But
It shouldn't
Steve
be
Harvey
no.
got these celebrities. I mean, I think the reason why social media and just being a celebrity also,
Yeah.
you have this illusion that you have all these options.
Mm-hmm.
That's why those don't last, because everyone be like, oh, I can just go to the next person
get another
and the
one.
next
But
person
that's people
and
in
another
general-
one.
but
And
that's men-
it is.
that's
But what I'm
people in
saying
general.
is the
Yeah.
celebrities have way more access to people than what the average daily person does, right?
Facts.
And
They meet
then
a
when you go
million
into the
people.
influencer world, they also feel the same way. However, the average person, yeah, we meeting a lot of people, but I guess what I'm getting at is you could. It's easier to filter through those people, and you don't have as many or nearly as many options as a Steve Harvey. You're not Steve Harvey. You know what I mean? You're not meeting thousands of people in one
That's
day.
what you
get
think.
what I'm saying?
For example,
My thing is,
I'm just saying,
I got a
like,
manager who
I
still
meet a lot
cheats
of people,
on his
but-
wife. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's people
But
who do
there's
that
some
all the
people
time.
that just want that's just them,
Exactly.
right? But I guess what I'm saying is, I'm pretty sure whoever this wife is, she knows. She
Mm-hmm.
knows who
Oh,
she
100%.
married. She knows. I'm sorry, but she knows. So same as I think I was just reading about what Cam Newton's like very first baby mama or whatever. She knew too. But I think it was like once she realized Cam Newton actually had another baby on her,
Yeah.
she was like, all right, I'm out. But it's like, sis, you knew. You probably knew.
I think it comes down to this though.
It just you know the
When
person.
you live your life and you know yourself personally, you know the type of people you can rock with or can't rock with
Yes.
after the first few conversations, right?
First few conversations.
Because the first few conversations, hold on. The first few conversations are gonna be real. People are gonna be reserved, right? After about that 2, 3, 4 month, they gonna start loosening up, they gonna start being their true selves. You gonna see
For
true
sure.
habits, right? Cool. If
Start
you
letting
don't
their
rock
guard
with,
down.
if you don't rock with them people after you start seeing them true habits and them true selves, then you can go ahead and say, hey, we can go ahead and move you about the way we're gonna move on. But if you
I'm able to read. I was able to read a guy in like 2 days, and I called him. I called him on his stuff.
I got
I'm
you.
sure he was embarrassed about it, but I was just like,
But
yo,
it is what it is.
I think you're full of it, you know.
Got you.
And I'm like, you've showed me in a small amount of time. You've been able to show me this, and this. Unless you could show me something different, I have no business being hanging with you anymore.
That's
You know
some
what I mean?
people.
That's
But then some
experience
people
right
who,
there.
like, so there's like, mind you, there's partnerships too. Like you said, in business, right? So how many times have you been in business with somebody and then all of a sudden maybe a couple years there, somebody's like, you know what? I'm ready to move on to something else. So that's my thing is like, it's like I'm giving you this is the time frame. You have this time to make sure that
grace
this is where
period.
it's solidified in there.
But no matter how much time you give, it can still, like, you can give somebody
No,
10
no,
years and on year
afterwards,
11
they can start
they
coming-
But you
can
gotta
switch
think of
up.
the age I'm at right now. I'm
Yeah.
37. So
Yeah.
my thing is 8 years from now, I'm 45.
Yeah.
So damn near 45, 46. So in me, I'm just like, by then there should be already understanding. So if I'm dating somebody right now who we in the same age, and then plus I'm looking to marry my best friend. So my whole thing is it's like we shouldn't be no time limit on what we doing. If she locked in with me, she locked in with me. All you gotta know is I want to be married.
Here's the reason why I think I will say marriage is important, because in most cases, a lot of people don't even be having their paperwork right. And in a lot of cases, there is a lot of broken families, or there are a lot of mothers or
blended
whatever
families
the case.
and stuff.
Yeah, and there's like a lot of mothers or whatever that don't get along with the spouse or whatever the case may be. So that's why I do think the marriage is important, because the last thing I want is to have my man, my husband, who I didn't have kids with, have their mother dictate what happens to my man. God forbid anything happens. You're not making that decision. I get you're the mom, but I am now the wife, and that's my executive decision. And there's some trifling moms out there that's literally there to take their son's money or whatever the case may be, especially if they are making money. They see their kid as a golden ticket. I've literally seen this happen. They see their kid as a golden ticket, and so if God forbid anything happens, but if they're on their deathbed, some parents will be like, "Yep," or whatever the case may be.
You see people plot all the time. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, or you have them fighting over it. You have them fighting over the wealth and stuff like that. It's like I shouldn't have to fight over my husband's wealth when I have his kids and he didn't pass away, all because you want to be greedy and you're like, well, that's my son. Yes, but that's my husband. We done made a family, or my boyfriend, right? I don't want to be a baby mama. I want to be a wife, and I want my man to I want to have his kids, and we're getting married because it's like I want that locked in for us.
So what's your time limit?
My time limit?
Yeah. What would you give?
Like I said, I'm not going to put a hard time on it, but 10 years is definitely a long time to figure out whether I want to marry this man or not.
I don't think it's figured. And I mean, like, what's your? Because like say if I was like, not you, but like I want to use your example. So if I was dating somebody and then I'm like, in 10 years I want to get married, but I'm locked in with you. So I'm not saying like I'm guessing. I'm more like I just want to make sure we locked in. So let's say if somebody's for sure about you, but they like, I just want to ride this wave out and make sure we actually locked in. Like you where you want to be, you're where you want to be in your career. Because then my thing is too, you're still like right now, real estate's a new thing. So for me, I take in consideration on everything that happens in life. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, are you secure in your goals? Yeah. Are you secure with yourself? Are you secure with me?
Absolutely.
And that's you're not going to learn that in 1 year, 2 years. And
no, you're not. I mean, you can, right? Especially, see, here's the thing. I mean, I've came across some amazing men. I'm gonna be honest. Like, there's been men that has definitely proposed. They're not proposed, but like told me like they're in goal. Like, hey,
I'm gonna marry you one day.
Yeah, they'll be like, hey, I'm ready. I want this. I want that, and I want to do it with you. Yeah. I've had a man be like, hey, I want 6 kids, and I want you to move back to Dallas, and like I've had all those situations happen, but. Like you said, I take all things into consideration. If I don't like, you want 6 kids, I don't want 6 kids, so that ain't gonna work. Right. Or I'm still trying to figure my life out, so that's definitely not gonna work because I'm still trying to figure out. Like last year, I dated. This is the 3rd guy I dated, and things were great until they weren't. Like I was not ready, and I wasn't ready because I was not in a good space. It was a lot going on. Like I said, I had lost that company. I had got snaked from that. I was still getting out of like the last relationship, and then on top of that, I got in a car accident and some family stuff that was going on, and so it was just a lot going on. I didn't have space, or I didn't have the mindset to give or pour into someone at the time, and I felt like
pouring into yourself.
I needed to pour into myself.
That goes to our other question from before: right person, wrong time.
Right. Yes, I've had that. I felt like it could have been like right person, wrong time, or right person, but we didn't want to live. We didn't want to live in the same. They were a great person, but we didn't live in the same city. And I told myself that's one of the reasons why the first one didn't work out. Come to find out, he knew LA for me was always the goal. Yeah. Come to find out, he was never coming. I'm like, all this time you never even once thought about coming out here with me, and he was like, no. I'm like, why are we even trying anymore?
Right.
What are we doing? What's the point? I was like, so and it was funny because he was kind of at a fork in the road. Like he was still trying to figure things out with me, but also talking like to this new girl. I'm like, go with the new girl. She at least want to stay in Dallas. Now they're married.
There you go.
You know what I mean? And I'm happy for him.
Yeah.
But
so as the relationship guru I am, I'm gonna tell y'all what y'all should do.
The guru.
The relation guru. Are you in a relationship?
No,
Are you
no, I'm single by choice.
Oh,
I'm
okay,
single
I
by
was gonna say, when
choice.
was your last relationship?
All right, so now
Years
what
ago.
I would tell you is
Years
this.
ago. How you been a relationship
I
guru and I've
he,
been
he making up stuff.
Oh, okay.
He making up stuff.
We never
All right.
seen him in one.
So look, this is how I feel. When it comes down to a relationship, right? You're gonna meet somebody, y'all gonna start having these conversations, you're gonna get through all of the phases of, hey, the person gonna send out their representative, the person gonna start showing you who they are, you're gonna eventually see this person bear who they are, right? No makeup, no
I think
nothing.
3 years.
No, right. I'm not
2,
putting a
3
time.
years.
I'm not putting a time limit on it, right?
It's
3
good.
years. You found the
just
number.
saying,
To marry?
I'm just
No, just to
no.
get to like.
Oh yeah, I think like that's my part of my thing. That's 3.
But
Go
I
ahead.
better see a ring after, like.
You
but
probably
I'm
you
not
probably see
waiting
a ring
2 years.
on year 4 or
You gonna
5.
get another 3 years for the.
I'm not waiting. I'm not getting the ring, and then we waiting 2-3 years.
You got
for the
365
wedding.
days.
planning when you get the ring. That's what
That's
you're saying.
crazy.
Yeah.
We should be planning.
Most
when you
people
get
had
the
a wedding the very next year, if not the year after.
But the only reason why they have that is because the venue's either like booked up or something.
Yeah.
Unless you go to the
Or
the
they don't have the
courts.
money. Or they don't have the money.
Or, yeah, or they
that's
don't
what
have
they
the
do.
money.
That's what
Yeah,
they do
'cause
2
you gotta have
years.
money.
Because I DJ a whole lot of
I
weddings.
used to think I wanted a big wedding. I don't know
It's expensive.
anymore.
All
I think
right.
I want a very small, intimate wedding.
So let me give y'all this advice, right? When you see this person for who they are and everything that they come with, right?
Yes.
You're going to know then if you want to be locked in with this person, right?
Yes.
It's going to be a period of time that's going to surpass, and you're going to realize, hey, I want this person forever.
Yes.
Because it's going to be like an inseparable thing. When you wake up, you think about this person. Everything you do is going to revolve around this person, and it's never when you call, it's like, oh, dang, they calling. No, it's like always you want to be around this person. When you think something, they're going to say it, and vice versa.
And you find yourself wanting, like I said, I've been in that position. You
Yeah.
find yourself wanting to better yourself.
Correct. For
That person.
Yeah.
For that person.
Yeah.
And I was reading, it was TD Jake's daughter. And I used to not think this way, but seeing that clip actually, and this was only like a couple days ago that changed my perspective. But she was saying how her and her husband were like arguing, whatever. The husband left and he came back and he was like, I need you. And I'd be on my little this independent stuff, so I'd be like, I don't need nobody, right? But she was just saying, like, when you're married and like when you're with your person, you do need them.
You can't function properly without them.
It's not like you need them like financial or this.
Nuh-uh.
It's like you need them to like live. You need them to.
For sure.
You guys just pour into each other.
It's like
you said,
they're the other part of you.
They're the other part of you. And I never saw it that way because,
Yeah.
like I said, I mean, it's been a really long time since I've been in a relationship like
Yeah.
that. And I mean, I see it with my mom and my stepdad, but
Yeah.
my mom is still a single mom. So I've seen both,
Right.
right? And my mom and my stepdad, they've been married for 20 years. And,
Yeah.
we've had like a little powwow in the living room, like, how'd y'all do it? And my stepmom was like, women need to learn to stop bitching,
for
like
sure.
that's what she was saying. And, but she also was just like, you have to be around someone that you like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta like them.
Because if you don't like them, what's the point?
Facts.
You can love someone, but you don't. There's time. I love
gotta
my
like them,
family, but
yeah.
I don't like them right now. So
Yeah.
she was like, you have to like the person that you were with. You guys
for
gotta
sure.
have fun. You guys gotta, And so I look for those things now when I'm dating.
Because I feel like you have to have a common interest, but multiple
Common
interests.
interest.
So if I like this and you like that, it's going to be hard for us to be together because we have nothing in common that we
Yeah.
like. So when we have conversations, what are we going to talk about?
Yeah.
Because you're going to be talking about this, I'm going to be talking about that, and like we're never going to be in the middle.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you have to like everything that I like,
Yeah.
but you have to have something in common to be the foundation,
The foundation,
of the
yeah.
relationship. Because I've dated people where I'm dating you, we're talking, but like I can't talk to you about anything because we don't have anything that we like.
Or
no
sometimes
connection.
I don't know, but also sometimes it can be like too much. Like I feel like sometimes I've dated someone where we're in the same industry and that's all we talk about.
Yeah, that's
And
different.
and,
That's different.
And like
Out.
not only is that all we talk about, but then once we're done talking about it, there's we don't
Nothing
have
else to
any
talk about,
anything
yeah.
else to talk about. And so
No,
we
for
just
sure.
sit in the car and it's like,
Outside of that,
it's
Yeah.
just
Wow.
it gets awkward and it's just like, dang, like I need a good balance. And so I don't know, it's been, especially in LA, for I don't know about you guys,
It's
but
trash.
for females it's really hard. It's really hard to date here. I think the pool is really small, and where I come from, just the men are a lot more masculine than the ones out here,
But they
if I'm
could
being
dance.
completely honest.
Don't do that.
Then,
All
look,
this
I'm
LA
sorry,
slander
but
is crazy.
I was just talking about
Juice.
this with someone.
All this LA
Coochie
slander
on my
is
body,
crazy.
what
Just
you
one of the
mean,
trending topics,
Hardy?
the little quick fix, right? Like there's
Say
this
the-
topic
say the-
going
say the
around
state
about
that do line
men
dancing.
painting their nails, right?
Oh, yeah,
It's like,
I was gonna talk about
My
that.
man can't paint his nails. I'm sorry.
No, I said. What were you saying?
I was just talking about like one of
Like
the quick
trending-
fix stuff,
the
like the
trending
trending
topics.
topic is like one of them is like there's just this all commotion going around about like men painting their nails. There's not a lot of men in Dallas painting their nails. Like I'm
Oh,
just
yeah.
not used to that, and for me it's just not it's not a turn on. So I mean I don't know. I like it's hard out here. It's a lot of feminine
Energy rolling around.
energy
I think that's
within the
because
men
y'all
rolling
gotta think
around.
about.
think you
wait,
going
wait,
past
let
the
me let me
mountain,
just say this. Y'all got to think about where y'all at. You in Hollywood.
Right.
You're not in the hood, like, and then you go in, and then it's like certain areas, right? Like I feel like
Which
even
areas?
with women.
Even the I mean
Okay, so you've been out here for 6 years. Where
I've been out
the
here for
areas
6 years.
Where areas you been?
I mean I'm mostly in the valley.
Look, paint
Okay,
homie,
see,
painting
that's what I'm
nails,
saying.
the young boy thing. Like real LA niggas, y'all is not
Have you been
doing
to
that.
Carson?
Like,
Hey,
Like,
listen,
been to Carson?
these
I mean,
I
the guy,
see-
the second guy I dated, he was from Watts.
he had his nails painted.
No, heck no.
That's what I'm saying. Real LA niggas is not doing that.
no.
He was
Like-
like, he would never. Oh my god, he would never.
Grown ass men out here.
All you
Like,
see is nail painting and side
That's
purses.
Hollywood, man.
that's Hollywood
Little
shit.
satchel purses.
Or you got niggas wearing halter tops and shit, and it's like crazy.
Or skirts.
Yeah,
Come
that's
on,
out,
bro. No, we're not doing that. That's out. You know what I mean?
Man,
But
I don't care what y'all into, man. Live y'all life. I just know.
Live your life,
As for
absolutely,
me-
but it ain't for me.
As for me and my blood of
It ain't for
Texas,
me.
I can't bear witness.
you know what I'm saying?
For my man, it's not for me.
No, for sure. For sure.
For my man,
So y'all can't go get y'all nails together.
we can go get pedicures, but
Nah,
your
you-
nails, you can't like.
His nails can't look better than yours.
No.
I feel like
Why
y'all
are you
can
painting
do.
your nails?
Why?
Get them buffed and keep it pushing.
Yeah,
I don't even
that's
think you
it.
should get them buffed.
I'm about to say
Personally,
that. I
don't
think
want
y'all
the
can do
shine
that.
on them.
You don't want the shine?
Nah,
That's fine
man.
too. That works.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want the
Yeah.
shine.
That works.
But I just think, like, and me, I just long story short, I feel like just patience. I feel like a lot of people don't tap patience in relationships these days. You know
Oh,
what
yeah,
I'm saying?
people
Like a lot of
definitely
people
try to
want
rush.
to just rush it in.
Rush.
Like
That I can't
you
stand
know.
that. Even the first date for me, like I'm on Hinge.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure people have seen my profile. I'm on.
What's
I mean,
Hinge?
I don't really be on it,
Sweet.
but
Baby, see my
What's
profile.
Hinge?
Hinge is like a online dating app.
It's like Tinder.
Oh,
I
like
think it's
what's the
better
other
than.
one?
Well,
Bimbo?
I don't know.
Or-
I've never used any of
I'm
them, so I
not on
don't know.
Tinder, but Hinge is.
I'm IRL type of guy.
You definitely got to take more of your time on the profile. But I'm on Hinge as a dating app, and I mean, I'm on it, but I'm not on it. But when
Why?
I do get on it,
Why you on it?
why
She
not?
looking for a husband.
I
She
just
just
want to
told
know.
you
I'm just
that.
curious. I'd be curious about
Her
something
I'm
name
on
is
it
Young
now 'cause
Sweeps
I'm
on
ready.
Hinge.
Well, now I'm ready. I'm ready to meet someone. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm going in my 30s. I've finally established my career.
Got you.
I have a lot of my relationships are in a great place now,
Dope.
so I'm more open to receiving someone. I'm open to receiving.
You in a good
love.
space.
I'm in a great space, and I want, like I said, I know what that looks like in sharing your life with someone and
Yeah.
having a partnership, and so I'm definitely open and wanting that in my life now to come home to someone and be like, hey babe, guess what happened today, or whatever, and we and then we're
Share
just bouncing
stories.
ideas off of each other. Like the last guy I did, like overall he was a really great guy and he poured into me a lot, and so just having that partner and that companionship, it helps. It actually really helps,
So you
especially
prefer-
in a place like California.
You prefer that than Instagram? No, I'm just playing. But like, do you prefer that than, like you said, like IRL,
What do you mean?
like in real life?
I didn't know
Like
that.
the dating apps?
Yeah,
I hate the dating apps.
yeah, I hate them.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not really on them. I'm on them because I'm bored. But I really hate the dating apps. Like it's
It's not the same thing.
And
Like
I'm
age, what they call it? Like
ASL, asexual location.
I just feel like it's
What
not
the
a
hell?
real connection,
It's not.
and you can't really. It's hard to connect with these people. So when you get in front of them,
Yeah.
it's really hard to like. Whereas like in person, you guys are already in a place that
Yep.
y'all mutually clearly
that's
like.
what I be
Yeah.
feeling
Right,
like. Yeah, exactly.
you see each other from the room, so there's already that natural attraction. So for me, that's another reason why I've also tried to force myself to go out
out.
more or go to a bar more, because I just rather have that human interaction.
While this is on my mind, before I forget, do you? Because I hear this a lot with attractive.
Someone said, "Are you ready for the low moments?"
attractive people. Like, do you feel like it's hard to meet people because people get intimidated?
I think intimidated. I mean,
Like to speak to you.
Sometimes. I also I feel like I can talk about this too. The last relationship, it was like he was like, you don't have a balance. He was like, you don't have like a work-life balance. I was always talking about real estate. But this was when I had first started. This is when I first started. So I was like,
you had to be in there.
Well, I was a kid in a candy store. I was in love. I'm still in love. I love talking about real estate. I can talk about it all day.
Yeah.
But I was a kid in a candy store, so I just was always talking about it. I was talking about the deals. I was talking about this. So I think he kind of got like over it. But he still like, still helps from time to time. Like he understands, but it was like, I think I was on the phone while we were out eating, and it was during business hours for me. Yeah. And I didn't really tell anyone that I was like out of town, but I was just like, yo, like this, if this phone rings, like
you have to answer.
I was like, I have to answer it. Yeah. He heard if this phone, like he's not a priority.
Yeah.
So
you have to be open to that. If you know this is your person, this is what they got going on, and this is the situation scenario, then you have to be okay with this. Because I've been in that same scenario. Like we're at Disney World, and we about to get on the ride.
Not Disney.
The phone ring. Yes. Hold on 1 second. Ride the ride. Come back. Okay. Come on, baby. We about to go get something to eat. Like I'm working trying to make this work because this is paying for this to make all this work.
Understanding.
Yeah.
Nah, real shit.
It's tough, and then that's another thing. Just being in LA, right? Like you come to, a lot of the people come to LA to chase whatever dream that they're chasing. They're not here chasing love. So you got a lot of entrepreneurs who have their own schedule, have to do, they're wearing multiple hats. I know real estate agents, we wear all 50 hats, you know what I mean, until we make enough to build a team, and I don't have that yet. So I'm the marketer, I'm the seller, I'm the,
everything.
I'm all the, I'm the showing agent, I'm the buying agent, I'm the TC, I'm everything right now until I can. I'm the virtual assistant, like
all that. I'm answering all questions because I'm the 24-hour chat.
So yeah, it's a lot, and it gets lonely.
Yeah,
it gets lonely. I call myself like a loner wolf. Like I ride that, and that's. I'm just always by myself. I'm in my head.
Because you're always thinking about it.
I'm always thinking about it, But I'm not going to lie, when I did come out here, I was with my first love at the time still. We were figuring things out. But I knew I was kind of like sacrificing my love life to come out here and pursue whatever dream that was.
If you didn't come out
just
here,
find
you think
myself.
it would have been...
If I didn't come out here, I probably would have been single, but with one of his babies and miserable in Dallas.
But like, who knows? Like, my whole thing is like, who knows, right? Because
she'd have been rapping, bro.
I mean, I was with him for like almost 7-8 years, so we definitely probably would have had a baby by now.
Could have been married.
Whether we could have been married or we could have not been married, but I would have probably, you know what I mean? I don't know, but I mean, his mom was my spirit mom, and she even was like, every time I would go home, like maybe not as much now because like I said, he didn't got married, he got a kid on the way, but like she used to be like, I'm so proud of you. Yeah. Like you didn't settle for less, you know, and I didn't. I kept going. I kept going, and I always knew when I came out here, there was something bigger for me. It was not a.
It was just a matter of time.
It was not about me. That's the crazy part. Whatever it was not about me. And now that I'm finally seeing it, I'm just like, dang it, you're like, this is really God's plan, because who would have thought?
No, facts.
Who would have thought? And who would have thought all the experiences I went through would have led me to all the knowledge that I have today?
I will say this as well. If you want to be successful in anything, you're going to have moments of where you're by yourself.
They say it's lonely at the top. It's getting lonely. But I don't want it to be, which is why I'm also doing these educational workshops. I'm pouring into my friends. Like anybody, like I said, I'm not here to gatekeep. You know what I mean? So like, even if another agent is like, I pour in, like my homegirl, I remember I recruited her, and anytime she needs an answer or she wants, like now we're partnering together. Like I think collaboration is the key to success.
It's deeper than that, right? So like, for example, when you're chasing this success, you're going down this road. Yeah, you're going to bring people onto your team. You're going to work with people, mentor people, talk to people, have people you engage with. But when it comes down to you as a person, when you're by yourself at night, you're going to have that moment where you feel lonely.
Yeah, absolutely.
And the thing is, it's okay to feel like that sometimes until you find whoever that person is.
Oh, yeah.
And know that it's okay.
And
because
I'm not desperate.
Some people don't realize that and they get desperate.
No.
And then now they're forcing themselves to talk to somebody who they know they shouldn't be with, who they know this isn't a good relationship, and they end up in these marriages and they're like, well, I didn't want to be lonely.
That's what I'm so that's why I was saying earlier where I'm like,
You settle.
where like your
You
partner
settling.
to me has to be your best friend. What I say about that is, let's say, for example, let's say right now how I told y'all 10 years I'm gonna be married, right? And y'all like, well, how long? That's a long time. But I'm like, that's a long time if I establish with that person, me and you are locked
How
in.
old did you say you
But
were?
I'm 37.
So you gonna wait till you're 40? Like, let's just say
My
you
dad got
someone
married
that-
at 50.
47.
So that's so.
So you got different
Okay,
viewpoint.
so
You got different
I
viewpoint.
think
But-
that plays a part too. Like
does.
your,
But- so, like-
circumference.
But even let me explain
Or
this.
ecosystem.
But let me explain this. This important part for this part. So it's like you're so say if right now, let's say if, for example, me and you. Let's just say me and you. But everybody in here is example too, because we all. I just met Keon. Let's say, you know what I'm saying, but I don't want to use that analogy because that's a dude. So I'll use you. I just met you right now. But right now, you on your grind. You starting your real estate business.
Yeah.
I'm on my grind trying to start my podcast. I am attracted to you. I vibe with you. We cool. But right now, we're locked in on our careers. Right now, we can focus on our careers. We know there's an attraction there.
So we just be friends.
That's what I'm
Be
saying.
friends and build a foundation. But that's
so
not.
but then like I don't believe in friend zone. I don't believe once you're a friend, you're just a friend. So my whole thing is you might and so somebody I'm dating may be like, that's my friend. In my head, I'm like, but in my head,
a fucking friend.
But wait, so like let's say 40 shit kick off. Now that's 3 years. You've been locked in with me ever since those 3 years. You seen me grind, sweat it out, everything. So now I'm like, look, let's take this seriously. So now 3 years of friendship turn into now 5 years of friendship, but actually 2 years of dating. So now I've known you for 5 years. We dated for 2, but that's 5 years of friendship. Now 2 years after that, now I'm like, listen, get engaged. Now there's 7 years. So my whole thing is like, that's the build up where I'm like, we actually have a foundation. I don't think anything lasts with no foundation.
Friendship years, that makes.
But what happens when she gets snatched up while you waiting 3 years?
Then I took my L. That's where I'm looking at it. But I'm like, what's for me will be for me.
Cause she getting snatched up while you waiting your 3 years.
But then that's what
I
makes
ain't waiting.
But what makes that even better is right.
Look, got her. I'm moving on.
Right, but what makes that even better? I've seen.
Someone said, look, my friend said, he said that's a lot of waiting.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Cause she ain't gonna be. Cause
but-
like, some
like,
women be
to
like,
be
I
a
like
friend?
him, but he won't make no moves on me.
Yes.
A nigga gonna
Hey,
make moves.
A nigga gonna make moves.
If I will say this,
James Harden gonna shoot.
If he wants to, he will.
He gonna
I've
make
had
moves.
that treatment. If he wants to, he will.
He gonna make moves.
Period.
He gonna make moves. But I would say this: I got friends.
And I'm gonna move with him.
I got.
He
You
gonna see
leading,
across the
I'm
room and say,
following.
"Hold on, where's she at?" All right, let's switch it up. Hey,
Oh my God.
now,
I'm
what we
following.
doing after this?
Right?
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And you waiting, and bro done maybe make moves in the background for 3 years. Now at the end of that 3 years, she done got married to somebody else, and you looking like I thought
say
we
this,
was
bro, and
friends.
she ain't gonna get married to nobody else if I already stamped it. You know what I'm saying?
How you
Like,
stamp
You
it?
stamped it as a friend.
So
How
like,
you
for
stamp it
example,
as a
right, what
friend,
did she
though?
just say? What did she just say her qualities was, right? She needs somebody who's also going to support and holler at her. So if you a supportive friend, you doing your thing right now, and she knows at the same time, like, this nigga
I'm
not
sorry,
right.
but I ain't gonna wait forever. I'll say
She got
there was
ovaries, bruh.
someone I was
clock.
talking. There was a time clock. There was someone I was talking to, and I'm like warning him. I'm like, you're not taking me seriously the way I need you to. And I was like, there's only going to be so many times that you can think you can we can kiki our way. And, like, I'm sick of this.
Yeah.
And
It gets
so
old.
it gets to a point where you can either get turned off, you get over it, or it's just like, okay, I'm moving on.
Because you think they playing.
You think they playing, and it's like, okay, I'm moving
The
on.
homie
'cause
said,
you're
I
not
mess with
taking
your
me
logic,
seriously.
but most women ain't about to wait like that for a legit relationship. But that's
No,
why
exactly.
I said friendship. That's why, I think most
You can
people
have
get
a
caught up in
friendship, but
friendship.
at some point, you gotta establish what it is.
But
and what it
Juice,
isn't.
but Juice is coming from a perspective of he looking for the older woman, the 40s and up. So he not talking about the women who like in their
But the
30s.
40s and up are ready to get
no, I'm
married
not saying that.
now.
So I'm
but they
saying-
willing to wait.
They're not.
They
They're
willing
not
to wait
waiting.
with Mr. Charles.
No, but I'm saying so even
They're impatient.
for example, even for her.
You
So
gonna
let's
shoot
say
the club up.
so for example,
He said,
the
there's no
5, 6
club
years,
to shoot up.
Now she's 36. Now she's 35, 36. But even for me,
club dead.
she just started her career. Like I'm not gonna be. I mean, yeah, I can.
You're not trying to come between that.
I could pursue, but I'm not about to. I don't want to distract. I don't want none of that. You know what I'm saying? So like,
but that's not up to you. I'm just like I said, that was last year, right?
No, for sure.
This year for me,
Yeah.
it's like no, I'm.
So
I'm,
right
I'm
now-
in it now,
And you change it every day.
Right
So-
now,
Exactly.
you have to look at this. People,
And like I said, if you're coming into my life and you're making my life easier, why
rocking
wouldn't we
with you.
start moving together?
got you.
Yeah.
You know
That's
what I
tight.
mean?
You
That's
got to be able
tight.
to grow 1% each day,
It's
right?
communication.
Because if you growing
It's
1% each
communication.
day
That's what it
with
boils down
somebody,
to,
that's
yes.
big.
True. Facts.
It boils down to communication. You want me, I want you. You pour into me, I'm pouring right back into you, and it's that simple.
Facts. And that's the bottom line of it, though.
Bottom line is,
We'll figure the rest out.
Bottom line is, if you sign to Juice, you sign it for 10 years.
You signed in for 10 years.
If you sign
You'll be
it,
47 by the time you marry.
if you sign into Ashley, just be ready and have it together. And you
your
need to
shit
have
together.
that plan.
Yep.
And you need to figure out how you're going to make this life easier off top. And y'all need to be able to have conversations.
Absolutely.
Yep,
You
for
gotta
sure.
contribute. Like
Yeah.
for me, right? I date myself.
Yeah.
I take myself maybe more than what I should, but I date myself.
Yeah.
I give myself flowers.
As you should.
I take myself to the bar.
Yeah.
I give me drinks.
Yeah.
I wine and dine myself a lot. You know what I'm saying? If someone's gonna come into my life, you need to be able to do those things.
Take
and
something
then
off
some.
that plate.
Take something off that plate and then some. You know, my
And these are bare minimums, right?
At least the bare minimums.
Yeah. Okay.
You know, at
Okay.
least the bare minimums, because obviously you're not.
Yeah.
It's going to be a minute until you're paying my bills or whatever the
Yeah.
case may be. And then if you can pour into my business and you see, like a referral would
Yeah.
help. You know what I mean? Like anything.
The little things.
It's really the little things. That's
Fact.
what caught my attention with the last guy I dated. Like he really, it was a lot of acts of service. He was giving me books to read. He was courting me
Teaching
with
you. That's
flowers.
just a
You know what I'm
turn-on.
She give me
saying?
y'all game, man.
Like,
For sure,
She
that's
give
a
me y'all
it's just
game.
That's
it
what I
was
do,
so
but I'm more on the
small.
friend side.
I would.
I'm the homie.
And I used to
said
tell
the
my
friend?
first person. I used to tell my first love this. I was like,
my God.
I gotta ask you, Juice. Do you
Go ahead.
have this set up with anybody right now? Friends? You gotta.
Do I have, I'll say this.
Friends waiting?
Yes.
Talking about some friends
oh,
waiting?
friends waiting. Yeah,
Yes.
they've been waiting for 5 years now.
Yeah.
Well, some of them
He
got
said
different,
yeah.
some of them got different time frame. One at
No,
5,
yeah.
one at 6, one at 3.
Yeah.
He said yeah.
Yeah.
He just wait till
But
they
right
time.
now, but really, I'll tell you this.
Are they waiting on you? Do they know?
I'll tell you this.
they all signed deals. They all
I
signed
don't
deals.
think they know.
Nah, I'll tell you. No, they
And
know.
if they are, they're like,
No, they know. Because it's someone be like.
It's some women who okay with
But
this
I'll
though.
say this. I'll say that because they. But I also know. I always tell them this too. Like, you're free to do you. Because right now, I'll tell you this.
oh, don't tell me that.
But wait, no, let me break it down.
I do me.
I'm not gonna make. The long story short is like this because I'm so locked in on me. So if that's my background, quick background on me, maybe that's why.
So you're not ready for a relationship.
No, I am. I'm ready for a partner though. Like I had a friend, I had a homegirl.
Lifetime deal.
I had a platonic
My
friend.
friend said that's a 3-year side piece.
Wait, I had a platonic
Damn.
friend, right?
Link.
I had a platonic friend who told me that too. They was like, you know what, Jigga, you're not looking for a girlfriend, you're actually
Yeah.
looking for a partner, and that's true.
You
but there's
are.
a lot of people that I feel like, especially right now. So my background. Wait. So my background, I have responsibilities. I have kids, right? So. That's my responsibility. My career is my responsibility. Myself is my responsibility. So I always let people know that like,
three things
you're
come.
actually there's 3 things that's actually over you right now. So in order to be fair to you, like I'm here, but I can't give you 100% of my time because I'm so locked in on my career.
So
like
you're not ready for a relationship.
I'm ready for a partnership. I still want a companion.
It's a little complex.
Like I say this, I still want to go out, have somebody I can go out to eat with. I still want somebody that I can talk business
That's
with.
my friend.
I still want
You just
somebody
wanna
to.
continue dating. That's it.
told you he's looking for a friend.
I'm looking for somebody.
For a
but
legit
look-
friend. That's what he said. He wants a legit friend until he realized that him and the friend are ready to lock
Fun
in for something
conversation.
more.
That part. That's really long
that's
story
fair.
You
short.
have to know what
That's
they
fair.
want and be honest about it when yeah.
That's
yeah.
it. So I always-
you know what you want. Like
Yeah.
you don't, but you
And it's
don't want
people-
a relationship.
but no,
And that's what I said.
You're
I
not
tell
ready.
you.
You're not ready to prioritize that person.
I feel like my wife. Long story to make it quick. I feel like my wife. I know what comes with a marriage.
Yeah.
I know what the
And
woman is expecting.
She gonna insert herself with your kids too.
Yeah.
It's just gonna happen. Like I
just
feel
gonna
like
happen.
the person is gonna be friends with me. They're gonna get to know my family. They're
Yeah.
gonna get to know my kids. We're gonna vibe. We're gonna go out to eat. We're gonna know the chemistry's there. She's gonna know where I'm at in my life, with my business is. She's probably gonna, like you said, support it.
crazy.
And I'm not gonna learn this all in the first.
Mark said, but even with the friendship piece, is exclusivity brought to the table? No.
No.
No,
'cause-
he said you're free to do what you will. You're free to do what you will.
So
The ladies are free to do what you will.
hold on. But in a relationship, right? There are no rules in a relationship. Only the rules that you and your partner agree to, right?
Exactly.
So how you and your partner agree to have your relationship is between y'all. So for Juice's situation, the women that he has in his life have agreed to sign this 10-year deal with him.
I don't have. Well, I
They
don't
didn't
have.
agree to that.
So I say this.
Ain't
Even
no
this,
lady
like, 'cause
agree.
I've been-
Ain't no
so-
woman- sorry. Ain't
so
no
that-
woman
to make
agreeing
it,
to
making
that.
sure, like,
They
it's
don't
not-
even know.
Wait,
They don't
wait.
even know.
There's
They
some
probably know today.
Wait. To make sure there's no confusion, right?
Yeah.
To make sure there's no confusion because
Okay.
they're twisting up the stuff.
Okay.
Like there's always people. There's people in anybody's life, but
Yeah.
when people gotta understand, you're single until you're married. I'm a firm believer in that.
Okay.
Now, just
Fair.
because I'm single doesn't mean I'm not exclusive with somebody, right?
Yeah.
I'm still single. Now, you're still single too. My whole thing is I've been cheated on. I've been the cheater. I've been all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
My whole thing is when you put expectations on the table like that, like we're in a relationship, then things get complicated. So my whole thing is like, you figure out your life, I'm gonna figure out mine. If it's aligned, we align. Especially when you're going through your business and you're going through life. So my whole thing is that's
You're
what.
always going to be going through business. You're always going to be going through life.
Yep.
As a matter of fact, like Mark said, he's like, as a married man, work is still very much work. You're going to be putting in work every day, all day.
Yeah.
So you just have to prioritize what work you want to put in. Do you want to prioritize, a wife or a girlfriend? Do you want to prioritize the kids? Do y'all want to prioritize it together? So like you said, the alignment thing.
The
But
alignment.
again, that work is always going to have to be put in
Right.
regardless. So you just have to figure out which ones is most important and then run with that.
So I will say this for both of you. Hold on.
I told him he does. He delegates. I told you.
Listen. For both
really
of you,
good.
including Star,
Not including.
we all have these ideas of how things should work, how we want things, but when that right person comes along, all the stuff that we said we agreed to, that we said we would do in our minds, gets shifted. And you get aligned with what that person is on, and then y'all gonna go a route that's destined for y'all.
Of course.
Sometimes, but then some
No,
people
every
lose.
time.
But bro,
Every
I'll tell you
time, bro.
why, bro. Take it from me. 'Cause I'm perfect. I'm experienced, bro. You also lose. That's how people also lose themselves in relationships because you following somebody. That's why you gotta give people.
I'm not
you
saying-
gotta give people the safe space to be themselves.
No, I'm not saying follow someone as in do everything that they
Okay.
do. No, I'm saying is, I'll tell people all day long, I don't talk to no girl that can't cook. I'm from the South.
No, he do say that. That's his pimp. That's his deal breaker.
That's
Like,
my
you
deal
can't
breaker.
cook.
Well,
If
hey,
you-
that's at least
Because
you know
everybody's
it.
an elite
At least
cook
you
in
know
your
it.
family, right?
That's what I'm saying. So,
Yeah.
and I'm an elite cook. So if you can't cook, I can't rock with you.
Period.
But I know if I meet someone one day who just knocks my socks off.
With the cooking.
No, just let's say she can't cook, but
What if she don't have to-
does
yeah.
everything else right. I might say, I know this was a deal breaker, but this person checks every other box. Like, I really,
I mean,
like.
you can always get a chef.
Now you see
There you go.
now you see my point. I'm not saying, oh dang, I'm about to switch up. No. It's just like you might start rethinking some of the things or some of the ways you talk because this person has like, dang, they checked off every other box,
don't-
but they just can't get that
Because it's
grilled
not a
cheese
perfect
right.
match. It's
They
not-
can't
there's
get
no
the
such
mac and
thing as
cheese
perfect.
right. They
There's no-
can't cook the chicken right. You know what I'm saying? They
Right.
can't cook nothing. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like you might say, I know what I said, and I've been saying this. I've been falling on the hill for this, but I might have to switch it up, you know. But nah, if you can't cook, I can't rock with you. I don't want to kick it with you, skate with you, none of that.
Brian says high value women will not wait years.
Yeah.
But
I agree.
how about women gonna get married in 2 years? Maybe less than that.
And let me tell you about.
I mean, because a man gonna see that she's a high value woman and gonna snatch her up.
Now let me tell you about somebody high value. As we transition into sports,
For you guys,
Stephen Curry.
what makes a high value woman?
What makes a woman high value? For me, what I consider a high value woman, a high value woman is somebody who can take care of her own, really. So a woman, but then so a woman could take care of her own. She got her own shit. She got her own business. She got her own. If it's not her own business, she's in a high place with her job. She pays. She does her own thing. Like she don't need no man. So to me, that's a high value woman who takes care of herself.
Somebody who's independent.
High value. Yeah, I feel like somebody who really looks at a man like, what are you here for?
Yeah.
Like you only here really because I want you here. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? She doesn't need you.
Right. So you rather be wanted and not needed.
Yes.
Why?
Because I feel like if I'm wanted, she chose me. A person who's in need of me could be only here for that reason.
And a person use you and be done.
A person who wants me is here to be there.
So there was someone I was talking to. We dated, whatever, and he kept wanting me to need him, and I'm like,
that's different.
Why do you want me to? I was like, why do you want me to need you? Wouldn't you want me to want you? Because when I want you, I'm gonna always want you. Mm-hmm. But when I need you, I'm just gonna use you, and I'm gonna dump you.
Move on.
Once I'm done needing you, I won't need you anymore.
Right.
So at what point do you become valuable? You know what I mean?
But it's a little different with men because it's like no man wants to be in a situation where he doesn't feel like he's needed.
And I hear that too. So that's where the controversy is. Like a man is supposed to feel needed. So it's like I need to. I wouldn't say lower my I need to come down some as an independent woman and be submissive or whatever the case may be.
Example of a need is like this. Like, hey, you're trying to figure out a situation with let's say something random, something like it needs to be fixed, car. You're trying to figure out a situation you're trying to fix out.
I'd definitely rather have a man do that.
Right. So let's just say that. But it's some women that might say,
I got it.
I got it. I'm gonna go YouTube and I'm gonna go figure it out. So as the man, you're just like,
why am I here?
Why am I here? If you're not even gonna tell me about the issue until way after that you've been struggling all day, like you could have texted me, you could have called me and been like,
I ain't gonna lie, I'm a little bit of both. I'll try it myself just because I'm a DIYer, but
okay, shout out to the DIY.
No, thanks.
I'll DIY. I did that yesterday. I was so mad though, and I called the contractor and I'm like, "Yo, you gotta come do this."
Fact,
but I was changing locks.
Mark said, "Need sounds like an
my first house." Oh my god, my first house. The locks. That is hard.
It's hard.
No one tells you that.
Well, it's hard once you get to the knob part because the knob is in the way.
Yes.
I was getting so irritated, and so I called the contractor. I was like, I'm sorry to bother you on this long weekend, but I'm gonna need you to do this job.
And it's expensive too. If you try to pay somebody to change locks and stuff like that, no, I'm not doing it.
No, I know a lot of that's like one of my biggest turn-ons for it's because but then I think it's all about how you were raised, right? So maybe because I was raised by a woman who did everything, you know what I'm saying? And it's like she to the point where it used to irritate me that my mom wouldn't tell me like. There's something in the backyard. Like, say if there's a possum, there's a dead possum in the backyard. Can you get it for me?
I'm not picking that up.
My mom is getting it, and then I'll go in the backyard like, why you didn't tell me to get it? I don't want to do that. I got it. And so I come from I grew up with a woman who did everything. So for me, it's like when I do have a woman who probably is more needy. Kind of turn off for me kind of way because I like women who kind of do their own thing. Let me want to do that for you.
So now I'm playing devil's advocate. So at what point? So why are you here?
Why would I be here? No, I feel like
why would I need you if I'm already doing everything?
Like I said, I don't want a person who need me. I want somebody who want me. But at the same time, it's like still I want to feel like, how can I say this? I still want to feel like I'm a part of your life though. Like
you want to be included in stuff.
I want to be included. Just like women. Like women want to be included in decisions men make, right? Like you want a man to lead. That's like a woman, right? You want a man to lead, but if a man leads and don't include you, then you're like, why didn't you talk to me about this?
Think about food. We're going here to eat tonight. Oh, well, I kind of had that last night.
Oh, I love when the man plans.
Yeah.
Because honestly, I'm indecisive. So.
I think women don't know what they want to eat every time.
I don't. So tell me what we're doing, and I'll be like, okay.
All right. So last thing I will say is, you know, when you think about a lot of this stuff, if you really want to get serious in regards to why a lot of this stuff is an issue, it just comes down to how you were raised. 2-parent household versus 1-parent household. And that all comes to the scenario of, you know, one is the prison system and how a lot of the black men were, you know, are in jail, dead, whatever, strung out, whatever that case. And then also just the type of mom you had. So any girl that I date, the first thing I think about is, could this woman be a grandmother? And because
a grandmother.
and the reason why I say this because
He's thinking in the
if
future.
you have a strong woman, right?
Dang,
You're
not a mother?
gonna have kids, right? So this woman has to not only lead my kids, but when my kids have kids, they have to go back to this woman who is their grandmother to lead them as well. Because if something happens to me, I want to know that my core values, my thoughts, my ethics on stuff is going to be continued on across generations.
Nah, facts, key.
Reason why. My mom is one of 13. I had a strong grandmother. She had a strong grandmother who was one of 17. On my dad's side, it's 5 of them. She was a grown. So like,
You come from strong women that
I come from strong women, so I can't just talk to a chick that's just some ditzy chick.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Exactly. That's what that was. That and I mean, I don't want to get too personal, but that was something. I've been in a relationship we was together for a long time, but there came a time where it seemed like we were on different paths, and it was tough because yes, I love this person. This person is a great woman. Period. Like, but then at the same time, it was certain things or qualities that you may be looking for where you like, damn, but you missing this one quality. And then, like you said, communicate that, right? You could communicate like, hey, you should do this with me, or you should do this. And they might be like, I ain't really into that though. Yeah. And now you like, but y'all 4 or 5 years in. So mind you, like you just said right now, you start real estate.
Wait, I have to ask you because did you what you saw within those 5 years? Were there any signs and indicators?
But you got to think in the beginning, you probably just having fun.
That's the representative.
So like in the beginning,
because 9 times out of 10, the same things that you got out of that relationship for are the same things that you was
in there for at the beginning.
That you was
overlooking.
Like, waving, you was overlooking.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. And it began. So for example, right, saying before COVID,
he's cute.
So say before COVID, you guys just I can say this. All right, so I'd say at a time you guys just having fun. I don't put a timestamp on it. Say at a time you having fun.
Sneaky linking.
Right? You just like you said before, you had a sneaky link, right? So you have fun, it's cool, it's all fun and games. Now you guys getting serious, right? So then now as you're getting serious, you said everybody grows, right? So now your mentality is growing and you like, man, I want to start a business. And now you like, now y'all 2 years in. Mind you, everybody's growing. Something triggers where you like, I want to start my own business now. And now you're talking to your partner like, hey, we should do drop shipping together. We should open up a barbershop together. We should do it. And they're like, that's not my plan. And you're like, damn. And now you're trying to talk business with this person. And like,
they're not a business person.
I don't get. And so, but you didn't think about this before because y'all didn't start. You wouldn't even know that in the beginning.
But it's 2 ways to think about that, though.
You could have also just did that on your own and not try to bring someone into what you want to do.
But what did I just say that homegirl told me that I'm looking for?
Yeah, a partner.
Okay, so then you weren't looking with the right intentions.
At the time,
and like you said, it was for fun.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. Like with the second relationship that I was in, that was for fun. I had no business being in that relationship. Right. And when I tell you, I will not do that again. I don't mess around. I don't mess around. If we're dating, we're just dating. Right. I'm not sleeping with you. We're just dating. I need to get to know you. I don't want to mix the two. I need to figure out if you are my because now I'm dating with intention. So now I'm not just out here willy nilly. I'm not here. Not that I've ever really just done that, but I date with the intention now. So it's just like if we're dating, we're talking. That's what we're doing. We're going out. Like a lot of guys, especially now, I mean, they get cut off real quick because half the time they'll like want to invite me to their house and I'm like, I'm not coming over. Yeah. Just because I don't want to put myself in that position to even think that you can try me.
But it's the same way for dudes too.
Take me out.
It's the same way for dudes too.
I want a table in between us. I want some sort of barrier, some sort of median. We're gonna talk. We're gonna be face to face, and that's how we're gonna get to know each other.
I think that's the first base. If I can't have a conversation with you, then I know this ain't gonna go anywhere.
If I don't like you, I don't want to touch you. Like honestly,
first date. Why are you touching me? I had and that's the thing with the whole Hinge thing, which is why I don't like, because it's like we'll go on this date, and even if we've been talking, right, like it's our first date,
right?
Why are you touching me? Why are you comfortable enough touching me? Why do you? I don't want to kiss you. I don't want to touch. Don't touch me. That is probably my biggest. The date, and I'm nice, right? Like this is where I sometimes can get passive, or I get like,
What's your sign again?
Scorpio.
I'm Scorpio.
No, it's not real.
Okay, no, I just had that.
But like, it comes a point in time where I'm just like, sure, we're having a great time, and then you you know, you trying to get close, and then that's when things get awkward for me because that's just not what I want right now. I don't know you. You don't know me. Yeah. We're getting to know one another, and for whatever reason you feel comfortable enough to touch me. That is probably my biggest pet peeve. Do not touch me until I touch you, or any woman. Like, let the woman make the advance. I don't understand that because if a woman is letting her guard down and she's making the advance, you have made her comfortable enough to do so. Facts. Right? And we already know what y'all want, so it's just like let the girl kind of.
Wait, so you don't kiss on the first date?
Get this.
I've done it before, and every time you won't see me again.
Damn,
that's a kiss
because I hate it. And I'll tell them, I'm like, I really don't want to, and then they'll still do it anyway. Okay, great, we kiss. You won't see me again.
So I don't
listen.
I don't have luck with that, and this is why. So like me, when I go on a first date, I'm not looking to do anything with you but chill with you, right?
Just chill.
So
why are we rushing?
I want to know if you cool.
Facts.
Because if you
why
cool,
are we rushing?
I'm like, okay, cool. I don't mind going out with you again. But if I don't find you cool, I don't even want to kiss you or try and do anything with you because now I done wasted my time because I know for sure I don't never want to do anything with you.
Well, exactly that. It's just like why we don't gotta rush. If you like me and I like you, it's bound to happen.
Yeah, eventually.
We don't got to do it the first day. I don't know where your lips been. Don't touch me.
No, for sure.
I believe in energy.
Yeah,
too.
you sure can be on Love Island. Man, that's all they doing on that motherfucker, bro. Just kissing each person. I'm like, damn, this is kind of nasty.
That's a whole lot of energy displayed. I can't do that.
I don't like when you waited out with somebody and then you kiss them and you like you suck.
Is that a deal breaker?
Yeah,
you're not calling them back.
No, I can't. I don't even enjoy kissing you.
Man,
nah, bro, that's weird.
I mean, but I feel like if the energy is there, like
you give them a second chance.
You gonna teach them?
No, I feel like if the energy is there, that won't. I mean, that's happened to you.
Yeah.
Wow.
Some people just don't have that experience.
That's why I go into situations with no expectations.
Facts.
Like I just go to kick it, like you said, bro. I'm just chilling. Like if we there, we there. If it happens, it happens. If it don't, it don't. I'm not tripping.
Since I've been in LA, I've been on at least 4 or 5 dates over the years I've been here, where people's like the debrief. It was cool yesterday. Blah blah blah. Why didn't you kiss me? Why didn't you come over to the house? Why didn't you invite me to your house? Why didn't we do this? Why didn't we do that? I'm like, I don't even know you.
Mm-hmm.
Like. I wasn't thinking of doing any of that stuff before I got there.
Yeah.
So after the date, like if we said we're going to eat, we're going to eat. That's it, bro. Like I'm going home after this. So like, what are you doing after this? You going to the crib?
Yeah.
Chilling? Oh, you want to go somewhere else? Nah, not really. This is what your time was scheduled from 3 to this or from 5. You know what I'm saying? So like, I'm going now. If somebody's like got a good vibe, like you want to go do Top Golf, you want to go like cool, we'll go do something else, a second location. But for the most part, nah. This is your time. It was cool. I'm gonna go think about how this went, and if I want to hit you up again,
if I want to hit you up again,
because I'm big on. I didn't like it. She couldn't. She couldn't have a conversation. She was boring.
She was in her phone a lot.
Yeah, like I went on a date with a girl. All she did was talk about a dog the whole time. Never cut.
That's why this dating pool is trash, bro. I really hate this shit, bro. Like
I hate it too. It's exhausting.
Yeah.
Like I said, after my last, I've been chilling.
That's why.
And I was like, you know what, career.
Yeah.
Like if it's gonna happen when it's supposed to.
Exactly. That's my when thing. You're not looking.
And that's why, and the closer. That's why I was like,
least expected.
I'm just chilling. Like that's why I said friend. That's why I'm big on the friend thing because I'm like, you gotta be my dog first.
Too, my boy need friends. Some guys really don't like that. They're like, I'm not trying to be your friend.
That's what I'm saying. You got those niggas.
I can't be nobody's friend. I'm telling you right now.
That shit don't want to be your friend.
Bro. Like, fine, we could date.
Just vibe, bro.
I can't be anybody's friend.
You can't do friends?
Never.
Really?
It's not gonna work out, bro. Because a lot of times the girl is gonna try and either want more of me than just a friend, or it's gonna be a situation where you have to make a decision of we're gonna date or not. But like just being friends, like platonic friends, cool. If we have things to talk about, like
I have platonic friends. I have a lot of homies actually.
But you don't have platonic friends you talk to every day.
No, I mean we don't talk every day, but like
you don't talk to your break. You don't talk to your best friends every day.
We hang out. Like they're some of my colleagues. Like we're really cool.
No, but I'm saying like when I say friends, I'm talking about like that space. You know when you date somebody and like y'all get more serious and you talk to them every day, all day. How you doing? What you doing?
I mean, at
that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I've had those too, but I like those because we're building a foundation. We're just taking things slow.
Right, but you're doing that with intentions of maybe leading to something.
Yes.
I feel like if I'm just your friend,
thin line.
and yes, a thin line, because like after
is.
so many
No, it
conversations
gets
every day,
tricky.
all day long, it has to be going somewhere.
But I don't like what you just said. I can put it this way. I can look at somebody that's attractive and still be like, okay, what's more to you? So like, I'm not, like you said, I'm not being your friend and then hoping it lead to somewhere. Like, I can be your friend and think you're super attractive, and now in my back of mind, like you said, I'm checking the box like, all right, it's cool, we ate, that was cool, okay, I'm gonna do it again next week, all right, or not, this week don't happen,
but
okay,
we're not
next
gonna
month.
talk all the time. That's what I'm saying. All I'm saying is, if we're friends, we're not gonna talk all the time. It's gonna be, we might talk today,
So they hit you up, you gonna ignore 'em?
No, I'm not saying that.
Skip a day.
But I'm saying is, we're not gonna talk every day, all day if we're just friends.
Gotcha.
That's just not gonna happen. I feel like that's smart to
There's
do.
no need.
There's no
Yeah.
need, right?
Yeah, no, I hear you. I definitely don't talk to my homeboys every day, but those my boys. So
Yeah, that shit, you know what I'm saying?
Shout out to your boys.
yeah, shout out to my boys. Shout out to all the homies.
And shout out to Juice's girls.
Bro, I don't have
his
girls,
friend.
You just told me
Shout
you
out to
had
his
friends
friends.
waiting.
Yeah, see, you said
Friends
you put them all in one category. I just got
They're
friends,
separate.
bro.
They
They're
separate.
separate.
You got a friends list,
All
like a
right,
friends
so
waiting list.
Let's go through sports and we can get up out of here. I know I had an amazing relationship question. I'd like to thank
That
myself
was
for
definitely
that.
shout out to.
It was actually like 12 questions in one.
It was a lot in one, but we
It started here and then it went there.
No, it was getting,
but nah. So real quick on sports, college football kicked off over the past weekend. We got to see Colorado take on North Dakota State. They actually got a dub, so shout out to Prime and the team. That was cool to see. USC played LSU last night.
Woo, fight on.
USC looked really good on both offense and defense. They got some dogs out there. They played in Las Vegas, so USC got the win. Florida State, oh my God, they lost another game. I doubt they'll be ranked next week, but it's very interesting to see how some of these ranked teams are already losing with these upsets. Steph Curry signed a 1-year, $62.6 million extension with the Warriors. If you know, he already signed a 4-year contract with them recently, so this extension is crazy. It's one of the first extensions that's a $60 million extension for just 1 year. That's crazy.
He got the bag.
Hey, that's that Olympics bag.
For real.
And outside of that, coming up, you're gonna see Colorado play Nebraska. It's gonna be probably a sold out game, 90,000 plus. Interested to seeing that Texas versus Michigan this week. That's gonna be cool to see. Baylor got a dub, so shout out to the home team.
Hey, so I was playing college football.
ahead.
Sorry to cut you off because I didn't know this. Is SMU in Dallas?
Yes,
I'm like, what does SMU stand for then?
Southern Methodist University.
Oh, okay. Because I was playing a game that was like in Dallas, and I'm like, oh, what the fuck is this?
That's actually where Coach Prime's son went. Deion Sanders Jr. He went to SMU.
Oh, okay.
The coach that coaches Shador, Cam Ward from University of Miami's quarterback, and then Drones from Virginia Tech. He was the quarterback at SMU, and now he coaches all those quarterbacks.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he was Deion Sanders Jr.'s quarterback there. So that's dope. Outside of that, that's all I got for sports today. It's pretty light. Shout out to Angel Reese, broke the record for rebounds in a year by a rookie.
Hey, what about
Caitlin Clark?
that game? When's that game?
What game?
They supposed to be playing. They said that's supposed to be like the highest grossing.
They didn't play like 4 or 5 times this season already, bro.
But they were saying like I guess this upcoming game of there that they're supposed to be like the highest grossing ticket sales or something like that.
I'm not 100% sure. I know they didn't play it a bunch of times this year
okay,
already.
okay.
I know Caitlin Clark has already broke the record for assists, and I believe 3-pointers in the season by a rookie too as well, if I'm not
that's
mistaken. So yeah, it's been dope. I mean, women's basketball has been taking off, bro. So man, go see some of these games, watch some of these games, tap in. Outside of that, all right, as we finish everything, shout out to Young Sweeps for coming through today. Ashley Broom was in the building. Yes. She held us down with some amazing real estate information, some background on her life.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah,
I really
right.
appreciate
Somebody
it.
always say this is one of the best shows, the best episode. So you know what I'm saying?
good.
Oh, this is a great episode.
episode. This is actually the longest show that we had.
Is
So
it?
shout out to
I would
that.
say it's a little
It's
long.
the
I'm looking at
70th.
the time.
No,
It's the
for sure.
70th, man. Why not?
70.
You know what I'm
Man.
saying? Y'all ain't got nothing to do
I
no
remember
way.
this one for sure. Thank you for having me, guys. I really appreciate
glad
it.
you could
I had
come.
a good time.
Big vibes.
You know, and just again, come out next week, Monday. What was it? We start 6:30. Panel starts at 7. We'll be talking about all things real estate.
And tell them where is that again one more time?
Black House, BLAQHAUS.
Dope.
Shout out to Black House.
Black House.
Do you have where can they follow you? Where can they find you? If they got real estate questions, they want to buy a house.
So I got two channels, but for real estate, if you want to DM me, whether you want to learn more about getting into real estate or if you want to learn about investing and buying a home and stuff like that, you could follow me at Broom the agent. So first initial, last name, BROOM the agent. On Instagram.
Hey man, keep that shit business too, because I know some of y'all niggas be trying to slide.
Yes,
I'm gonna buy a house, and y'all niggas ain't trying to buy no.
Especially on that page. I mean, honestly, like people laugh at me. They call it my trap phone, and I'm like, no, like I have to have two phones for a reason, because one of them I can truly, like separate the two. Yeah. One, obviously, you have full access to me on my personal line, but my business line, if you contact me talking something else, I will you will be blocked. You will.
I got a homegirl. She keep doing and giving her personal line. I'm like, why are you doing your personal line? To keep that shit in the DMs, bro.
Yeah,
like,
no, you cannot.
That's how I bought my first house, actually. Not gonna
I'm weak. I had a guy do that, and I tell you, he did not hear back from me.
Yeah.
And he's like, I still want to be cool. Do not approach me in a way that you are playing with my business. I do not play about my business at all.
She's telling you
but
everything.
you say you looking for somebody to sponsor.
Facts.
So what if somebody like buy the
Yes,
house and they like?
Yes, okay. So that's everything. Everything is on my Instagram. Everything is on my
Say
Instagram.
it in that camera right there. That's your camera.
Okay, you guys, everything is on my Instagram. So whether it's my personal Instagram, Sweeps Corner, SWEEPS Corner, or my real estate page, if you just go look at the, click the link in my bio on both pages, everything is there. I have listings right now that are available for sale and for lease. I have my social networking, all things real estate social power hour. So that event next Monday, that to RSVP, that's on there. And also if you want to donate, that is on there as well. And just the things that I'm doing with that money is things like this. I want to create my own show. I want to create a docuseries. I want to put more people on within the community.
Yeah.
I want to do more events like the Home Buyers Workshop. I want to do like a Sellers Workshop. I want to do masterminds with other entrepreneurs and just put on really cool, dope events.
That's dope.
And just talk more like assets, wealth, stuff like that. What's something I don't know, we can all learn from another professional.
Right.
I want to start bringing in
Recycling information.
Yes, recycling information and bringing it to the community. So that is my goal. That is my mission. If you want to help with that, please, 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 click the link in my bio. Everything is there if you want to, somehow support in any kind of way.
And then also we got the pageant coming up soon, so make sure y'all support for that.
Yes, the pageant will be November 16th.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy.
They pushed it back this year, so it's November 16th.
Shout out to November
I don't
birthdays.
think we have the location just yet, but if you want to come to that, feel free. I'll have the tickets here soon.
What you doing for Scorpio season?
I was going on a
Don't
cruise.
answer that question. It's not real.
Now that I'm competing, I kind of got to get ready for that. So partying and all that will come after. But honestly, I told my sister, because she was planning it, I was like, look, if I can get some more houses sold and all that stuff, I'm taking a trip probably December. I'm going to Africa.
Yes, manifest.
It's a trip for myself. It's a gift to myself to take myself out the country again. It's been a minute.
Or who knows? You might meet somebody. Y'all might go together. Have a good time.
No, I want to. I know.
It's a solo.
I either want to go with my girlfriends or I want to go by myself. I need a solo trip. Yeah.
Okay.
Or just be with my girls. Yeah.
What's your real quick before we what is your what do you mix with? Like what's your national? What is which
I get this a lot. I'm black, white, Indian. But my mom is black and Indian, and my dad is black and white, and the white is actually Jewish. Yeah,
I get Creole vibes because you got the freckles. My dad, he's light skinned with freckles.
I should do the what is it? The
ancestry.
Yeah, DNA.
I'm telling you, my dad, he light skinned with freckles, kind of like you, and it's that reminds me of the Creole.
Hey, King.
But
Star, Juice, y'all got anything for y'all that y'all got coming up?
Man, just my project is coming out right now.
Hey, Nikki.
9/15. I just put that date out there right there, man.
I know.
So
I know you just putting out dates.
Now I'm putting out the date for real. You know what I'm saying? I want to thank everybody that's tapping in. We had a crazy live chat, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to the people that's been tapping in
Yes.
and getting
Yeah.
that education on real estate because I think we
think
need
it's
this
important.
information.
It's very important.
Yeah.
And
Facts.
oh my God, so many people lack knowledge.
Yes.
Where they,
Misinformed.
the conversations is, interest rates. And I'm just like, you can refinance or, like, it's just so many programs out there, you guys. There, and specifically for us.
Yeah.
There's literally kind of like how the unclaimed royalties I was talking about. Same thing for real estate. There is money that's just sitting, waiting for people to take it, and we're not doing it. There's $30,000 grants. There's $35,000. There's $50,000 grants. Some specifically, literally for minority groups.
Yeah.
I had a guy. He was over the bank, and he was like, "Yo, we get more minority groups." Black and brown people to apply. He was like, I'm giving you money for free. Like they just gotta apply. Like it's crazy. There's a lady closing in our office with another agent, but she's closing and she had $150,000 of just free money.
It's crazy.
She didn't have to pay a dime really to close, and she's a single mother and has kids.
Dang.
And she's getting I think a 4-bedroom house for $1 million some.
If you
She didn't have to put down money.
If you trying to get a crib or a place to stay, hit up Young Sweeps. She gonna get you right. Now don't come if you got bad credit, low credit.
No, come and let me tell you why.
You gonna take them?
Let me tell you
She
why.
got programs, bro. She got
That's
connections.
what I'm
That's what
saying.
I'm saying. It's so much
don't know.
information out there you never know. I have a credit repair person. She texted me just yesterday. Shout out to Sincere. She was actually on the last panel that I had for the event. She went up there to talk about credit, and she just used one of my clients bumped his stuff. It was like 500. Now he's at 615.
Wow.
And she said it's about to go up again. She bumped it up 125 points.
Okay.
So no, if you have bad credit, there's people. I have resources for that. If you have, if you feel like you don't have enough money for the down payment, there's resources for that. There's grants for that. Come to me. We're gonna have a consultation. We're gonna have a strategy session, and we're gonna figure this out.
Oh, so you working miracles? Okay.
I make it happen.
She got a team.
I make it happen.
So if you want that house, she gonna make it happen.
I'm gonna make
for sure.
it happen, you guys. So that's why that is one of the main reasons why I wanted to come on this show.
Real.
I really wanted to promote the home buyers workshop that I'm having next week, but also just this platform to be able to tell people there are resources out there for you. And there's another thing. I'm literally under contract right now. I can help you get something out of state. I'm literally under contract as we speak in Atlanta.
That's dope.
This and this is a good friend of mine, but she wanted to buy out here. She was itching to buy out here, and she was just like, I told her, I was like, your money can go a lot further. I'm not pressed for I'm not money hungry like that, right? I don't have commission press. So for me, I was like, as much as I would love to take that commission more for myself, I said, take that somewhere else. Yeah. Especially since she already had a property in Atlanta. So I said, go back there, find something there. And sure enough, I hooked her up with someone, and she found an Airbnb that was pretty much like a duplex, 5 bedrooms.
Whoa.
It's coming furnished, and it's right by one of the stadiums or something like that, and we're under contract for that.
That's
And it's I think $300,000.
Yeah, that's right.
Her mortgage is literally a 1-bedroom here, and she's building wealth, and I'm coaching her and advising her through that. So there's so many things that you could do, you guys.
Facts.
And just all you gotta we just gotta sit down and figure out what your goals are, and we go from there.
We gonna get you something.
I'm gonna get you right.
Yeah.
We're gonna make it happen.
Juice, what you got coming up, my boy?
You already got a song out?
Man, right now I already got this song out. Who can I run to? I got at the end of the month. I know me and start dropping our song right now. I'm just focused on my son's birthday this Sunday, so I'll drop the bag on that. We doing that. Yeah. But yeah, bro, it's a lot of stuff that I'm cooking behind the scenes. I can't really speak on right now. It's just a lot. It's a lot on my plate. So right now I'm just trying to get everything organized. During the holiday season is when I turn on Trap House Juice, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm on my trapping right now, so I'm just locked in right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about you?
You can catch me on tour. We're kicking off in Boulder, Colorado. So we'll be out there on the 21st, and then we're going to Tulsa.
We doing out there though?
Huh?
We doing out there though?
Prime. So the Colorado game, Baylor versus CU. So we're gonna go there. Then from there,
Are you DJing it?
Nah, but that's what we're
He's
setting.
traveling.
That's what we're setting up right now. We're trying to see if we can get some stuff going. So once we lock that in, but I'm already going to the game, so I'm trying to get the tailgate and either the before or the afters. So that's one thing. The next thing, Tulsa, Oklahoma, we're coming soon. I think it was at the 6th. I think
They ain't gonna let you in, bro. You just said they racist.
in Tulsa, Oklahoma. No. We
it
were talking about
Oklahoma?
Oklahoma State.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you got it. They in Big 12, so
Okay.
yeah. But no. Tulsa, Oklahoma, we're coming first week of October. Second week of October, we're going to Sacramento, California. First week of November, we're going to Temple, Texas. Second week of November, we're going back to Houston. So
Who's
got a
there?
little tour.
You got a whole gang with you?
You want to move?
Nah, I'm DJing all these shows, bro. I got 3
Wow,
weddings
good
in a
for
row.
you.
Nice.
Turkey
That
Drive.
deserves some class.
Hey, with all these
Yeah.
weddings, you don't never get the fever of like.
Weddings give me
dang,
anxiety, bro. It's too much. It's too much commitment and love in the air, dog. They be like, one dude was like, "I love you in this life and the next." I said, "Yeah, that is way too much for me right there." I believe in love, but when you start planning love when you dead, that's a little too much for me. I'm like, whoa,
It's wild.
yeah, that's wild. I'm like, yeah, I gotta lay you here first before I can start saying, yeah, I'm committing to you on the next one too. Yeah, but
Nah,
no,
for
that's
sure.
it. So shout out to the people, man. I'm happy I can make it for you, and happy you could come.
Yeah, appreciate that.
Nah, man. So shout out to everybody.